I literally excitedly just...
Yeah, you did.
It's fine.
We're fine.
We're fine. We're all fine
We're
here.
fine.
Hello.
Okay, so we're on my channel. Okay, hi everybody. Okay, so we're on my channel. I'm here with Lisa and Danny.
Hi.
We're all in the same
Place.
room.
Which is
So-
amazing.
A little bit. The excitement is a little bit real.
It's real.
Yeah.
We do have alcohol.
We
so
do.
FYI, just letting you all know.
Yes.
So hello,
this
we're
ain't your
here.
jam.
Hello.
We're here.
Goodbye. We'll see you next time.
See you later. Danny just got done kicking people off your channel.
I just totally kicked everyone off of Dawn's channel.
That's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. This is what we're doing. Also, I'm gonna go de-stickify myself.
Okay.
I can't handle it. I'll be right back.
Lisa's sticky already.
Lisa's sticky already. We did not do it. Like,
Totally didn't. I look homeless right now. It's fine. I'm already hot. It's fine.
we've had that much
I've
alcohol.
had this much alcohol. I'm already hot. So it's fine.
Oh my goodness. How's everybody
I know.
doing? Oh my goodness.
You guys.
Hello, everybody. Okay, so we were discussing as we were coming in and being totally unprofessional of can we actually read the chat from where we have the laptop? And hopefully y'all can hear us okay because
Oh yeah, we don't have any
we
sound
got no
equipment.
setup here. Like we are
yes.
running off my laptop.
Yeah. So whatever the onboard stuff is, that's what we got.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like I would say let me know, but I can't do a damn thing about it. So
Yeah. So
Yes.
you can let us know, but we can't do anything about
let
it.
us know and we will sympathize.
Okay, good. We sound perfect.
Okay, cool,
good.
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We're happy to be all together too.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna say hello to everybody because wow, like
Hello, there's a lot of you here.
there's a lot of you here. Hello. Thank you for
Oh
coming.
my
hang out.
God, there is a lot of you.
Yeah.
here.
Also, like it's cold here, and somebody needs to take responsibility for Florida's weather. So any locals, we blame you.
And let me just tell you this. I came from South Louisiana where I had 10 inches of snow
It was snowy.
2 days ago. So like
We weren't sure she was gonna make it, y'all.
so the Great
Thing.
North has sent their weather down
Wait.
here.
Wait, I don't even think that front came from
was-
Canada.
It was warmer at home.
It was
I'm
warmer
just
at
saying,
home.
it was warmer. At
You
home.
were colder
It's
than we
still
were.
y'all shit. Like it's still this is not South shit.
Last minute cancellations. Your airport was closed for 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
2 full days. It
Yeah.
literally
Yes.
opened up on Thursday when I came in.
Yeah.
And then I had like the trip from hell because I got stranded in Dallas last night.
Oh,
not
a good time.
It was a thing. It was
It
a
was
thing.
like a whole thing because my plane had 2 flat tires on the runway.
Yep.
Mhm.
So it was like a whole thing.
So she was gonna come in last night,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but ended up at a hotel overnight
Mhm.
Yeah.
and came in this morning.
Came in this
So I came
morning.
in today.
Yeah,
No,
you had more
listen.
snow than in Toronto. See, I'm
Yes.
saying you can't blame Canada.
No.
I was in West Palm Beach last week, stuck there till Wednesday. It was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold
Like,
down here.
I unpacked my one long sleeve shirt I brought right
Okay,
before I
Lisa
left.
went shopping at the airport.
She
It was
did.
pink. Like who's surprised? Nobody.
No.
We go to pick up Danny, and Danny runs to the restroom, and she comes out like, "Where's Lisa?" I'm like, "She's shopping. She's shopping."
It was, in fairness, the washroom was like here, and
It was right
and the
across.
pink
And the
sweatshirt was
pink
like right
sweatshirt.
there.
It was really tempting. It was like on the mannequin. It was like front and
Center,
center.
Like,
center.
So to
And
be
then
fair,
it was
it's
not
really
her
bright.
fault.
and I was
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
And then
It
we
was so
went
cool.
shopping and I got an actual sweater because I did throw some cardigans in there because I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be cold.
Yeah,
They'll be fine. I'm probably gonna be cold.
the truth.
But it's colder than I thought it was gonna be. So then
Yeah.
I had to go get a sweatshirt. But then I got hot, so then now we
Because
now we just look
Because
homeless.
now we're drinking.
Now
The
we're
alcohol warms you from the inside.
inside. Yes. From the inside.
It is 2 a.m. in England, but just couldn't
Mm.
miss you guys. Oh,
Oh my goodness,
Thanks
that's
for staying up late with
amazing.
us.
That's amazing.
Oh my
Lisa and I
gosh.
were up till 2:00 last night.
We were, but in fairness, it was 11.
It was 11 our time.
our time.
Yeah. I don't know that
So,
life. This is
yeah.
an hour ahead of me. So
Mhm.
Oh,
just
yeah,
one.
you lost 1 hour.
I lost 1
gained?
hour.
We gained.
We gained 3.
No, I gained 1.
And we gained 3.
Y'all
gained
gained 3.
three,
Yeah.
Which means going back,
Yeah.
we lose.
We
time?
lose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all
we
are
lose
gonna
3.
lose time.
Yeah, which is gonna suck. But
That'll be the rough part.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a couple
So-
recovery days when I get home.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
3 a.m. in
sleep.
Sweden.
Oh
You
my
all
God.
are
Y'all are
troopers.
troopers.
Oh my
Shit.
goodness. You're troopers.
Oh, love does warm us from the inside. Y'all,
Man.
I turned into a 4-year-old when Danny came up from the
I
airplane.
was literally, I'm on my phone about to say, like, I don't know how to get out of this airport, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like going to say something, and I look up and I lock eyes with Lisa, and we're like, "Ah!"
Like legitimately, Dawn and I were sitting in this like waiting area for the gate, and
You were on your phone.
I
and
was
I was like,
waiting
oh,
for a
there's
text.
Danny. And then all of a sudden, Lisa jumps up and screams, scares the shit out of the lady next to us. It was hilarious.
and then I like run, and there's like a guardrail.
She
I
dove
slid
under it.
Slid.
Okay, she dove under it.
because the thing is, it was so long, and Danny was that way, and I'm like, I am not going all the way around this shit. I'm like, I am
Running.
47 years old. I am too old for this shit. But legit, still dove under. I dove
It's
under.
great.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
was I
It
not
was great.
recording at that time? I do not know.
Listen,
because
it was
we were waiting.
spontaneous.
We were waiting, and you jumped up before it even fully got out of my mouth. So I
Like,
didn't even
I
have
literally
It was like-
looked up and
She
was
said,
just
"There's
like,
Dan." I lock eyes. Run.
done.
The poor lady next to me, though, she was not prepared.
Yeah, I mean, she did giggle afterwards, but you didn't scare the crap out of her. It was great.
Yeah, it was. This is
Oh
how
my
it is.
Oh yeah, we was cutting up in West Palm
Oh,
Beach Airport.
Hello, everybody
Yeah.
coming in.
Hello. It's so good to see everybody.
It's so good to see everybody.
Oh my gosh, I'm like just trolling your comments.
Trolling the
Just-
comments.
That's what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
We're talking about totally a 3 of Cups moment. We got a bunch of comments about that on our socials.
we did.
Yeah,
Now
we
literally
took
have
a
a Three of
specific Three of Cups picture.
picture
We did.
and
I
we
think
shared it. It's on Instagram.
It's on, yeah.
I think that one's in my stories. That's when we just poured our
Yeah.
drinks, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one's in the stories.
Yeah. My face is going to hurt. I know. Ours too. Ours
Yeah.
too.
It's
Now I'm
been-
starting to warm
it's been
up.
Crazy.
See?
Are you
That's
getting hot
this.
now?
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
hot yet, but I'm warm.
You just need to drink more.
Yeah. That's the
It'll be
solution for
That's
everything.
the solution.
Oh my God. But
Also, y'all, I have some great video of Lisa playing Grand Theft Auto at my house that I'm going to be sharing.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious.
I'd never played it, nor had I ever seen it. It's a whole thing. Oh, what are we drinking?
Oh, okay. So it's like nice and green now, but this is like a blue Hawaiian drink, and I have a little bit of pineapple juice in it, so it made it this like electric green color.
green
It's so
color.
pretty.
Yeah,
And we're Malibu rum and orange pineapple.
and orange pineapple.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We all have a tropical vibe.
Yeah.
We're in Florida. We got.
Oh my God, the Grand Theft Auto. Legitimately laughing until tears.
Just tears.
Me, Dawn's husband, who was trying to guide me through this
Trying
game.
so hard.
He was doing a really good job. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know you could steal cars and
Oh yeah.
run over people and punch them in the head and
Beat up hookers and
Jump-
yeah.
Yeah.
jump off the motorcycle.
Her trying to find the strip club was amazing because there's
You
a
did
strip
get
club
that
in the
on
game.
video.
I did
Hilarious.
get
That
that
is
on
on
video.
video.
Yeah.
I got it on video
Amazing.
of Kevin trying to direct you to the strip club, and this is
He's like,
how
this
I
is-
spent our night.
Yeah, and that's why you didn't.
And
pack all
y'all,
your
I
stuff.
didn't pack. I didn't finish packing. So, because we got busy playing games and like just crying, laughing, watching Lisa play Grand Theft Auto. And oh my goodness, I forgot to pack. So I get here and like,
I did, Tori. I
She
totally
did, Tori.
Actually,
yeah,
no,
I found her a hooker.
I was just
No,
gonna say,
Dawn
I
found
found
the
her.
hooker. Lisa found the stripper.
Yeah,
We found the stripper.
I found the strip club, and then I gave the controller to Dawn, and Dawn's like, "I'm gonna go get you a hooker." So she went and got the hooker.
I know where the hookers
I
live.
apologize
just
for
saying.
anybody just joining.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. We're talking about a video game.
It's a video game.
But this
Okay.
time, for clarity's sake, this is because I flew down because it was gonna be a long trip. So I flew down from Vancouver to Portland,
Mhm.
and then stayed at your place for the night,
Yeah.
so that I was breaking up the trip. And then we flew out together from Portland to, thank you, to Miami,
We flew to Miami, yeah.
and then drove
We
up
drove.
to West Palm Beach. Tori.
Mm-hmm. We
Yeah,
totally,
exactly.
we
We
found her
totally
one.
found her a hooker. I know where they live. It's
But you know what Dawn did? So like they were making fun of me, but as soon as she got driving, you know what she does? She takes her car down to the boardwalk and starts mowing people down, one after the other.
Listen.
After the
Okay.
other.
I am a murder hobo when I play video games. If you've watched my streams,
Then
you
you
know I'm a murder hobo.
But like,
Yes.
who actually goes on Grand Theft Auto and
Yeah.
plays the actual
right?
game?
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I was just driving
Loser.
around stealing cars. Again,
you did a few missions.
Just a video game.
You face planted into a few roads.
I
and
did
few
have a problem with
fences.
controls. I did keep
Yeeting
yeeting my
yourself
face into
out.
things.
Yes.
But the way we
Yeah.
were laughing, and we were
Oh my
not.
God, she's wearing an Astarian
I'm
shirt.
absolutely
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
wearing my Astarian shirt.
Yes, she
No.
is. Girl dinner.
A murder hobo, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Murder
Yes.
hobo.
That's a great
Totally.
screen name.
I'm sure it's
Oh my
taken.
God. I didn't even know, y'all, I've never even seen the game. And this started because you were showing the Diablo.
Mhm.
How
I
much
played a
of
little bit of
Diablo?
Diablo.
Now,
And if you want to
I don't think I've ever seen that
see,
one.
if you want to see a little Grand Theft Auto, I might be coming on my
Gaming channel, which
just
is
saying.
linked down below, I'm assuming all the time.
Oh, I don't know. Oh shit, probably. I need to put. Sorry, swearing. I need to put links in. But yeah, sure, I'll put a link in.
It's
Yeah,
Ember
at
Lore
some point.
Plays on Twitch and YouTube.
Mhm.
Yeah,
My son goes on creator mode and blows everything up.
Yep.
You can do that?
that sounds awesome.
My favorite thing was
Mhm.
getting out of my car or somebody else's car and just standing in the middle of the highway.
Also, Lisa was really picky about the cars she stole. I'm just saying
I
they were
mean,
never good
I
enough
was
for her.
shopping.
She was shopping for
I
cars.
accidentally lifted a Subaru or something, and I was like, "This is so
You
lame."
were so disappointed.
I was like, "What if I
Great.
drive? If I'm gonna rip off cars, I'd like to
Well, I
have
mean,
something
get a
cute."
good one.
So I
Yeah.
would get
Yeah.
out, and then I would stop, and I'd try to get
Find a better car. Yeah.
another car. That was fun. Yeah, that was a good time. But today's been pretty chill. We got a bunch of food and
Mhm.
hung
Yeah.
out. Listen
Lisa
to
made
tunes.
us some dinner,
made us
some
dinner.
spaghetti. It was amazing.
Yeah, it's comfort food.
Oh, you
Mhm.
ordered an Asari and Funko Pop. I mean,
Oh, fun.
I am keeping my eyes out for those.
I
haven't
I
seen
have
them
one
yet.
on pre-order. It's
Yeah.
gonna be until February, but like I will take responsibility for all the Astarian stuff. It's totally fine.
When are they actually out?
I think
Funko
they're
Pops.
out some places now. I ordered mine. I just ordered mine off Amazon, so it's like it says it's going to be delivered February.
Oh, that's so
But I was
wild.
trolling their website, and I think that there's some. I don't know if it's actually on there. Or it's still on pre-order there.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
The only Funko Pop I have McGonagall, but she's a small one. I have Hermione, and I think I have the Doctor, and I have Newt Scamander, because I'm a nerd.
Oh, who's
So-
that?
I have bunches of
I'm
them.
so sorry. Who's Newt Scamander?
Newt Scamander!
We've been teasing Lisa about her lack of
Pop
pop
culture
culture.
knowledge?
yeah.
I don't know a lot of pop culture things.
Newt Scamander is from the Harry Potter world, but it's
Oh
like
wait, he's the guy from Fantastic Beasts.
from Fantastic
Okay, so
Beasts.
it's Newt Scamander.
Newt Scamander.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I do know who that is. I just have to be reminded. I don't hold this stuff in my brain.
Yes, I
we-
love me some Newt.
We pre-ordered an Astarian Funko Pop. That's what we pre-ordered. And I could highlight the comments, but like I have to lean over to the whole thing.
Yeah.
I have not got my minifigure set. I don't think that comes out till the
Is
Wiz
that the
Kids.
one from Wiz Kids?
The
I haven't
Wiz
ordered it yet.
Kids BG3 minifigure set. I thought you ordered it at the same time I did.
I was gonna, and then I.
Dude, I ordered all those fucking keychains and shit. I'm sorry. Like you sent me that. I ordered all that and you didn't order the set. I'm so disappointed. Anyway.
Listen, the Canadian dollar is really shitty. Right
Yeah,
now.
it really is.
It is really crappy.
I could have just fucking ordered it for you.
No.
Oh.
Love Newt. Yeah. I need to order them
I'll
though.
fulfill- Yeah, we were trying to explain who Paul Rudd was because Lisa showed us the best
Best trailer ever.
trailer.
That is Tara's
ever.
fault.
Mhm.
Cozy Court.
Cozy
God damn
Court.
it, why can I never do
Tara.
it?
Cozy Core Craft.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Tara
Yeah.
Cozy
I do
Core.
it wrong
Yeah,
every time.
yeah.
She knows I love
Yeah.
her.
So
but-
it's an A24 film, which #1 in my book. But this is gonna be the best. I'm gonna watch this unicorn film.
yeah. It's. Have you guys seen it? It's called
The Death of a
The
Unicorn.
Death of
Death
a
of a
Unicorn.
Unicorn,
Yeah.
We just watched the trailer for
We
it.
did, and
Yeah.
I'm hooked already. I'm like, oh, I'm down.
Mhm.
But
I'm
because
here
of
for
that, because who's in it? Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
And you described that Paul Rudd is the Spider-Man
He's
guy.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
More recently, I was trying to think of what you might know.
I
He's
know
been in
Ant-Man
everything.
is probably
I've
the
definitely
best.
seen
Ant-Man. He's Ant-Man.
And there was
Yeah.
another one you gave me. Another one that was recent.
This is 40. That might
Nope,
not be recent.
Don't know it.
Unicorn
Unicorn film. Yeah, it's not what you think, but I encourage you to watch the trailer.
Go find the trailer.
Not with a small child.
no.
Mhm.
It's
By
gonna be
yourself.
so
by
good.
yourself. Yeah.
Think
Or grown-ups.
like
And that
dark
I
horror
blamed on
comedy.
Tara.
Dark horror comedy.
Yeah, with a unicorn.
With a unicorn.
Mhm.
Horrified. When Tara sent me the link, I was like, this is not real. She's like, no, it's actually real. I'm like, this is a real movie? I thought it was a spoof trailer.
I'm
It's
so
not.
here for it.
I need to tell people where to stop
Death of a
starting
Unicorn.
questions with have you seen, because no, I haven't. This is like
Same.
Danny's heart breaks a little bit every time she's like, she mentions an actor or show or something. And I'm like,
Mhm.
who? What?
I'm
And
like,
she's like, oh my
you
God.
know, you know, right? Like the Judd
No.
Apatow film.
Okay,
Look at this.
Ghostbusters?
But oh yeah, he was in Ghostbusters.
Oh, he was
Afterlife.
in- oh.
Which
yeah,
was he in Ghostbusters?
The
That was the new one.
The new one. Afterlife.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen the new one.
It's cute.
Oh,
It's like a
okay.
throwback one. It's super cute.
Yeah, it
you,
is cute.
You did traumatize me a little bit, but I also I showed that to Peggy, and her first response, I just said
Clueless.
Clueless.
Yes.
Paul Rudd was in Clueless.
Yes.
You would know that.
You know Clueless, right?
I think I've
Yes.
seen it once.
Oh my God.
I'm so
Lisa.
sorry. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
leaving.
I gotta go.
Okay, I put Empire Records on my laptop
Oh,
because
Nosferatu. Did you see it, Tara?
was it good?
I want
I
to
haven't
see it
seen it
so
yet.
bad.
There's a theater right down the street.
Oh yeah,
I
we
think
talked
it's
about
out
going to see it.
though. I think it's done because they're about to. I just saw the stuff that it's releasing.
I'm looking it up right now.
Look it up.
Lisa's like, I'm looking it up right now.
I am.
Yeah, Allie saw it too.
Oh my God, I love Clueless. Like
Clueless
that was like
was
my
great.
teen years. That was like my
Same,
time.
same.
I know
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's just been a really long time.
I made Kevin watch it recently, and because I guess he never saw it, and the whole time he was thinking it was Legally Blonde.
Oh my God. Which is also
Okay,
a great one. The
I was
Bitch
also
Just
a great
Now.
one.
That
I
was a
almost
good
just
one.
said that. Every time you say Clueless, I think Legally Blonde. But
So there
have
must
y'all-
be some connection.
There
Is the
must
main-
be-
is
it
the
was
main
around the
actress the
same
same
time.
movie?
No, it's
No,
not the
it's not
same
the
one.
same
Are they
actress.
both dumb blondes who
I
like
mean,
are the
well,
hero
it's-
heroines?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
there you go. And they
yeah.
came out around the same time.
I saw the Legally Blonde Broadway show,
Mm.
which was amazing. Oh, it's still fucking playing, bro.
Oh, well, we
At
can
the
go
theater
see it.
that's like 5 minutes from here.
Mhm.
Yep.
It is a great teen date movie.
Both
Yeah,
main
it
characters are
really is.
blonde. I think they're both blonde and they kind of play those ditzy type
The
characters,
ditzy
right?
characters,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I
and
get
both
them
of
mixed
them are
up.
like
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
smart. Like Brittany Murphy was in Clueless. You know who that?
Mhm.
Oh, she doesn't.
You know, I don't know
She
why
doesn't
you
know
even
who
asked.
that is.
Okay, here's the thing. I might know who she is, but I need a reference of like something she's been in.
Well, she's dead now.
so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
you don't need to know
matter.
who she is because
Yeah.
she's dead
She's
now.
dead now.
Okay.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Alright.
Brittany Murphy.
Okay.
She was amazing.
Go see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good.
They
I
play
was
ditzy
really
but are super smart.
surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I thought is that they play dumb. Because that's what I love about Legally Blonde. I've seen that movie multiple times.
It was
the
so
Bend
good.
and Snatch. I
Bend and
remember.
Snap,
Mhm.
girl.
Oh,
yes.
Snap, not Snatch.
Not Snatch.
Something else.
That's just something different.
That's so
That's-
right.
We don't want to
That's OnlyFans.
That's
That's
only
OnlyFans.
No OnlyFans.
No OnlyFans.
OnlyFans here.
No. Okay. Probably gonna watch the playback because it's like 2:18.
Oh, go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. Watch the playback.
It's like good nighttime here.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like
It's like good nighttime here.
actually
nighttime.
It's actually nighttime.
It's actually nighttime here.
and not that's what I
Yeah.
mean. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah. We have like we're just settling in.
Yeah, we're just hanging out,
chilling,
chit-chatting,
Mhm.
Yep.
doing our thing.
talking
Yep.
all day.
It's been really great just to
Yeah.
hang out in the same room together.
Have y'all watched the new Wicked?
No. Have
Mm-mm.
you?
No.
Mm-mm.
None of us?
I'm still
Mm-mm.
bitter. I
because
want
it's
real
not
Wicked,
it's
but,
not the book.
I
And you
know.
want it to be the
but
book.
I've heard that it's really good. I mean, it looks really pretty,
Mhm. It does look pretty.
but it's really up. Sounds so great, but it's really like bubblegum pop uplifting, and it's just not my thing.
You need
yeah.
dick
I
jokes
need
or like
I need
horror
dick jokes, or I
Uh-huh.
need some horror in there.
Uh-huh.
or something really creepy. So it's
Excellent.
we're happy. We're happy to be all together.
Yes, we are
It's great. Any other tennis fans?
tennis fans. Oh wait,
Oh, wait.
oh the Australian Open women's finals right now.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, I
Nice.
don't watch tennis.
Mm-mm.
I didn't see the tarot movie.
Yes.
Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
Tori, please.
Oh.
Dick jokes are my thing.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I'm sure we
I
can pull
didn't see
some
the
out.
tarot movie. I haven't seen
I
it. Have
didn't-
y'all seen it?
No.
No.
It's a horror movie. I don't know.
I was
Yeah.
okay. It's a horror movie.
It's a horror movie.
It's
Yeah.
a horror movie, but also it looked like it was just going to piss me off. But maybe
Oh,
not.
mhm.
I think I've heard people that say that if you like horror, it's not.
It's
bad.
gonna be fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna
it's
be
gonna be fun.
I know it's amazing. It's gonna have to be a thing now. 3:20 here is still nice to watch. It's so late. Where are you?
Oh my god.
Y'all are troopers.
I was like,
saying.
why
Reese's
pen?
strip-
I was like,
oh
I was
my
trying to
God.
understand Tori's comment. I'm like, what's pen 15?
I'm totally gonna watch that, Tara. I'm gonna find it.
Oh no.
Okay, we still have some work to do.
We do have some work to do.
But you've come so far.
I've come so far.
You've
I agree.
so
I
far.
agree. I agree.
Like, remember back in the days when you wouldn't even kill anybody, and now you like murder people for fun.
She means in video games.
In
In
video
video
games.
Jesus, Dawn, you really have to quantify this.
Oh my god.
I don't. It's my
Okay.
channel.
Tori,
You don't.
Tori said, wait, guys. I have a joke. It's a one-liner.
Okay, hit us.
It is
Hit
story.
us, Tori.
Y'all put Lisa to bed. I am not tired. I just am very sheltered.
I'm the little kid. I'm not tired. I don't
Okay.
want to go to bed yet.
What does Bjork do to get turned on?
Who's Bjork?
Tori, come get her. Come get
We're
her.
done.
No.
Okay, clearly I need to update the playlist.
You need to update the
Okay.
playlist.
So she's a musician.
Yes.
She's a musician.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This joke might not work on me. Legitimately, I'm so y'all. I was very
No,
sheltered.
she's not kidding.
She's definitely
She's
not
definitely
kidding.
not kidding.
I knew she was famous.
You did.
She's
good,
got
yeah.
a single name as a name, so that's how you know she's famous.
She's famous, yes.
Like Madonna.
Like Madonna.
Cher.
Okay, Cher.
And Bjork.
yes.
I was gonna ask if she starts to Bjork.
Bjork. That's fantastic.
That's probably what it is.
Swan dress. Yeah. You've never seen her in the swan dress? It was like a big thing in the
Mhm.
no, she hasn't seen
I'm
it.
sorry.
But yes, Tara, yeah.
This is what it's like to hang out with me. It's like me just not getting
She
any of
watches
it.
Bjork.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's actually
Perfect.
funny.
That's great.
That's
Tori.
perfect, Tori.
Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. That was amazing.
Yeah, at the
I'd heard
Oscars,
her
yeah.
name. I knew how to say it.
Wait,
so that's
hold
something,
on.
right? Or did you guys say it first and I just followed? I
I
can't
think
remember.
Danny said it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
probably
okay.
why.
That's okay.
Yeah, if you have a picture that might help.
Hold on.
Are
Boss
you're-
is all heck.
Oh,
Okay,
so
see,
sorry.
you're not. It's not just me. It's fine. It's not just me.
Yeah,
Welcome
she had the
welcome to the craziness.
Swan dress.
Yeah.
In the
You
90s.
remember that?
You don't remember that?
In the '90s, I was like,
I mean,
no.
was it no, it was 2001.
We're,
Yeah.
we're the same age. What do you mean in the 90s? I remember that.
No, I have no idea. But I never watched this stuff. I mean, like, I wasn't exposed
It was
to a
the
lot of pop
2001
culture.
Oscars. So yeah, I was right. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like early 2000s.
Once I put away my tarot brain, I could watch the movie.
The
For the tarot movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, lost as all heck.
Yeah, you just gotta enjoy. Like that's just a vibe. You just gotta
Mhm.
enjoy the movie. You gotta turn the tarot brain off. for
I'm like
sure,
that with most
probably.
movies. I want them to be entertainment and like,
Mhm.
yeah. But I also can't remember most of the movies I've seen or the shows. Like Peggy and I will watch like things in a series, like Marvel or whatever, and then she'll have to. I was just telling you guys this, but she has to like. I have to be able to pause, and well, I just did it with Arcane. I had to pause and be like,
Yeah.
"Catch me up."
Yeah, I was explaining.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Which
okay,
is
yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah.
But also, like, even when we're like streaming, you forget what we do from one stream to the next. So
It's just
yeah.
it's
a
a
short. It's
thing.
like short term. Yeah, short term.
My memory is just crap, basically.
See, and when I was young, I swear I used to memorize all my movies because I would watch them over and over and over and over again.
I did that with some.
Which
so like
is
some
why
I'm really familiar with.
I remember so much from when I was younger. I rarely watch movies anymore, unfortunately, but like I used to watch them all the time.
But you read a lot
I
too,
read a
and
lot,
you
yeah.
retain what you read.
Most of the time.
But the perk of my memory stuff is I can watch the same movie over and over again and still be just as entertained.
Yeah,
I can
True.
reread
Valid,
the same
valid.
books and sometimes even remember how they end. Usually by about partway through, I'll remember things, bits and pieces.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I'm really good at repeat movies and repeat shows and repeat books.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I've heard that the deck was really cool looking, but I think it was major. I feel like it was majors only.
It's a prop. Is it a prop deck? It's probably a prop
It was
deck.
I think it was a prop deck. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw what's the Adam guy?
The
I almost said Anatomy Adam. That is definitely not it. He's a tarot guy, not Anatomy Adam. Something Adam. He's got a huge following. Madam Adam.
I don't watch Tarot Tube.
No,
What do you
he's
think?
more Instagram.
I don't watch tarot.
I just
Tube.
make
I'm
tarot
totally
tube
kidding,
videos.
y'all. I'm totally
Oh my
kidding.
god. No, Madam Adam on Instagram, and I guess he
Madam Adam. Okay.
Yeah, he posted about it because I think I could be getting my
We
details.
should have
mixed.
made a bingo.
Yeah,
We
we
should've
should have
made
made
a
a bingo.
Yep.
Okay, so
y'all want to make a bingo?
they
Let's do it.
the thing with him, he either went down to talk to people at the show or he consulted or something, and they
Mhm.
gave him one of the prop decks.
Oh, nice.
And they're giant cards though, so that they can show up.
So they can
Oh,
show
so
up
they can
on
show up
screen,
on
yeah.
screen.
So they're really, really big, and he
Oh,
showed it.
that's
I
so
think
cool.
it's him.
Look, Ashley said he liked it too and did
Did
readings
that's what it
at the
was.
premiere.
That's what it was.
Yes.
He didn't
That's
consult. He
amazing.
did readings at the premiere. That's what it was.
That's
so
awesome.
So then they
That's so
gave
cool.
him. Oh, it does have minors. Were they Pippish, Priscilla? It had some majors
I
and
wonder
some
maybe
minors.
they'll put it out.
Okay.
I think
he
That
said
was
it-
when had all the
Yeah, I
cards,
think he
okay.
said it wasn't complete. I'm pretty sure he said it wasn't complete.
Yeah, she said it had all the cards.
No, I don't know if it had all the
Oh,
cards.
I don't know if
IDK.
it had all the cards, my
Yeah,
bad.
reading at a premiere. I know.
I know that had to
Yeah.
be so
That
cool.
was really cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, but the deck had this very like antique kind of vibe
Oh, I
looking
love
to it. I've
that.
seen it in the premiere or previews.
Previews.
I've only seen the like cover.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
shows up in the movie thingies.
Yeah,
Any animals injured in the movie? That's a hard pass for me. I don't know.
that's a pass for me too.
I don't.
Can't
Were
do
there
it.
any?
Nothing's really a
animals
pass for me.
in the
So
movie?
It's horrible. Your threshold is very,
my threshold
high.
is very high.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't like when there's like sad animal moments in general.
Mhm.
Not that I remember yet.
Have you ever watched Pet Sematary?
Yes, that was back when I was young though.
Back when you was young.
Yeah,
I loved Pet
that movie.
Sematary.
Was
That was
freaky. I watched a
good.
lot of the
book
Stephen
was
King.
really good.
I went through a whole phase where I read nothing but Stephen King and Dean Koontz.
Mhm.
That was it.
Let me tell
All
you
I
what I
read.
just found. When I was sick, I spent, I swear to God, a week in bed. I have been watching Stephen King Book Club on YouTube.
Oh,
And he does these really, really cool, like strange resort. So like he did this whole like it's kind of like stories about like the Overlook Hotel,
Mhm.
about Derry,
Oh,
about
Mhm.
Stephen King things. So it's kind of like made up, but he also like goes into the books. So like he did one where he talked
Stephen King
about Sometimes They Come Back. When I was a kid, that was one of my favorite movies. Sometimes They Come Back.
I've seen that one, I don't think.
And he also does Kingo. When you said bingo, it reminded me of it. So
Okay.
he will find news stories, so like short stories from Stephen King, and he will read them and react at the same time.
Oh,
And he's got these like bingo cards that have like the things like, okay, so
That's
Stephen
cool.
King always puts stuff in parentheses.
Right.
So you can check that off. If there's a kid that dies,
Mhm.
if there's a blue shirt,
oh,
if there's
That's amazing.
ESP.
that's awesome.
So he'll do those. He read, I watched, it was one that was done. It was like a prequel to The Shining. I think it was called Before the Play. I watched that one. I watched Grandma, which is probably one of my new favorite short stories from Stephen King. Y'all, it was creepy as hell.
What was it called?
Grandma. So Gramma. So like grandma.
Just like it
Grandma.
sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, just like it sounds. Grandma. And then he read Weird Willie, which were very similar because that's in his new book, So You Like It Darker or
Mhm.
something like that, which is like a collection of short stories. And those are kind of similar, but like Grandma was 10 times better. Y'all, was so good. But he does these like visuals, these like AI visuals as he's reading the story. So it looks like oil paintings as you're watching, as you're
that's
listening and
cool.
Oh, I
watching.
should look that up.
That's
Y'all,
cool.
it was so good. So like I've been consuming
That.
that.
Did you read Fairy Tale?
Yes. Oh,
What-
that one was
was it
really
good?
Yes,
I keep
because
looking at
it's
it going,
not,
should I wear that or should I watch that?
It's not horror. It's not horror.
Yeah. Wait, it's not horror?
I tried no, it's not really horror. A Fairy Tale is quite different. It's like it's about a little boy who's got like this weird neighbor, and he goes and he starts like helping him out, and like it's kind of like an otherworldly kind of thing. Like there's like another world kind of vibe
Oh, okay.
where he goes in. It's really good. Yes, Castle Rock. Yeah.
Haven't been Township. Oh, okay. I feel like wait, that was a series, right? Because I think I watched that. No,
What?
Needful Things was a series.
Needful Things
That
was
was
a
that Dean
series.
Koontz or
Yeah.
Stephen King? Needful
I don't know.
Things.
It was pretty
Stephen
good.
King?
I've
Yeah.
listened to it. I actually have the book, but I listened to it. It was way easier to consume that way, I found.
I legit read it, but it was like high school age. I remember I read it. I read Pet Sematary.
Pet
I
Sematary
didn't
was
read
good.
Christine, but I read
I didn't read Christine either.
or Carrie. I don't.
Oh, Carrie's good. I just read
Carrie's
Carrie not long
good,
ago. I
yeah.
read it this
Oh.
last year.
Okay.
The Shining, if you have not read The Shining is the shit.
Mhm.
Totally different than the actual movie because
Mhm.
now the new movie is crap. Jack Nicholson is you can't beat
You
it.
Yeah.
can't beat Jack.
And you
Nicholson.
can't beat Stanley Kubrick. Like,
Mhm.
sorry, like
No.
you can't.
What's the
But it's separate. Like it's two separate stories.
what's the one with Kathy Bates and the Brick and Hammer?
Oh, that's
Misery?
Dolores Claiborne.
Misery.
Oh, Misery. Yeah.
Yes, Misery.
Misery.
Also Dolores Claiborne.
Also
Yeah.
Dolores
I've seen
Claiborne.
both of those.
Oh look, there's a Jacob
Oh,
in
Jacob!
chat.
Hello. Originals are the best.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed. There's a lot of, I feel like there was a whole moment for Stephen King where they were just really epic. The Dark Tower series.
I
Was
haven't
insane.
read the Dark Tower series.
You've never read it? Have you seen it?
No. And like one of those kind of books that I read, the first book I ever read, the first novel, like big novel I ever read was The Eyes of the Dragon.
Who was that?
That's Stephen King.
Oh, I haven't seen
Totally separate. It's like fantasy.
Mhm.
It's like a wizard.
Mm.
And like there's this
it's like in this kingdom, and the dad, I think the main king at the beginning, y'all, it's been literally since I was in high school.
Yeah.
But like there's a mounted dragon head, and you can go behind and you can look through the eyes and see what's happening in the
I've
room.
read that one.
Oh, it's so good.
That
It's
sounds
so
good.
good.
That sounds good.
Salem's Lot was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
The
I read
book
that
was
one.
awesome.
Wait, was that one with kids, little kids?
No, that's Children of the Corn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, that was creepy. That
Yeah,
was really
Salem's
creepy.
Lot is the vampires. That was so good.
Yeah.
Now they made a made for TV movie of Salem's Lot. It was ass. Like I'm not gonna lie. They mostly are ass, but you know.
Dark Tower was good. I feel like Dark Tower was
Dark
good. That was a
Tower was
mini
good.
series.
Yeah.
But that series and the movies that followed both really stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
It would be kind of weird to watch the Dark Tower series, I feel like, after the pandemic, to be honest.
What's the name of the one you're talking about, Danny?
Which
Dragon.
Eyes of the Dragon.
Eyes of the Dragon. To read the Talesman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
My
yeah.
favorite Dean Koontz book was
I don't know if I've-
was one called Intense.
I don't know if I've ever read Dean Koontz.
I've never read a book so
So
fast.
good.
Yeah.
My favorite was The Mask.
Oh, The Mask was so
The
good.
Mask was so
I can
good.
still remember that book.
I still remember that book too. It was that
Visceral.
visceral.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to read some. Okay.
Yeah. Dean
Definitely
Koontz-
check it out.
I would
early
say-
Dean Koontz.
Yeah,
like,
early Dean Koontz.
Early, okay.
Dean Koontz,
Early
yeah.
Dean Koontz is like early Stephen King, but like the difference for me was that Stephen King would go much more into more gorier territory.
Mhm.
Right.
Dean
Dean
Koontz
Koontz
was
is-
much more
is
psychological thriller.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like.
And
It's-
Intense, if you're gonna read
it's
one,
some
I would say read Intense. It's not his super early stuff, but it's kind of like late early period.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mhm.
But what I loved about it is it was exactly like it sounds. Like the whole book, I think, takes place in like 24 hours.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
But it's so fast paced. You
Oh,
think
see,
it'd
I
be the
like
opposite.
that.
It was
Okay.
like such a vibe. Yeah.
And then follow that up with The Mask. Because
Mask,
that
okay.
one was.
Oh, The Mask was
See,
so
I'm like
good.
really obsessed with
Maybe start with The Mask,
Riley
actually.
Sager right now, who's like really good at I don't even know, like thriller
Mhm.
and like uncovering it like I've been
like mystery,
like
sort of thriller
mystery kind of thing. It's like twist after twist after
Mhm.
twist.
Yeah.
I'm like in love. The only one left, I will preach that book. My brother read it first.
yeah.
And because I told him about Riley Sager, and that was one of the newer books, and he's like, you have to read this one. Because you're like not
Mm.
even halfway through, and you're like, where else could this possibly go?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Hi, Barb.
I
Oh,
almost
Karen Slaughter is good too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cushion's Dart is really good too.
yeah.
It's
Oh.
great.
Did you ever read Girl on the Train?
Yes.
Did you read Girl on the Train?
Girl on the Train is good, and there's something like
It's
in
not
the
Dean
window.
Koontz. I don't know who it is.
Something-
The window
can't
one was a
remember.
follow up by the same author, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Not like a sequel, but like another book.
No,
by
but
the-
like a different one. I don't
Or
know if
maybe
it's the
it's-
same author, but it's like a same vibe.
I feel like it was out at around the same time. Maybe, or
Yes,
something.
because like it kind of unfolded like she was seeing something from her, like she was kind of like an agoraphobe. Like she
Yeah.
wasn't going outside, and she was like seeing stuff through, her blinds, like watching
Oh.
her neighbors and stuff.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Oops.
Is it intense or intensity?
Oh, intensity. I believe it's
Intensity,
intensity.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and The Mask, I would say of the two, I think The Mask was the most memorable.
Yeah, if you're gonna read a Dean Koontz book,
Start with The Mask.
Start with The Mask.
Yeah.
For the first one.
Yeah.
With the Riley Sager.
Amazing.
Oh, with the snake. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was it the house one? Tara, was it the house one?
Which book character would you take on as a lover and why?
Oh.
Which book character would you take? Does it have to be a book?
No, you cannot say
You
Astarion.
can't say Astarion.
Oh my god.
But that's an easy
You just
ask
need
for me.
To get
my
outside
God.
the vampire box. Well, that particular vampire box.
I like that vampire
You
box.
do
No,
like
I'm
that.
gonna stay in that vampire box.
She's never gonna get out of that.
I'm never
vampire
gonna get
box.
out of that vampire box. Like I'm just saying, y'all.
What
Oh
about
my
you?
god.
What
I'm gonna have
about
to
you?
think about this for a second.
Book character.
Viv from Legends and Lattes. For
Oh,
me.
that's a good
That's a
one.
good
That's a good
one.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yep.
one.
It's not
Oh my
that spicy though. She's so wholesome, really.
She is really
Really
wholesome.
is.
She's very
Yeah.
wholesome.
She's very wholesome.
She's kind of golden retriever.
She's so sweet.
Butch ogre.
I mean,
How do you define-
Butch ogre, yeah,
Yeah, that's
basically.
basically what it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
golden
basically.
retriever, butch ogre. Yeah.
Oh my god, Tara. Fuck.
Yeah, you guys can ask us questions.
Yes,
we're
ask
sipping
away.
cocktails.
Ask away. We're happy to answer anything.
I thought that said Xena, and I was about to go on a Xena rant. I love Zero.
Okay,
Leaves
it wasn't
from-
Final Girls. Hold on. Was it Home Before Dark, Tara?
I'm never gonna get out of that vampire
Like,
box.
we're all no,
The
yeah,
bumper sticker for your
no.
car. Although we did
I'm
pass one of those
never gonna
cyber trucks, and I wished I'd had magnet on
That would
me.
have been fun.
I would have put a magnet on the guy's car. I don't know
It's
if I would
got
have
to be
actually
Home
done that.
Before Dark. It's got to be that one, Tara. I'm like 90% sure that was the snake one.
So many books in your thingy.
Oh yeah, I do. I read a bunch.
I don't have time to read.
I listen to a
anymore.
lot. Like I do. Well, we
You
were
listen
talking
a
about
lot.
that today.
Yeah.
I listen, I read,
Yep.
and I have my Kindle. Like I just have all the
But
things.
like
You
y'all,
are in Florida. We're
I'm
Palm Beach.
editing all the time.
Okay. Oh my God. So let me think. Okay. I would probably say, oh God, book character. God,
You have to pull from a book that's not
I know.
murdery.
Where's my like file of like?
I know, because I was trying to think, and then like the book characters that I'm coming up with are like the legit stalker books. Thank you, Barb.
Yeah.
Like the stalker characters that like total red flag. But like,
yeah, always red flag.
But like
I do
it's
like a few red
hot,
flags
but like
in
it's hot.
characters.
Like,
Yeah.
it's fantasy.
What-
So
what
you know,
What was Homeboy from the one that I read? Tara sent it to me. You read it too. It was the werewolf one.
Have I read a werewolf?
Yes.
I have read it. Oh, A Curse So Dark and Lonely?
No.
No, it's probably too wholesome.
That was too wholesome.
Was it a dark romance?
It was a dark romance. Silent Companions. Oh yes, I have that on my list
Oh, I know.
because I
Tara.
heard it's like Victorian
What-
Gothic. That's
do you know
like
what I've
up
read
my
too?
alley.
Dang it. I don't
Oh,
remember.
the
Tara,
mask is out
what's
of
the
frame. Oh.
what's the vampire?
Yes.
You read like a few of the books. You read more than me.
It was a series. I read the entire
Yes.
thing. Oh, I can tell you. Hold on.
Chasely
that was so
Bitten?
good.
Chasely Bitten.
Chasely Bitten. Yes.
That was such a fun series.
Oh, that was so
what I
good.
loved about that is that it's individual dark romances. Each one is a standalone, but they all string together into a big plot.
Is it romance or smut?
Yes.
These are distinctions.
I would say it's
but
smutty.
no. Is it smut like you say smut, or smut like Barb and I think of smut?
Okay, so
Okay,
this one was
it
a
might not be-
tamer smut.
Yeah, I
Or
would say
still
it was-
smut.
It's
Still smut.
it's
Okay.
I found it was plenty smutty, but my bar is probably a little bit lower.
Yeah,
I mean,
But it was so good.
I know.
Mm,
Lestat.
So dark and tender.
Lestat.
Lestat.
That's a good one.
Is it dark romance?
Honey,
No, I'm so sorry.
It's
What?
Interview with the Vampire.
I haven't read it.
we love you.
Or
Have
seen
you
it.
never
We love you so much. We love
But
you
I've
so
read the Beauty trilogy
Okay.
like 4 times.
Oh,
so
no,
like
that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
So,
Okay, I've got that on my thing too. We could totally watch
We could
dinner.
totally watch Interview with the Vampire.
I had a very
Vampire.
interesting conversation with a coworker once because I was reading The Cleaning of Sleeping Beauty in the lunchroom at work.
Oh yeah.
But I had a book cover on it. Like I thought I was being subtle. And the guy's like, "What are you reading?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling." He's like, "Are you reading The Cleaning of Sleeping Beauty?"
Mhm.
And because I'm a terrible liar, I'm like, "Yeah, yes." And then we had a very interesting conversation
That's amazing.
and
though.
made sure we weren't frequenting the same places on weekends. That was good. It's very interesting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good. Oh, if you guys haven't
Did you
read,
just say you love a good elf?
yeah, I love a good
me
I
too.
love a
I
good
mean,
elf,
who
too.
doesn't love a
I mean,
good
that's
elf?
on
like
the
the
same
best
page.
ever.
Have
Is this
you
like
guys-
the finger comment from
I
earlier?
know.
I was like, I can't do finger things. So Dawn's doing
Oh
all
my
the
God,
finger
I'm doing
things.
all the
Don't
finger
do
things.
all the finger things.
It's because I have an injury.
Oh my God.
It's
So
all
my-
the like jar over
My
head.
back is fucked.
Yeah,
so
Dawn's back is super screwed up.
like my back is super screwed up, so I can't like bend or lift, but my fingers work.
and my hands are screwed up. So we've been division of labor. Like if I need to like open something, Danny or Dawn open. Most of the time.
Yes.
I just bring it to her. Can you open this?
Can you open this?
And-
There's Ian.
Yeah.
My fingers are
Wait,
good.
where
Yeah.
are you?
So yeah. So you do all the finger things.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, we're over here.
Yeah. So, okay. So if you guys haven't read The Witching Hour
I do like
by
enemies
Anne
to
Rice,
lovers.
have you read it, Dawn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fucking love that shit.
So
Mhm.
I have the other two. I haven't read them yet.
I have so many Anne Rice things on my.
Taltos and
Mhm.
Lasher or whatever.
Yes.
I have them all,
Mhm.
but I've only read The Witching Hour, and it was like one of my favorite things.
Was it a standalone?
You can read The Witching Hour as a standalone.
You could,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is Lestat standalone or part of a series?
Ice Planet Barbarians.
I tried, y'all. I could not get past the first like couple chapters. I could not. I'm sorry. I tried.
Mhm.
I thought I could do it. Ice Planet Barbarians.
Oh no, I haven't read that one.
I couldn't do it. It was no, I couldn't.
The three of us make one healthy body. Yeah,
No bend and
pretty
snap
much.
for you. Yeah. Dawn just travels with a heating pad, and we make sure she doesn't try to lift anything heavy, and she's kind of a brat about it
Oh,
sometimes.
I know.
Yeah.
She's like, "Let me help." No. That's
I
how
just
that
get
goes.
told to go sit down.
So I heard about Butcher and the Blackbird.
Oh,
I've heard about that one.
yeah. I feel like I've heard of Wicked Deep.
The
Oh,
Mayfair
I have.
Witches.
Do I have
haven't seen
Wicked
it.
Deep? Maybe I have that on my Kindle, but I don't think I've read it yet. And I keep telling myself I'm going to read more Anne Rice. I've not because
I
I've
love
heard
Anne
so. I
Rice.
want to read Interview with Vampire, but that's good. Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I
it's
have
really
it.
good.
I would
Yeah.
have brought it for you. I have
Yeah.
it.
I should put it on my
It's
Kindle.
probably on Kindle. Yeah.
Wizard's First Rule. Now I've read The Magicians. That was really good.
I've got those on Odd. I think I've got Lev Grossman or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got those on my Audible account.
It's
or
really good.
Audible account wish list.
You should read those.
Would they be better audio or read?
Audio
Okay.
for sure.
Okie dokie.
The audio was really good.
Did you know there's a full voice acted Harry Potter coming to Audible?
Really?
Yes.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's coming. They're working on
Now
it.
I have.
But I don't know who the
Audible.
voice actors are going to be. But
I know. Ugh.
But still.
Listen,
But a full cast production have been
that
my
would
favorite
be
of everything.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I love full cast.
The one that does Game of Thrones. Listen, I love everything else, but his voice for Varys is like nails on a fucking
wait, that
chalkboard.
one.
Oh, excuse my language.
I've said fuck
we
multiple
have
times.
swore a little bit here.
It's fine.
I mean,
that
it's
kind of a
buried.
hangout.
It
Maybe-
wasn't at the very beginning.
Maybe
it's
we
buried.
should have been on the other channel where the F bomb is just like,
Well,
More
if
frequent.
it's buried, it's okay.
Okay,
I've noticed
cool.
that. If it's buried,
I
it's
don't
okay.
care if I don't care.
It's
Oh,
Okay, ladies, I want a book rec from each of you.
And I'll read them in the order you give them.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Okay. Do you need a minute to think?
I'm going to need a minute.
What
to
about
think.
you?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute to think.
Okay. Ah, pressure's on. What would my book rec be? I would say it's coming. You can't read it in order though, because it's not out yet. But I would say Alchemized by Senlin Sun.
Wait,
Senlin
any
Sun.
genre?
Yeah,
Or,
what kind of genre are
what
we
kind of
looking for?
Oh yeah,
genre?
give us a genre. That would help.
Or
Do you have tips on good fantasy romance? It's more physical dark instead of psychological dark. I get what you mean.
mhm.
Yeah, Manacled is getting published as
Something
Alchemized.
I-
It's due out this year,
I
later this year.
couldn't with that. I just
Senlin
can't.
Yu, thank you so much. Any genre. So that would be mine. I would say
Okay.
Alchemized, Senlin Yu, or if you are interested in the Harry Potter fanfic version and can still find it or get it, it would be Manacled. Same author. Same story, roughly. It's been reworked into Alchemized. No Harry Potter.
Oh my God. I have so many. Like, oh, I know. The Death of Jane Lawrence.
Who's that by? The Death of Jane Lawrence? I'm gonna...
Oh, it's like a gothic style. The Death of Jane Lawrence by Caitlin Starling or Caitlin Caitlin Starling. That was such a good book.
That's what the cover looks like.
Yes.
Kind of. Sorry, it's terrible.
The Death of Jane Lawrence. So scrumptious. Think
What does it say?
Crimson Peak vibes. If you've ever seen Crimson Peak.
Oh, God, that was so good.
Oh, it's so
That
good.
was so good.
Think that, but like also like medical, like it's like Victorian medical style. Like I don't know. It's
That was good.
So
scrumptious.
good. It says a jewel box of a gothic novel by New York Times.
I love my gothic novels. Mexican Gothic is also another one. I'm sorry.
Gothic is good. No,
Mm.
book recs all day long.
I'd say like one of my favorite books I've ever read was White Oleander by Janet Finch.
Really?
Yeah.
I had it for the longest time and I never read it.
Right.
So
It's
good.
good.
What would you class the genres?
Okay,
as?
like if you have mom issues, trigger warning.
Okay.
Oh,
Oprah's book.
got to.
Yeah.
Death of Jane Lawrence was so good. It was
So like there
scrumptious.
was one I think it was in 19
It was
in
all- yeah.
1999 when the book came out.
Yep.
And then Kevin for Christmas one year sent away. This is back in the day before really the internet, right? So
Mhm.
he sent away to the author's like PO box or whatever requested a signed copy of the book for me for Christmas for 1 year, and this was back before you could easily do that. So that also could be like a little bit why it's one of my favorite. But
yes. Oh, hello from Australia.
It's so good to see you. We're always at weird times. Usually we're so much at a different time than we normally do things.
Well, because it's what time is it
at home? We've been playing this game the whole time. What time is it at home?
It's 6:47 at home.
6:47.
Yeah. If anyone wants Mass Market Dark Romance, write chokehold for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for stopping in, Benny. It was good to see you. I know, we're so happy. The Sleeping Beauty Chronicles. Yeah, Christine. I mentioned those earlier. Those were very impactful on me. And it's beautiful writing. It's interesting now because doesn't she now call it Anne Rice?
She does. She changed her name now. Yeah, she didn't originally. I forget. It was like
Anne Rockelaire.
Yeah.
I believe. And I can't remember how I first found out about it, but I read the first one and I was hooked. And I had physical copies that were just battered.
What are we talking
the
about?
Beauty series.
Claiming a Sleeping Beauty.
Oh,
Claiming a Sleeping Beauty.
I have not read all of them. I read the first one. It was like obsessive.
I feel like you would just love
so
that.
good.
First one was just
so
like
good.
scrumptious as hell.
It's they just maintain the same.
It's amazing.
I don't know if I would say intensity. I would say there's just a lot that goes on.
Yeah. Oh, we're in your time zone right now.
Yes.
That's awesome.
1:47 p.m. Saturday here. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
We do not have to be up early tomorrow, thankfully.
No.
And yeah, good.
We do have to go be like professional tomorrow.
I know. I'm gonna go be a grown up for a few hours tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Author on what? Claiming of Sleeping Beauty is Anne Rice.
Anne Rice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Anne with an
It
E,
didn't
right?
used to be, but now it is.
No, she wrote it under somebody else.
Yeah, the cloister. Yes.
I have not.
Mhm.
Is it? Wait, see. Hold on. But what begins as academic curiosity quickly turns into obsession when she discovers a hidden 15th century deck of tarot cards.
What are we talking about?
Danny got so much snow. Oh my
The
God, tell them the
cloister.
snow story. Holy cow.
We got 10 inches of snow.
We were worried she wasn't gonna
All
make
by
it.
my shop. It was like up to my thighs, y'all. I'm not even joking. It was insane the amount of snow. We had like probably 3 inches of snow when I was 4. I was in 1988 or 1989, something like that.
Is it the one by Katie Hayes? Is it this Cloisters? Is it that or is it a different one? Because there's several.
I think it's that one.
Is that the one?
Y'all want a cozy one?
New York Times bestseller.
Krista from Krista Chronicles.
Oh yeah, Cozy Reads.
Shady Hollow.
Shady Hollow.
I am obsessed with that little series. It's so freaking cute. It's like a fox who's a journalist and she's like a really nosy kind of girl. So she goes and like figures out, you know, the killers of all these like little like murder mysteries. It's like her and like the sheriff is like a bear. Her best friend is Lenore, which is a raven, of course.
It's like Tarot of Northern Animal.
It is in a book.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
It's awesome.
Cute,
like the
cute,
very
cute.
first one is really good because the otters, which kind of run the town, they have the mill.
I
of
love when you're
course.
talking about otters running the town.
Right?
I'm literally looking this up right now.
And there's like
Amazing.
a death. So cute.
it was like murder
mystery,
mystery,
yeah.
right? Yeah, but cozy murder mystery.
Cozy.
My
That's
favorites are
cute.
Legends and Lattes.
Legends and I read the
Lattes
first one.
is
I loved
amazing.
it. But this same kind of vibe.
I love this kind of thing. I'm currently reading something called The Witch House.
It does have all the tea. You are absolutely right.
Kindle.
It's so good.
Do I own this already? No. That's why I couldn't find it. I was literally looking for the one. I was like, what is the one Danny was reading? Because I wanted to put it on my Kindle for this trip. And I had not.
It's so good. I love them. I read all
Why can't
5 of
I buy
them so
Kindle
far.
books?
T. Kingfisher
Oh, I have to do it on the web.
is
Mm-hmm.
the
That was
best.
good.
Oh, I read Bakery. The Baker. Her sourdough starter is her familiar by T. Kingfisher.
I've not read that one.
What is it called? Somebody help me. It's Baker. Chris.
I've read Nettle and Bone is
I've
what
read
is my
Nettle and
favorite
Bone,
one.
Yeah.
Her cozy one. Oh gosh. Okay. T. Kingfisher.
What Moves the Dead, the best. Because that's based on
Wait,
What
there
Moves the Dead.
There was T.K. Fisher Paladin.
It's Hollow
Okay.
Places I just read.
Okay, wait.
Like
Bake.
so we're distracted.
Wizard's
We're very
Guide.
easily distracted.
A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking. That's it.
A Wizard's Guide. Okay.
Y'all know what I just read? Holy crap nuggets. Oh my
Say
God.
crap nuggets
She
in a
said crap
sentence.
nuggets. Okay.
I
Okay.
did. Okay, I just finished reading How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix.
Wait, why do I feel like I've read that?
What?
Is it new?
What? It was so good. It's like fairly new-ish, I
Then
guess.
then it's not what I'm thinking.
Not, it's not, I don't know. But I will just say it's got puppets. I did not expect, like, I'm like listening and I'm like, oh my God. I listened to the whole thing in one day and it was like 12-hour book. Granted, I listened on 2 times the speed. But I listened to the whole freaking book. The whole time I'm like, what? At first I wasn't sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the taxidermied squirrel climbs up on the bed.
Okay, I'm out. I'm out. That's all.
And I'm like,
that's it.
what's happening?
Taxidermy squirrel.
Hooked.
I'm
I
just on the bed.
can't. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out.
How to sell a haunted house. It was so good, y'all.
I know why I thought I read this because I read a book. I think it was he's like a funny fantasy guy, not Terry Pratchett. I was getting mixed up. Terry
Good
Brooks.
Brooks.
Magical Kingdom for Sale. So when you said how to sell a haunted house, my brain went to much more wholesome.
Yeah.
Not new.
No.
My TBR just increased. I mean, all of ours is increasing as we speak.
Oh my God. So Grady Hendrix is the one that wrote My Best Friend's Exorcism, which I do have, but I haven't read yet. And I saw this one and it was up and I was like, I'm just going to try. And at first I was like, I don't like it. I don't know if I like it. It's like a brother and sister, like their parents die in a horrible accident at the same time. And the brother and sister are just not getting along. There's like a bunch of drama. And I'm like, I don't know if I can get behind it. But then the squirrel happened. And I was like, now I have.
That was the hook. That was the hook. It was
now
the
I have to know.
taxidermy squirrel.
Taxidermy squirrel.
Crawling up into the bed. That was
And there were 3.
It's not creepy at all.
Not creepy because they were part of a nativity scene.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
That makes it so much better.
Okay, so it was Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus squirrel. Because the mom,
I can't.
Okay,
They
you
also
just
don't-
said. You
they
just
also
said
don't have any eyes.
The baby Jesus squirrel
Yes.
just came out of your
So
mouth.
there was a Mary squirrel,
Okay.
a Joseph squirrel, and a baby Jesus squirrel. They were all taxidermied squirrels in a
Perfect.
nativity.
With no
And they-
eyes
with
left.
no eyes.
You
You read the weirdest shit, Danny. We love it. We love it though.
And what I love is that she's literally describing a story where she's like, this book was so boring. And then some taxidermy squirrels from a nativity came alive. They had no eyes. And then I
And
was
then
in.
it's done.
I was
in.
good.
I was in. I said, we're doing this.
Oh my
We're
God.
doing this.
I love how Tara's like, I'm sold.
Read it.
Why?
It was so good, you guys. And like the squirrels were in a, like
Everybody's going to read it now because they just need to know. Now they just
Now
need
you
to
have
know.
to know.
Yeah.
It's like the mushroom book.
it's like the mushroom book.
I didn't have to know with the mushroom book.
The-
I was not even a little bit interested in the mushroom.
The mushroom book was good.
Did you?
I'm just
Did
saying.
you actually like
I'm
it?
just saying.
I loved the mushroom book.
I'm so not surprised.
So the mushroom book is called The Beauty.
Mhm.
My
Did you like it?
my friend Molly.
I haven't finished it because
That's very telling.
yeah.
It was good.
Wait, what is Jacob saying? I'm sorry. Y'all should
You
see
should
me.
Okay, so Jacob knows.
Okay.
Jacob knows because
Yeah.
I literally gave him a play-by-play of how to sell a haunted house.
Oh my God.
Because he
Poor
calls
Jacob.
me. He calls me and he's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Okay, so I'm ass deep right now." I'm like, "There are puppets. There's a squirrel going on."
Oh my
It's
God.
amazing.
I'm like,
Did you play snippets?
Pumpkin is a maniac. I don't know what's gonna happen right now.
Who's Pumpkin?
Jacob got the. I can't tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
The way.
Yes, you have to read
Whoa.
it.
No spoilers.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
so intense.
Yeah.
So
So basically,
where can I buy myself
Right?
the eyeless nativity squirrel set?
It's
this is
probably
custom.
on Amazon.
This
No,
is
no, no.
custom
It's
made.
It's
probably
on
on
Amazon.
Amazon.
So the mom made like puppets and stuff, and like she had like a whole thing, but she made like all kind of weird art and stuff.
Mhm.
And that was
explains
one of the
so
things
much.
that like
I
the
know.
mom,
I mean,
like the
yeah.
daughter was like, I hate everything. I don't want none of this bullshit. But them squirrels, man, they had me. They had me at hello. But Jacob heard the whole play-by-play of that. Like, he comes in, I'm in the bathtub, and I'm like, Pumpkin is back. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like,
Okay.
you don't understand, man. They burned him, and he's back. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm currently reading a book called The Witch House. The Witch Magic Witch. It's cozy, fancy, wholesome.
No, we gotta have a WTF moment.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm now wondering. I didn't wake up at 1 a.m. and I'm actually dreaming.
I mean,
you might be.
It could be a fever dream.
You might be. It felt like a whole fever dream. I was so in it to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wrote it, like, I'm not even joking.
Did you literally write?
I wrote, wait. Where's my drive?
It is creepy. Danny's delivery is everything.
It is.
I agree.
It is.
Listen, she could sell me some wild stuff.
I literally wrote, I'm sorry, what? That was the opening line of
Your review?
of my little review of what I have
Review.
so far. I've read 7 books so far this year.
I love that you have the little reviews like written.
Well,
down. That's
because I never
amazing.
remember.
Yeah.
And so this is the first time I've done it. I
That's
was
such
like,
a
this
great
year,
idea.
That is a
'cause
good
I
idea.
don't remember.
because I never remember.
Yeah.
I always have to go back and look. And when I did it this last time, when I did my last, like the last video that I have on my channel, I think is my books.
Your books,
my,
yeah.
my books.
Mhm.
And I was like, I had to go back and I'm like, I don't even remember some of these. And so what I've been doing now is like just kind of doing a little synopsis.
That's amazing. I
It is
love that.
amazing.
And so, yeah, like that was a really good one. Let's see. The Midnight Library, though, you guys, if y'all haven't read that
That's
one.
Haig. Is Arthur's name Haig?
Yeah.
Matt Haig. I've got that. I keep seeing it, or I have it on my list.
You
or something.
have to read it. Oh, that one was good. That one wasn't like crazy. It's kind of like the Midnight Library is kind of like a liminal space.
Mhm.
It's that one was just like really just like a good novel.
There was a book, used book.
Oh, me too. I loved it.
So good. It was time travel bookshop. Hold on.
Oh,
Bookshop.
go ahead, Barb.
Barb, damn, 100
Hell
books from July
yeah.
to December. That's amazing.
Dang.
Although, like some of Barb's book recommendations are amazing.
I love
just
that.
have to say, I always appreciate them. I don't always get a chance to read them, but
I need to.
You read it, Barb? It was so good. It was so
So-
good.
If you like, I don't normally like historic anything.
I love
but
historic everything. I'm
but-
literally listening to Royal Scandals right now. I was telling the girls about it earlier.
What is it called?
that's amazing.
I'm not gonna be able to find it.
If y'all like historic
Little
fiction,
Shop.
Plain Jane, so good. Plain Jane is about Jane Seymour, King Henry's third wife,
Mhm.
right? So Plain Jane is good. The Diary of Marie Antoinette, really good. Elizabeth, it's literally just called Elizabeth. It's kind of like her diary. So good.
Little Shop of Found Things. That's what I was
Little
trying
Shop
to
of
Oh,
Found
that
Things.
was
I haven't
such a
read
good
that.
one.
That was a really
It
good
was
one.
so
That's
it
a
was
cute
so
book.
sweet and wholesome. Why was I reading it?
I don't know. Probably because I recommended it, or because you found it from somebody else. Or... All of the books I remember are like wholesome.
You know, another one that's like kind of that liminal space thing. Well, it's more like, yeah, I guess it's kind of like that. What was that one called? Oh, crab nuggets.
Abby.
See, I'm on my crab nugget thing. I mean, I might have to look. Hold on.
Look it up.
What was that weird phrase that Kevin taught us?
Oh, skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet riz, man.
Wait, what?
Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet riz.
Now it's Riz.
Okay.
Yes.
No, he was telling us about Riz too. Why?
I thought Riz was a separate
Okay,
thing.
so we had to have a whole
Riz.
conversation.
I have an 11-year-old.
Oh.
Okay, but I have a 50-year-old husband who thinks he's 11. He comes home with these. I'm like, speak
Lennon
English.
hates it because we like, on God. She's like, we don't say that.
Wait, what's that?
Lennon loves to say like, we don't say that because we're like, oh, no cap, on God. She's like, we don't say that. I'm like, yeah, y'all do. Let me see.
That's amazing.
Don't lie. Oh, is Sarah sending me links?
Night Bitch.
Oh no, she
So
didn't
good.
find it.
Hold on.
She found a wildlife nativity scene figure.
Stop it.
Wait, look.
That
My
is straight up the
God.
South Park
That's amazing.
Woodland creature. We were
about
just
that.
talking about that. That is legit. They are going to bring about the Antichrist.
Okay.
No way.
Okay.
Can't do
That's
it.
Amazing.
Hold on. I think it's on this
Oh
one.
my
Let me
God.
see. Not the Strange
That's hilarious
Library.
as hell.
I think it's literally about like hell.
Oh,
like
you have a man child too. I mean, okay, so like Kevin works with a bunch of like 20-year-olds, so he comes home talking like he's 20, and I'm like, speak English, dude. Like, I have no idea what you're saying to me. And then then they tease me. Then him and the kids tease me because I have no idea what they're saying.
Was it like a short stint in hell? Like
He was saying skibbity toilet means really cool.
I thought it meant really bad.
Oh.
No, I thought he was saying skibbity was like, it's like a weird, like a nonsense.
Okay.
Skibbity toilet is like
Extra nonsense?
extra nonsense.
So
like,
skibbity toilet Riz?
is
But if
extra
Riz is
nonsense is charisma. Like you can sell that nonsense.
You can sell that nonsense.
Okay, tell us all the thing with the tomatoes.
Oh, the tomato
This
thing?
is this is like
wait.
just so it's such a sidestep, but this is like
D&D.
if you want to
D&D.
understand D&D stats.
D&D stats.
Okay.
For the non-D&D player. Okay,
Okay.
ready? Strength is being able to crush a tomato. Dexterity is being able to dodge a tomato.
Okay.
Constitution is being able to eat a bad tomato. Intelligence is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. And charisma is being able to sell a tomato-based fruit salad.
All right.
So that is D&D stats
All right.
for the non-D&D player.
A Dowry of Blood is pretty good. I've read it. That's like a Dracula retelling of the wives of Dracula.
There's a woman. Wait, there's a scene where the woman eats a meal, then finds out after the fact that she'd eaten her husband. And what? Wait.
Wait.
Context.
I remember when I was 12, my father bought this book home for me called Aztec Century. It was so disturbing for my 12-year-old self. Oh my God.
Okay, I have a story like that.
My grandma, y'all. I love Vern.
Okay, let me tell you about Vern.
Did Vern eat her husband?
No.
Okay.
But
just making sure because there was no segue.
My grandma, there was no segue. But like somebody buying you a book. Okay, so my grandma bought like this bag of books, probably from a garage sale, and like gives them to me. It was a bunch of romance novels. I don't read that shit. Sorry. So it was like those old ones, you know, like the Fabio covers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
absolutely.
those.
So I was like, I don't do that. There was this book in there called Land's End. And I was like, okay, this might be good. Y'all. It was like this, like, it's totally out of print. I couldn't even tell you who wrote it. I've been trying to look for it for years and years. But it was this like small island. This guy like ends up over there, and it's like this like cultish, very like Puritan, whatever. And they were like, I can't remember if they were cannibals or if they were just like murdering people. But it was like one of those situations where like she didn't know.
And I think they were cannibals, weren't they? I think I read that.
So.
I think they were cannibals. It's been a long time.
I'm pretty sure they were cannibals because I remember something about a foot or a hand.
Yeah.
And like I was really young, and she like just gave me all these books because she knew I loved to read.
Right.
And like so, Land's End was one. I was like, boom!
That's where it all began, folks. That's where it all began.
Here it is. Here it is.
Replace tomatoes with potatoes. Absolutely. We always eat the
Yes,
potatoes.
we always eat the potatoes.
Eat the potatoes.
Butcher and Blackbird. Hilarious accidental cannibalism.
D&D terminology for idiots. Okay, so if you're in my Discord, I posted it in there in case anybody wants it. Like,
nice.
Yes.
It's in there.
Oh my God.
Donner party vibes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only sadness is we can't get in the pool.
I know.
We can't.
It's really cold.
It's pretty cold.
Although, y'all, Lisa here with all the palm trees is adorable.
And the birds.
And
like,
the
she has
birds.
no birds
She's
in Canada.
talked to all the birds. Like, every time I'm like, do you not have birds in Canada? What's going on here?
They all sound different. There's different birds.
It's so cute, though. Like,
It is really cute.
I get really excited about the palm
really
trees.
excited.
And then the birds that are different. It was blackbirds. They were
Yeah,
everywhere.
little blackbirds.
But they were everywhere, like crows are everywhere at home.
Yeah, we don't
Like,
have
there
a
was
lot
lots
of
of them. And there were some new bird noises for sure. And there's literally palm trees everywhere.
There's palm trees
But if
everywhere.
not for the palm trees, I would have
Imagine
no idea. And the like 12-lane roads everywhere. I would not know. it
Dude,
was in a
they
different
do
place.
have
That's
like
true.
really big.
So many lanes.
So many lanes.
2-3 lanes going
There is
left,
a
2-3 lanes going right, couple in the
Mhm.
middle.
Mhm.
That's just one direction. Oh my god. Aw, thanks, Anne.
Aw, thank you, Anne. You're so
Oh, that was
sweet.
sweet. It's giving dinner party. Yeah. The cannibalism.
Yeah, accidental.
I mean, listen, sometimes we all have
It
a little bit of
happens.
accidental
I mean,
cannibalism.
it
A little bit, a little bit
happens.
accident.
Oh my god, what was it that somebody fed someone their husband or like
This was in
parents? Hold on.
This is
Was
happening
it
so-
South Park? Did Cartman feed someone their parents?
I don't know.
Did Cartman feed somebody? Not that I remember.
You don't remember? Hold on.
Tell her about the anacondas.
Don't tell her about the anacondas.
Oh, don't
We're
tell
not
her.
smart.
Are there anacondas here?
No.
Yo, I will
No.
fucking leave.
No,
What?
danger noodles. We don't do danger noodles.
We don't do danger noodles.
There was
here.
there was a chicken trauma. You can pigeon trauma. You can learn
Oh,
about
there
that
was
on
there's
Hot
definitely
Takes.
pigeon trauma.
At Casa Bontillo.
Cartman.
I'm embarrassed to admit that I've reread that book twice. Which one? We
Yes!
are not smashed.
Cartman
We're
fed
being so
Scott
well-behaved.
his parents. Hold on.
Legit.
Legit.
I don't think you can play it though, because I think it'll.
No, I'm not gonna
Oh.
play it. Hold on.
As the years go on, we did notice.
I'm not gonna play it as I fucking play it.
She's doing it on silent. She's just checking her facts.
Don't get, dude. I've got
I'm
one
sorry.
strike on my other channel. We don't need to do it here. Listen, this is
our
we don't need
first.
to
We've
get in trouble
all-
over here.
all
It
just
is-
Yes.
one.
No,
Yes.
technically it's
Well,
our
okay,
second.
one and a top off.
Cartman
Okay.
fed
Yeah.
Scott Tinnerman.
You finished
his
your top off.
parents.
I haven't finished my top off.
I was right. I know my South Park
Cartman.
lore.
Okay.
Cartman.
All right.
Cartman's
Uh-huh.
diabolical revenge against Scott Tinnerman. He fed Scott Tinnerman his parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
Okay,
just
good.
happy.
I know.
You're
my
back,
South
Barb.
Park-
I've got dinner plans now. Yeah. We're just talking crazy books.
Mhm.
Random South Park lore.
Random South Park. Yeah. If y'all have questions, like we're happy.
Ask
to-
away. We're having
We're
fun.
happy to answer.
Okay, Butters is one of my favorite characters. Like, can we just talk about how wholesome and amazing he is at Professor Chaos?
I like wholesome. I also like chaos.
Butters is amazing.
Where's Butters from?
Butters is South Park.
Human?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Butters is one of the
Sounds like a cat or a
newer
dog.
characters.
It does. It sounds like a cat or a dog. I told you if you want unhinged book recs. Yeah, Barb's got all the unhinged.
Absolutely. Barb's has got great.
Okay, so
great.
I have Brother. I've started reading it. I haven't finished it yet. Everybody's been talking about it. Oh my god.
I don't know how to-
Remind you of each other. Oh my god.
I don't know how to do this.
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
really bad.
fictional character.
Mm.
I have to think about this.
Me too.
I feel
Cue
like
silence on the stream for like 20
Lisa
minutes.
is Bambi.
Listen. Wow. Okay. That is so
Flutter-
fast.
Lisa is
Fluttershy. I like
1000%.
Fluttershy.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
be Fluttershy.
I was thinking Bambi movie.
Yeah,
I really
Bambi
narrowed
movie,
it
that
on
was
a
a good-
character.
As soon as she said Bambi, I'm like, definitely a
There's
cartoon.
some, like something
I like,
from.
I like how
something
I'm
from-
easy. I feel like
easy.
Dawn reminds me of like, what was Liv Tyler's character in Empire Records? Like,
God damn it,
It's
another
on.
reference I
It's
don't
on.
know.
Okay, it's Rex Manning Day.
it's Rex Manning
It's
Day.
Rex Manning
It's
Day.
Rex Manning
Okay,
Day.
I had to show her the clip.
Maybe we should just
because
watch it here.
We can absolutely. I have it. I saved
We can
it.
watch it after we get off.
Damn the man and save the empire.
Damn the man and
Okay.
save the empire. Because when we first started streaming, I sent Lisa this thing and I was like, "It's Rex Manning Day." She's like,
I'm like, what are you
she had
talking
no
about?
idea what I was like.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Lisa has to scroll. Okay, we need one for. Okay, so Dawn, what that was? That's a character I don't know.
okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of anybody who is rebellious and a little grunge or goth.
Mhm.
Maybe a little bit of Beetlejuice girl.
Lydia D.
Lydia D.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Okay.
one.
I
That's
can
a good
see a little
one.
bit of that. A little bit
Yeah.
of quirk, a little bit of dark.
Love it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here for it. Yes.
Okay,
Lydia Deetz is
Danny.
a good one.
I need some like Wild Witch in the Woods vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I need. But like really like the I know that in the movie Practical Magic.
Oh, I don't know Practical Magic.
One of the ants.
One of the ants.
One of the ants.
But the one with the It's Okay Dear.
Yes,
you know which one I'm thinking of, right?
Yes.
That one. That's
not the kind of
not
like
the stern one.
not the stern tentative one, but the one that's like, yes, go eat the chocolate for breakfast.
Yes, that one. That's
Yes.
okay. We need to show Danny Practical
I
Magic.
haven't seen Practical Magic.
Okay.
And then so maybe we do movies.
Okay,
We do
so
Practical
Practical
Magic and Empire Records.
I have them all on my thing, so we're good.
Okay,
We're good. I got all of
perfect.
those.
Okay. I was literally
I
saying
don't
Lydia
have a
Deeds,
Goodreads.
yes.
I
Lydia
should probably
Deeds.
do a Goodreads.
Let's see. Okay, Lisa
You
has
guys
to be
can
a
vote for
squirrel.
us too.
Oh, who's Danny's? I don't think Danny has a BG3 boyfriend.
I don't know it enough.
But we're gonna maybe play Grand Theft Auto, the three of us.
Oh wait, her husband gives.
Halston vibes. Jacob gives Halston vibes.
Yeah, he does give
He
Halston
does
vibes.
give
Or
Halston
Jacob
vibes.
or Jacob from Twilight. Also a little bit of that.
I
He
mean,
does give a little
Jacob,
bit of
if you're
Jacob
still
from Twilight.
here,
Yeah.
Halston from BG3, like he's Daddy Halston, it's all good.
Yeah, he's Daddy Halston.
We love Daddy Halston.
We do.
Jessica Rabbit too? No way.
She was just drawn that way.
I just drawn.
I love it. Yes,
that's amazing.
I will play a good game of patty cake though. I will.
Yes, you will.
I will. I will play a good
She
game
will
of patty
patty
cake.
all the cakes.
All the cakes. I love fucking.
It sounded better in my head than out loud.
No, it sounded great out loud. I love it. Everything about it.
Roger Rabbit
Okay.
is definitely one of the best. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Daddy
I read the
Halston the
book.
werewolf.
Oh,
Yes.
so good.
I read
Yes.
the book too. It was actually
Yeah.
pretty good. It
That
was
was a good call, Tammy Pie. And there's Jacob still here.
Jacob.
All right.
I mean, we love us some Daddy Halston. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
And I'm thinking of Kevin, right? So I feel like
Kevin is Will, and I hate to say it, but Kevin is absolutely Will.
unless somebody fucks with you, and then he's gonna turn
Oh,
into
then-
something else real quick.
Then
See,
he
this is the thing.
yeah.
I think it's a little bit of that. Like you need a little bit stronger of the protective.
He's Gale in a general sense, but with Will, if somebody's messing with me, and then it's all like
Jacob,
I will kick
everybody's
your
calling
ass.
you daddy.
Yeah, we're
It's
all calling
bad.
Daddy now.
Well,
Why can't
Which
I
is-
get into my phone?
which is funny because that's what Curtis calls Kevin. He calls him Daddy because he's the studio dad.
I love that.
Because everybody else
so
is
much.
20, and he's
So
he's in,
like the literal dad.
he's in charge, and he's got dad energy, and it's just like he's just got dad energy. But
Peggy is just dragging. But somebody sent me the perfect thing for
she's
her.
a dragon, absolutely.
What was somebody sent it to me and I posted
Peggy
it.
is Karlak in a sense.
She is Karlak,
In a sense, she's like,
but
a
she's
combo
less
between-
happy-go-lucky.
She's a combo between Karlak and Lae'zel.
Yes.
Oh my
She's
god,
absolutely
Lisa
fine.
is definitely a Powerpuff Girl. Bubbles all the way.
yes.
Legit identified as Bubbles.
Bubbles all
I
the
had
way.
I had a couple of
Absolutely.
friends when I was like in my early 20s, and we literally called ourselves the Powerpuff Femmes.
Oh,
and I
that's
was
perfect.
Bubbles.
That's amazing.
So actually, that's the
See,
thing.
and that would be perfect
Yeah.
because I would
Yes.
see Lisa as Bubbles for sure.
Mhm.
Dawn is definitely oh my god, what's the green one? Why am I
The green
blanking?
one. I was just gonna say the green
Um,
one, probably.
I literally only remember
Buttercup.
That's so narcissistic of me.
There's Buttercup,
Oh yeah, Buttercup.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
What the hell?
Who are the okay?
So punchline is I'm forgettable.
No.
No, she was my favorite one.
Power.
Who's the
Blossom.
Blossom.
Thank you.
You would definitely be
Blossom.
Blossom. Okay, wait.
Blossom.
Which spice?
Wait, which one is Buttercup and which one's Blossom? Now I'm blanking. I thought Blossom was the red one.
Look it up. We're
Look
here.
it up.
We're
Look
here.
it up.
Buttercup
We
is
have-
green. Okay.
Buttercup is green. Okay, yeah. Blossom is
Power.
red. So yeah, Dawn would definitely be Buttercup.
Powerpuff Girls. Do they have names?
Yeah, the green one tracks for me.
Yeah, the
for
green one
legit, the
definitely
green one
tracks.
definitely tracks for you.
Tracks for me.
Yep. Okay, what about Spice Girls? Which Spice
I'm
Girl
the
would you
evil
be?
stepmother from
God.
Snow White. Yeah.
Wait, I'm
Yeah.
playing her. I'm
That's
playing
you.
her in BG3.
Blossom is red, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so wait, if you were a Spice Girl.
I don't know the Spice Girls well enough.
Okay, so there's Ginger.
Yeah.
There's Baby.
Yeah.
Lisa. There's
come I'm so easy to pick? Never mind. I know the answer to that question. Never mind.
There's Scary Spice. There's Posh.
Oh wait, maybe you're Scary Spice.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Or maybe
I
you're
lost
Posh.
myself.
You
Am
might
I
be
missing
Posh.
one?
Which
Sporty Spice. I'm not Sporty
No.
Spice.
which Golden Girls would we be?
Oh my God. Rose, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait,
Rose.
me?
You're Rose,
Yeah, I would be Rose. You would be. I feel like you'd be Sophia.
I love that. I love that.
See, I was gonna say Dawn because she's so dry.
No, but it's the
It's the Dorothy for me. For Dawn too.
No,
Yeah. No,
you
you
would.
think
She would
Blanche?
legit be Blanche.
Oh, that's
She would
with the
totally
story,
be
and she
Blanche.
would totally be Blanche.
If
No,
you-
you're
like,
right.
Listen,
Okay,
You're right.
I will tell you, insider knowledge. She would be
She
Blanche.
would be Blanche. No, you're
Hands
right. You're
down,
right.
no
You're
question.
right.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Are you saying I have inappropriate relationships with people?
Never.
Because maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Just a little.
Just
Listen,
a little bit.
Listen, I've been married a very long time.
Yes, you have. Wasn't Blanche also married a long
Dorothy
time?
is the best. I love me some
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Yeah, exactly.
Dorothy was fantastic. I loved her.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
They were all great. Did y'all see they're doing a reboot?
No.
And I'm so excited because it's like Maya Rudolph. And
I don't know who that is.
You don't know her Saturday Night Live?
No. Sorry.
Oh God.
That's what Kevin said when we came when we were. He's like, "Oh, so you're going to have your Golden Girls moment?" And I'm
Yes.
like, "Yeah, 'cause we're going to Florida.
We're going to
Yes,
Florida.
girls.
We're in our
This is
40s.
girls.
This is
Mhm.
what
This
it
is
is.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's our Golden Girls moment.
You're on the way into this. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Just pixel people. Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Pixel people are great. Pixel people are totally valid.
Yes.
Agreed.
But
Agreed.
like I really like my husband too. Like
I mean,
just
same.
saying, just saying.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
some people
Mm.
say too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Especially
People
when
can
you're
say
injured.
I like
Too
my
much when
husband
you're
too much. It's
injured.
okay because
Come
I'm,
on, like
You
just
have
I'm
zero
because
self-control.
I have zero self-control, and just because I'm injured doesn't mean I can't have fun.
I'm like, you're supposed to get on a plane. And I'm like, can you please just settle
Dude,
down?
she's sending me messages. Stop
Just
doing
stop.
that.
Just don't do that. And just take a break. It's
No
okay.
never take a break. If I can
Mhm.
do this every day, I'm doing it every day. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? Every day.
I'm
Ask
so
Jacob. He
tame.
knows.
I'm so
He
tame.
knows.
Mhm.
I'm
He
so
knows.
tame. Some of my favorite people are pixel people. I mean,
Absolutely. Some of my favorite people are Pixel people.
we've been watching Arcane.
Arcane. Y'all, if you've not seen Arcane,
I haven't seen our game.
No, Dawn and I
Okay.
were watching it on the plane. It's really good.
break your heart.
Yeah, it's full on ugly crying on the
Yeah.
plane. Where are we? We're in Palm Beach.
We're in
We're in West
Beach.
Palm Beach.
West
Yeah.
Palm Beach. Yeah.
West Palm Beach.
We are on vacation. Okay, well, technically Lisa's working tomorrow. But
Lisa's working, but
but
we're on vacation.
Yeah, we're on
we are
vacation.
Lisa's entourage.
Yes.
Okay.
We are official entourage right now.
Yeah, I'm presenting at StarCon tomorrow
Mhm.
in
Pixel
Palm
is a
Beach.
sexual identity.
Absolutely,
Yes.
Pixel's a sexual
Yeah.
identity. Yes, I identify as
Yep.
Pixel.
Did you order that deck, the pixely one?
No, not yet, but it's on my list.
Yeah.
It's super cute.
Lost
It's
Fairy
super
Tarot.
cute.
It's so cute.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness, super
cute.
I'll be showing it in my next recent deck roundup. 4 hours from you. Are you going to StarCon?
We're going to StarCon tomorrow.
We'll be there tomorrow.
We'll be there
Lisa's
tomorrow.
presenting at
3:15.
3 3.
I will double check. I will be there on time.
We'll be there.
We will be there for sure.
We bought tickets. We're going to be there.
yeah, they're gonna be there
Mhm.
for sure. That's amazing. 4 hours isn't so far.
Mm-mm.
No
No.
way.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Heck
Are you
yeah.
excited?
Looking forward to it. I am excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Parents is just asking if you're looking forward to it.
I am. I am
Yeah.
for sure. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited to talk about stuff because it's stuff that I'm working on for a bigger project, and everybody's going to be my test case.
Yeah.
See how it goes over.
Mhm.
Should be good.
We're going to have our tarot
Yep.
sitting and waiting.
And I think we're going to pull out some Lenormand cards later too.
Yes.
Do some Grand Tableau.
I love me some Grand Tableau.
But I have to borrow a tarot because I didn't finish packing.
Listen, I have
Dawn got
extra.
waylaid by and distracted because I was playing Grand Theft Auto in her living room.
Dude, it was hilarious. And I was like, I gotta go pack.
She just
Listen,
didn't.
Grand Theft
And I
Auto
didn't.
is better than packing.
It absolutely
and simple.
was.
It's
It
better than
absolutely
packing.
was.
Yeah. So that might have to
I
happen.
know that admission price
It is high. Yeah.
We were literally talking about that.
I'm gonna just say it out loud, y'all. That admission price is ridiculous. You should not be charging. This is me coming on my channel saying you should not be charging that much for a conference when half of it is online. Like, charge a lower. I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
Yeah.
Charge a lower fucking price for the online. I'm so sorry. I have feels about the conference thing.
It would be cool to have more people be able to attend, but yeah, I get it. There's a lot of overhead and stuff too. So
I agree. There's a lot of overhead, but like I feel like
I got no sympathy, y'all.
If it's online though, I feel like there needs to be needs to be a little bit more accessible.
It would be nice.
It should be more accessible. This is the problem. Okay, this is the problem with tarot conventions these days. Is they are too expensive and they need to be less expensive, more accessible, so that more of us can have access to them. Make them virtual. That's like fine. We will come and present. Lisa will come and present.
And we'll be an entourage.
It's fine. I think part of it is like it's like a balance between trying to figure out how much to cover your costs, and also the problem with online. Some of those services are insane, though.
They are
the subscription fees.
Okay, but like here's the thing, man. I grew up in a publishing company, so like little backstory. Okay, I grew up in a publishing company back in the 70s and 80s, and they did conferences.
Yeah,
and my mom I literally was a conference brat. I grew up running around conferences, passing out shit, stuffing flyers. I know what goes into a conference because it was my family's business for so many years.
Yeah.
So like I get
opinions.
I get it, but I am coming at it from a opinionated point of view. I just feel like if conferences are going to survive,
they need to get more accessible.
They need to get more accessible to people because you're just limiting.
Well, because if they're more accessible, then more people can afford to travel.
Yes.
Or if the online is more affordable, it can help supplement the in-person because more people would come.
At that point, you are going for quantity because you want to reach more people.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's kind of the tricky part.
Nobody from StarCon's going to watch this. Right?
No.
Okay,
no.
Cool. They don't know who I am.
No.
They don't know who you are.
No.
Cool. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Anyway.
My deck arrived today too. Okay, Dawn, if you didn't pack any decks and you are validated to buy new decks so you don't feel left out.
Absolutely.
I agree. We're going to definitely be checking out. What have I done? Oh, no. Don't let me hit buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, more people would buy if the prices were lower. Like,
I feel like that's where we get the quantity.
It's a missed opportunity.
It is a missed opportunity because I feel like it would be more accessible so people could actually afford to travel if they wanted to. Then they can afford to attend virtually.
Yeah.
And then you would get way more people coming in. So then would supplement the amount that you would have to charge.
I would say the scary thing is putting out the cost and hoping you get enough people to cover.
Yes.
But if the cost is good enough, you will.
That's true. I know it's tricky though. It's like
it is tricky. But
I always sit from here. Like I have a lot of opinions too, but I'm like I don't know, man. I think about like there's services I used to pay for my channel that were like $20 a month have gone up to like $70, $80 a month just in the past like 12 months.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how much of this is also a net effect of the skyrocketing online services and like for stuff like. I'm thinking about even StreamYard. Everything has gone up so much.
We were talking about it's not like we're not just shitting on the tarot
No.
It's conventions in general are going down because people can't afford to travel anymore.
Yeah,
because stuff's too expensive.
Yeah.
And then ticket prices have to go up. Like we get it. Ticket prices have to go up to accommodate for that.
Of course.
But then now you've made it less accessible. It's a bad cycle.
It's like a snake eating its own tail because the less people that come, the more you have to charge to make sure you can make your minimums. So then the more you charge, the less people come.
It is a
frustrating thing.
It is a vicious cycle. It's like you almost need a backing for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you need to have that backing.
All of a sudden, I made you eat your parents. Sorry, I'm a little behind on the street.
Wait. That's all right. We enjoy it.
We're back to accidental cannibalism. Whoopsie.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I haven't been to a
fine.
convention in years due to some admission prices.
Yeah.
But the thing is, most people have to account for airfare.
It's
lodging.
not just the admission price. And that's the
No.
thing is like that's actually the
Smallest
smallest portion of what we
Yes.
paid for this.
But
weekend.
sometimes that's that like wafer thin mints that
it
tips you over
is.
the
Yeah.
edge,
It is.
and something you can't do anymore. Like
Yeah.
so it's hard. It's hard for sure. Do they have conference sponsors? That's the other thing. Some conferences get more sponsors and therefore can subsidize
Can
more
subsidize, yeah.
ticket prices. So yeah, that's the challenge. If you don't have enough, I don't think they have a lot.
Well,
And
I
this is
mean,
the
we're
thing.
in such a niche.
I was gonna say it's such a small community. Too.
Yeah, we're in such a
We have a
It's
limited
not like
pool.
Comic-Con, you know
Yeah,
what
where
I
they
mean?
can just like
Yeah.
so many fan bases
so
to
many
tap
fan
into.
bases to tap into.
And like, okay, let's be real. Like, people are not standing in line for 10 hours to get signatures from us.
Mm-mm.
No,
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
We're not a big enough
We
draw.
don't have the draw.
We don't
Yeah.
have the draw that like Comic-Con has. You know what I'm saying?
It's like $6. What's like $6?
what's $6?
That's what I want to know. Don't get me started on the extra fees for Ticketmaster. Oh no, wait. No, maybe that's not the same thing. I don't know. What are you talking about, Alyssa? Oh, $60 for a comic convention here in Tampa one day. Yeah, and that's
See,
the
that's
thing.
that's a better price.
That's a better
than-
price because I think we're gonna pay more for Seattle.
for
Is it?
Comic-Con.
Yeah, because we're gonna go to the Emerald City Comic-Con
Comic-Con.
in
See,
March.
we have Louisiana Comic-Con, and we have a few friends. Like my friend, one of our friends has a husband that's a comic book artist, Cody Chamberlain. Cody's gonna be there, and then where I worked at Bayou Art Co-op, we sold a lot of Cootie Van Gool.
Mhm.
Her artwork, like she's gonna be there. Like so, we have like a couple of local people, and then we have like some of the bigger names. So we have like a Louisiana like local Comic-Con in
Mhm.
Lafayette.
Oh, nice.
That's coming in. So
That's
like,
cool.
yeah.
I think they're about.
I think
they're
that's
around
the thing.
about that price.
You might find that conferences that have that bigger draw because of the names coming in
Yeah,
Mhm.
can take a bigger risk on ticket prices,
Yes,
trusting that the draw will be
absolutely.
there.
we'll be there. Yeah,
I found this in yoga a lot too. Like you expect that the teachers coming will promote enough
Mhm.
to help
To
fulfill your
bring it,
classes.
to fill
But
your
if
class,
they don't,
yeah.
and many of them don't, it's
Mhm.
only the organizer who has to fill the space,
Mhm.
get enough bodies in the room.
in the room. Yeah,
And that's always a push-pull challenge. And it's the same
Mhm.
thing, I'm assuming, with any other conference. You're hoping for a lot of marketing spread, and sometimes it just doesn't happen.
yeah.
Mhm.
I just didn't realize until recently you didn't have the deck yet, so glad you do now. Or what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, there is a vendor component to conferences too. Tarot vendors aren't rich, I guess.
Oh no!
No, yeah.
They're like I was just gonna say, it's not like we're not shitting on the tarot.
No,
community.
no, 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 no,
Like,
no.
Definitely
it's-
not. We're
it's
literally
just-
going.
It's more of a general frustration of the cost to do these community events.
And we've started to see over the past, especially like 4 or 5 years, the conference prices have just
Yeah,
skyrocketed.
they've skyrocketed.
But I think
yeah.
that's like mirroring, like we said, it's a snake eating its own tail. It's
Yeah.
mirroring the drop in attendance. So it's like a whole bunch of things.
Mhm.
But it's hard because, like, I mean, Llewellyn Con, which I got to present at last year, is a free online event put on by the publisher. So obviously they've got they can do that.
Yeah.
But it's fully virtual and it's free. And so it's hard when you're not competitors, but when other events are
Yes,
coming on that
doing it
also
for
offer
free.
great content.
Yeah.
So like you have to find the space between, I think, to like
Mhm.
figure it out. But man, it's a big job.
It's a big job. Yeah.
I've never
I
fussed
wouldn't
about
mind.
waiting for Kickstarters. Oh, we're talking about Kicks. Yeah, I'm the same with Kickstarters. I feel like when it comes to those, I assume there's always going to be a pretty lengthy wait for anything. And then it's almost like when it comes in, it's like,
I'm impatient. I don't do Kickstarter very often. I'm terrible.
did my Kickstarters?
Well, I will always do your Kickstarters. I do your Kickstarters even when I own the decks.
That's true. You
Like-
do. You do.
But if it's a deck I really want, or an artist I really want to support, that's usually when I do Kickstarters because
Yeah.
it's really not about the deck. I'm supporting the artist at this point.
For me, what I'm often
But-
looking for is like somebody who has done enough of the legwork that I know, because I know how production goes, that it'll probably be a realistic wait.
Right.
Like if the art's not done, that's always a huge variable. If the book's not done, that's always a huge variable. If they don't have samples yet, that's a huge
Yeah.
variable. I mean, like there's so many things. It's like, okay, I know based on what stage they're at. Okay, it might be like if they don't know what cardstock
Mhm.
yet, I know we're gonna have a wait because they haven't done that
Yeah.
piece yet to figure it out.
Basically, if I do Kickstarter, and the way I view Kickstarter is like if I don't get a thing in the end, fine, I'm supporting your process.
Yeah,
That's how I view it. If
That's
I
how
get
it should
something,
be.
what it's supposed
That's
that's
what
what
it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So like
Agreed.
if I'm gonna give you money to support your project, I'm hoping that I will get something out of it. But if I don't,
you're gonna feel
I
okay about it.
supported your process.
And
Yes.
that's the bottom line. If you
Mhm.
read the
Yes.
terms and conditions of
That's what Kickstarter's for.
that's what it's
Yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah.
we're hoping to get a product at
It
the
is-
end, but if not,
Yeah.
we help support
It's only
you to
our
hope you get
instant gratification world that we're like, we need a guaranteed, I'm gonna get a thing out of this. No, you're supporting the creation of a project. You hope that project will come to fruition, but if it doesn't, you've supported the artist along the way. And that's the whole point.
That's like the basic line of being a patron. Like
It is exactly what Patreon.
That's exactly what it is.
Or Patreon is.
Patreon.
Yeah, it's exactly
Yeah.
what it is. You are supporting somebody to be able to create their
You
thing.
think Da Vinci had people like expecting to get a fucking painting? No, they were paying.
No,
him
they
to
were
paint.
paying him to paint in general. Yeah.
Yes. It's a supportive work.
Yeah.
It's interesting because that's why it's, I think, important to me to sort of believe in the creator to a degree on Kickstarter.
Mhm.
It's not just, yes, I want this pretty
Mhm.
thing, because you can always wait and get it when it's out, if it comes out. It's like, do I believe in this person
Mhm.
and want to support their work, / do I want to be maybe early in on something? Do I want to be like an early
Listen, the few
Adopter.
times I have been on Kickstarter to because I want the thing, I've been burnt.
really?
The few times that I've gone on to Kickstarter because I'm just going to support you in your work, I'm never disappointed.
That's good to know.
Never disappointed.
That's really good.
Never
yeah.
disappointed. Even if it's 3 years late, I'm never disappointed because
disappointed.
I'm supporting
Yeah.
the creator.
Yes.
Well, it's
Like-
it's almost like paying an artist just to produce art.
Well, it's like
You
I'm
know?
on like several Patreon. I have several Patreons that I'm subscribed to because I'm just I just support your work.
yeah.
Like
I
I
support a
might get
podcast.
stuff. I don't really see it.
I
don't notice.
support my favorite podcast, which is Last Podcast on the Left.
Yeah.
And I support them. You know, I can watch the videos, you
Yeah.
know, which is fine. But the thing is like I listen to them almost every day. Like
Yeah.
I will go back and listen to their episodes. It doesn't matter if they ever post again.
Mhm.
I have their collection and I get to go back and I get to listen. I get to watch them. I get to participate in that. I'm not getting like literally I'm not getting anything but like an ad-free, like it's ad-free, but I can listen to it on Spotify. I can listen to it on Amazon. I can listen to it on whatever and I can fast forward through the commercials. I'm not getting anything. But these guys, like I listen to them every day and I support them wholeheartedly because they're a comfort to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Morbid. I don't support Morbid. I literally only support Last Pod, but like I listen to Morbid. I listen to a bunch of podcasts, but like that one is one that I'm like, no, I will support them because I've listened to them for years. I've listened to their back catalog. I've gone and seen them. I don't need anything from them. I just want them to continue to produce these bomb ass podcasts that make me laugh and bring me comfort. And that's all I want.
There's creators I support whose stuff I like. They might not even be doing a whole lot,
Mhm.
but I do it because I respect what they've contributed or are continuing to contribute. It's interesting because then there's other people who I feel like will kick off a patron thing, like Patreon.
Mhm.
Can't find the words, but then nothing.
Mhm.
So I feel like it just depends. Like you
Yeah.
want to feel good about who you're supporting and why you're supporting them is the punchline.
Yeah.
Well, and I think as content creators, we know what it takes.
We
It's
We
a
know
different-
how
we
much
do.
work this
Yeah.
all is. So like
Yeah,
there's
we were
like
having
this
that
huge
conversation.
thing of work and there's this little itty bitty girl. And you're like,
And you know,
Okay,
we were talking
doing it for
about
the
that
love of
today.
it.
Like even with, you know, memberships on
Memberships,
YouTube
yeah, we were
and
talking
things
about
like
that
that. It's like
why we do it and what
why
get
we
out
do
of
it and what we do. And like,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes, especially with me, because y'all all know I'm a procrastinator. If y'all know me, y'all know. But like, I want something to, I want to be able to throw whatever I can at people. You know,
Mhm.
I'm not like these ladies have consistency on lock. You understand me? I'm not that
Okay.
kind of person.
do not ever compare yourself to Lisa and I.
Don't
We are
compare.
abnormal. We're not
Don't
normal.
compare.
It's
No,
not. It's
no.
not.
I
it's not
am
right.
one of those, like when I tell myself I need to do this, I'm not going to do it because I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel without a cause.
You're absolutely.
But
right.
like, I love to be able to present whatever I can in whatever way that I can. And I think that as an artist, as a
Creative.
content creator, as a creative in general, you can't always force creativity. Some days you just don't have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about just supporting the people that you really care about.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's just Crystal. The fairies were held up because they tried to support a US-based woman-owned small printer. Unfortunately, it was too big of a project and the creators ended up having to go elsewhere.
Oh.
I will tell you,
it happens. It
even
happens.
in the smoothest running campaign, or let me back up. In the campaign that appears to be running the smoothest, there are guaranteed hiccups happening in the background.
Yes.
I cried so much through Unicorn's Journey Tarot because I was just stressed the heck out with my production
But
partner.
it was flawless. It was flawless.
But that doesn't
on
mean
the front end.
Yeah,
On the front end, it was flawless.
behind
But
the
behind the
scenes, there were meltdowns.
Listen,
There's
you
a
can
lot.
ask Lisa about Mystic Masters. How many times I'm like, I
Yes.
can't do this, and I did this
It's so
myself.
much.
It's so much.
It's so much. So like I oftentimes when I see a Kickstarter struggling, as long as they're making an effort to keep people posted, I try to remember that like a lot of people go to Kickstarter to make something happen because they genuinely most of us are bringing it because we just want to create something.
It needs to exist
It
in
needs
the
to
world.
exist.
It needs to exist.
But a
and
lot
it
of
doesn't.
times-
We're gonna make it.
But a lot of times you don't always know all the steps that are going to be involved. I was super lucky because I'd been talking to creators for so long
Yeah.
and reviewing decks for so long and being a backer myself for so long that I knew what mattered to me as a creator. And I learned so much about the process, but I am 100% the outlier because most people do not have access to the resources
Which
I
is
had.
why I didn't do a
Yeah.
Kickstarter. Like it intimidates the crap.
I
out of
haven't done a
me.
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no.
I
I
would
won't. I don't.
too
I
tough.
don't
I
have.
can't.
I don't.
Lisa
have
had
the
spreadsheets.
Yeah.
But please remember that the information that I had and the way I was able to do things for mine is because of all the people that were generous with their knowledge
Yes.
and were able to
It's
support
that
me and answer my
community
questions.
It is the
support.
community
It's the
It's
support.
100% community support every step of the way.
Mhm.
And also, I think you can tell a lot about a good project by I think you can get a vibe on
You
a
can.
project to know,
You
are
can.
they bringing this to market because they genuinely believe in it and want to
Mhm.
create something that serves a purpose, or is this a money grab? And I think
Yeah,
most
you
of us,
can
if we
usually
listen to
tell.
our gut, we know.
We know.
We know the
You can
difference.
always tell.
You can see it when
I
we do
think.
hot takes. I
Yeah,
think it's
when we
real
do hot
obvious
takes, it's really obvious. Like there are some that we go on, like there are some that y'all don't even get to see.
because we take them out.
'Cause
We're like,
we're
you know
like,
what? This doesn't feel
no,
good. This
no.
doesn't feel good. So we'll take it out. You know, so I mean, there's good ones out there, and there's also not great ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people are. Yes, I agree. Most people are fine with hiccups as long as you communicate.
Yeah.
The biggest mistake I see creators on Kickstarter make is that they panic because there's a delay or a problem, and they freeze and they go quiet.
Like, just be honest.
Just tell
be
people there's a,
honest.
just tell people there's a
Oh
problem.
my God! Speaking of,
Yeah.
like Terra Volatile, y'all, them people have gone through it.
Have they?
Y'all, oh, I swear, on every project there has been something. Like the
Oh,
printer
that's
goes
rough.
wrong. They have, this, that, and the other. Like Terra Volatile as a whole, I feel like every time they reprint or do something,
Something happens.
something happens. Like it's a curse.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But at the same time, they produce quality
they
work.
do produce quality.
They try to make it happen, and they usually can pull it off. But there are going to be hiccups, and sometimes it just happens that way.
There are so many things. I mean, even on my last project, my most recent project, we got notice days before it was about to ship that the printer had found a printing error. And we were lucky in that the printer found it. I didn't find it. Yay. Which means they caught it, but they had to reprint an entire run of decks.
Oh wow.
And
I mean,
so this kind of stuff happens. And like
it
a
does.
lot of times, depending on who you're working with, something that small, because it was fairly small. I mean, it was obvious, but it was also fairly small.
Mhm.
Something that small, they might not have caught. And it might have waited until all those decks came into my fulfillment
Oh.
center. We find it, then we got to figure it out. And so those kinds of things happen too.
Mhm.
And also, most people, I'm going to just generalize. I feel like most people who want to bring a creative project into the world are not also really comfortable doing administrative things or organizational
Most
things.
of us don't do it for the money.
Yeah. Yes. Also
Let's
that.
just say,
also that.
We don't do it for the money. We
Yeah.
do it because there's something we want to share.
Yeah.
And I think that, like you were talking about, you can tell the difference.
you can tell the difference.
And when those issues happen with somebody who's just trying to bring a passion project into the world, and then you have all of these hiccups that you do not know how to deal with,
it's like your world
It's
is falling
scary.
apart.
it's like as an artist, you're trying to be an accountant, and you're like,
Yeah.
what?
why?
Why? I don't know how. This is not my thing. I don't know how to do this. Like,
Yeah.
and for a lot of those people, they are a one-person show.
Yes.
Most
Or
There's
one
no
or two
team.
Most of us
person
are
show.
one person
Yeah.
shows. Yeah, this idea that even the biggest channels in our community would or creators in our community would have like administrative assistants or editors or any like that doesn't happen in our world. In our world, it doesn't happen. It doesn't even make sense to do that.
No, we're not like the makeup community or you know, like things like that where like you have sponsors, you have a team of people producing these videos, you have an editor.
We do all of our shit the hard way.
Everything.
By hand. Everything.
By hand.
And everything like for when it comes
on
to
a wing and a prayer.
Content creation, artistic projects, new kinds of content ideas, socials, all of it is all of us learning how to do it for the first time. All the time. Because there's always something new that throws you for a loop.
Not me. I cheated.
Okay, you cheated.
I had training.
You had training.
I always make a point to say that. When I came into this community, I came in as a marketing graphic designer. I cheated. Okay,
you didn't cheat. You just had built up.
I had already had a leg up.
Yeah,
but I had a leg up because when people compare their channel to mine, I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. I've got 20 years of experience doing.
Go watch,
and you can tell because like you can pull up Dawn's channel and see. I mean,
from the beginning.
From the beginning.
But then you go to Danny's or my channel. Look at our first video. Go up and sort the videos. I can't believe I'm telling you this publicly. Okay, go sort the videos
and watch the first one. It's
oldest
amazing.
to newest. Do this with any of your favorite content creators and just look at the difference because that is because we get comfortable over time. We play over time. We experiment. Let's upgrade over here. Let's do that different over there.
But even me knowing technically how to do things, my style has shifted and changed because I went from being the person who made everybody else's shit to making my own. I went from being the person behind the camera to being in front of the camera, and I had to learn how to be okay with that.
And I remember when you weren't in front of the camera at all.
I wasn't top down only. I was top down.
Just hands.
It was top down for like the first year because I had to be comfortable with being the person in front of the camera instead of the person behind it doing all the things.
I think you'll also notice with content creators that over time, like more of us, like our personality comes forward over time
because we get more comfortable.
Well, in the beginning, you feel like you're talking to a camera.
Yes.
And then eventually something happens and it slowly morphs and you realize you're talking to people.
Yes.
And once that happens, it gets more comfortable.
And then you're talking to friends.
Then you're talking to friends.
Like, which is what we're doing
right
here.
That's what we're doing
now. Yeah.
But I think that's the thing is when you start a new channel, all of us, it feels uncomfortable. It feels awkward.
It's weird.
I still don't like filming with anybody else in the room.
Oh my God.
Video.
Absolutely.
Benny had pulled up something and he was like, it's so crazy. Cause he was like, I watched some of your old stuff and then like I'll watch your new. He's like, at first you felt like you were presenting and now I feel like you're talking to me.
Yes, because that's how it feels.
That's how the transition goes. And also if you've been watching a content creator for a long time, for those of us who've been doing it for a while, you can see the progression in their own practice and their own personal growth come through. Like mine is a perfect example of that because over the last year, I've started integrating all the gaming stuff, which I kept so separate. But it's been a bigger part of my life longer than tarot has. If I'm being honest. So like you can see the progression, and I think that's like amazing.
we sort of like open up, like we sort of reveal more.
The longer you
do
this, you open up.
But I think if you're starting, I think that's the thing to remember is that when you first start, you're gonna feel like you're like on a stage or like
it's weird.
You're talking to an
inanimate
object.
So weird and uncomfortable.
Being on a stage, like I did that for a really long time, and honestly, it's easier to be on stage than to be in front of a camera.
Guaranteed.
Like for me,
because you get live feedback. So you know if something's falling flat or nobody's getting it, you can see on their faces if they're confused.
Yes.
And you just naturally will read people's body language. But you've got nothing when you're looking into the lens of a camera.
You got your own, and like I will definitely say that because like I've always said, like being in front, like being on the stage, it's like you turn on because you're like, I have someone to play to. I have someone to talk to.
This it's 100%. Came for the cards, stayed for the community.
That is why we're still here.
Yes.
This is the thing. Like, I think that the creators who come because they want to do YouTube, they come and they go.
They come and they go.
Yeah, they do.
But
because you can't sustain that.
Yeah, but if you care about this community or you care about the topic or the passion, you'll be here for a while.
Oh
yeah.
That's not a hard and fast rule. Like, don't
no, but it's a pretty good gauge. I mean, we've been here. Like, how long have y'all been on YouTube?
2018,
2020. Yeah, about the same time.
You were before me.
I was a little bit before.
You and I were about the same time.
About the same time.
I think technically, I think about the same time.
Because I started watching TarotTube about a year before I made it, and then I was like, I know how to make videos.
I was like, I'm just gonna do that. The first one
wanna
I
make a
did
deck
was like a
video.
flip through. I'm like, I can do this. I
Yeah.
can do this.
Well, see, mine was I could do this and I could make it look really pretty.
My first one was because I just wanted to like talk about something.
Mhm.
And my first video was actually face on. And I think I talked
wow.
about, which now I think about that, I'm like, how?
Wow, that was
How?
amazing.
I'm gonna say, Alyssa, I started on my phone.
I started on my phone. I'm still on my phone.
I
sometimes.
started on my tablet. It was an old tablet.
Mhm.
And literally what I did was I put my tablet up.
Mhm.
I filmed. I literally hit upload. I did not edit. I didn't watch it back. In fact, if I'd have watched it back in the early days, I guarantee I wouldn't still be doing this now. Because it was actually really hard for me to watch my own content back
Really?
initially.
Mhm.
I couldn't do it for a long time. So I would just
I was
film.
hands first. I
Wait,
love
what?
that. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Oh my
man.
god, I
Love it.
remember.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so
Y'all
we
succeeded
did
in
it.
perception.
We did. We totally succeeded.
Yeah.
oh my god, like I literally talked to myself so much in the mirror as a child. I was fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
but like that was like my thing. Like
yeah.
Mhm.
it's so funny. Like I had this like whole moment about a year or so ago where like I was looking in the mirror and I was like, I used to talk to her all the time.
Mhm.
I used to talk to her all the time, and then I stopped.
But you still talk to her with cards.
But I still talk to her with cards now.
Mhm.
And so it was way different because like as a child, I was an only child until I was 14 almost.
Mhm.
So like I didn't have a lot of kids around me unless we were like going somewhere to my grandparents and stuff when I had my cousins or whatever. But like I was like a lone child,
Mhm.
you know, and I had this mirror. It was like this vanity in my grandma's, and I had this old Fisher Price record player.
I had one of those.
And I
that.
had the Disney. It was like a Disney.
Like almost like
record.
an audiobook, but it was like listening to the
No,
Oh,
it was the
songs.
music. It was the songs.
Okay, okay.
So it had like Peter Pan, and like the one that I remember the most was the Pinocchio, I Got No Strings, and I would like dance and sing in front of the mirror,
That's
and like I would talk to
Oh.
myself in the mirror, and I would like do these whole performances for myself,
Mhm.
and like so I became so used to like kind of talking to myself and looking myself in the mirror and like making all the faces and doing like weird shit in the mirror, and then like I stopped for the longest time, and so exactly like coming back to this, it's like I get to talk to her again.
Mhm.
I get to
Oh, I
be in
love
front of
that.
that mirror. I get to
Kinda
experience
yourself
me again, you
Yeah,
know, like
that's
and just
amazing.
find that like
That's amazing.
little girl that's just really excited about something.
Yeah.
It used to be Pinocchio, and now it's cards, you know, like it kind of bridges that gap where you just got to find that sense of play again, you
Yeah,
know.
absolutely.
The
Play
truth
is
and
so
story.
important.
Dawn, Lisa, Danny. Yeah. Yep. Truth. Yeah. Kelly at the Truth and Story was one of my
Oh,
very
she
first.
was
That was one of my
Yeah.
very first too. I
Yeah.
think looking for I think I realized that like people were talking about tarot on YouTube. I didn't even know that was a thing.
No,
But
I
Kelly's
stumbled-
was one of the first videos I found.
I used to watch oh my god, what's her name? She calls everybody Moon Baby. She was a witchy Molly Roberts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
okay.
started watching Molly,
Mhm.
and from there I kind of ventured into Tarot Tube, and I started to find people,
Yeah.
Kelly and Simon, and you know, like all
Yeah.
these people, like starting to see these decks, and
I was so
You know?
excited when I found Tarot Tube. So I was like,
me too.
these people love tarot as much as I do, and now I have somebody to talk to about
Yes,
it.
that was the vibe.
Yes,
I remember
so
I-
excited.
I had come off of a long break with tarot, and I came on, and I don't know how I ended up on YouTube. I'd never watched YouTube at all before then.
I
Like,
never
at all.
watched
really
YouTube
did. I watched
either.
I watched Jenna Marbles. Like that's
Yeah, I think I was watching makeup YouTube or something, and then the one day I decided to just see. I'm like, oh, this YouTube thing is interesting. I wonder
Mhm.
if tarot's on here, and I looked for it, and I remember finding a walkthrough or a video of something talking about the wild unknown. I'm pretty sure that was early on,
Yeah.
and I was like, what is this? Because the last time I bought a tarot deck, they were all kind of the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
saw the wild unknown, and I was like, what is this? And I was so fascinated. And then shortly after that, I remember finding Lenormand, which is what brought me to Donna Leigh and brought me to Kelly at the Truth and
Donna
Story.
Leigh is so good.
Donna Leigh's amazing.
She's
She's
so
amazing. So I remember finding those creators, and Kellyanne Maddox, and I just you
Mhm.
started like doing this
Yes.
spidery thing where you like sort of like
Yes.
branch out. And I just remember feeling like, oh my God, like I've missed so much. And
Yeah.
it brought me back. It was really cool.
I
I remember I
remember-
went out and bought the Wild Unknown, and I was so excited. I was like, this is so different.
I feel like when I got here, I was like, oh, look, my people.
Yes.
Where have you been all my life?
Yeah, where have you
been?
Like, these are my people.
Yes.
Y'all are my people.
Yeah, do a collection video. Just do it.
Oh my God, do
Absolutely.
it.
Do
Yeah,
it.
do it.
Do it and let us know if you do.
Those
Yeah.
are my favorites. I love watching people's
Listen,
collections.
y'all, the community bitches about, okay, good community, not us because we're cool.
Good
But
people.
the other
I'm not
community,
cool.
you're totally cool.
Okay. Right.
You can sit at my table.
You're great. Please sit at my
Super.
table.
Okay.
But people say they don't want collection videos. What's your highest viewed videos? Collection videos. That's bullshit. When the community
I literally-
says you had a moment about it. It was great.
I
It was
totally had
great.
a moment because I'm like, we put
So much effort into
So
the other
much
content.
time.
educational content, learn with me content,
Play
anything
with
that's
me.
outside the box.
Yeah.
So much work and effort, and guaranteed you show a deck or a pile of decks, and people are like, here for it.
Here for it.
The views contradict what the community is saying in a
Yes.
general sense. So as
Yeah.
content creators, we're like, what are we supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Like, don't get us wrong.
We love doing all the other
love
content.
it.
We love it. But like everybody's like, we want more educational content. No, you don't.
Not
What
enough
we're
of
seeing,
it.
what we're seeing
views.
from the back end is no, you don't, because you don't watch that.
Yeah.
And it's yeah.
It's kind of interesting because I think what
I
happens-
love a good haul though. Please don't stop doing hauls, Tara,
Don't
too.
ever stop
Don't
doing
stop.
hauls.
We love hauls. We love collection videos.
I love
Please,
them.
please, please keep
I
doing
I
think-
watch
them.
them every time.
I
Me
think-
love
too.
them.
Those are my favorites. I want all the
Shit.
deck porn all the
All
time.
the deck porn.
All the deck porn.
I think the thing for me I've noticed is that like I learn from all the different decks and every single new
Yes.
take on tarot. That's my thing. And I say I will be a broken
Yes.
record about that forever.
like walkthroughs are the best.
What
Love it.
chaps my hide so much. I just said chaps my hide in a sentence. I've never said that
Absolutely.
before.
I
Okay,
love
anyways,
that.
what
I
chaps
love
my
it.
hide, I gone country now, is it really bugs me when people act like a deck show and tell or a walkthrough is just trying to get you to buy something.
No.
Mhm.
99% of the time, unless it's literally just a flip through,
It depends on the content creator.
depends on the
Depends on the
content creator.
content creator.
But for the most part, and let's just define terms, okay? A flip through is just showing you the art. That's the
Mhm.
only purpose.
Mm-hmm.
A first impressions is first thoughts on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
A walkthrough is let's look at it, look at the cards and give commentary.
Mm-hmm. Those
For
are my
me-
favorite.
For
My
me,
favorite.
a walkthrough
Mhm.
accomplishes the goal of letting you examine the tarot through this particular creator's lens. Whether or not
Mhm.
you want to buy the deck, it lets you look at each
Mhm.
card in a new way. And for me, I've always found that content to be intensely valuable.
Mhm.
But the
Agreed.
thing is that I think what gets to me is when it's treated as though everything is
consumerism.
consumerism. When I think for a lot of us, it's a genuine passion and love for
Yeah.
all of these
We
different
don't
takes.
make anything off the
Nothing.
walkthroughs. Like, I don't know where there's
Nothing.
these, like, okay, so if you're an affiliate, like, let's
Let's
be real.
Let's be real.
Let's
real,
be
real.
real. If you're an
Real,
affiliate
real.
and you buy a deck I recommend, I might make 2 cents on that.
Yeah.
2 cents. 2 cents for that. Okay, the 45 minutes of video I just showed you, the
The editing.
4 hours of editing I put into creating
I don't know
that
for
video
4 hours.
for
That's
you.
what that's her.
That's
Yeah.
me.
That's
I'm,
definitely
I'm
not.
I'm like
above and
45 minutes,
beyond.
hour and a half.
I'm
now,
above and
max.
beyond.
Depending upon how long that video is.
Okay,
It's,
if
you know.
I've made a video, guaranteed that video took me 4 times as long to actually create whatever it is you're seeing.
I think I'm at like 1.5. What are you at? Like if you were to say like a 30-minute video, what's your editing
How
time?
long does it take you to make a 30-minute
Okay,
video?
I would say about
Stop to beginning to
1.5.
end.
I would say multiply by 1.5 for me, maybe 2.
I would say probably 2 for me.
Yeah.
Probably times 2. So if
And I feel like I do
film
minimal
30
editing.
minutes, and I don't do much editing.
Yeah.
If I film a 30-minute video, minimum, probably an hour.
And
or
y'all
two.
know that Danny and I don't do a ton of editing. You do. So we
I'm
show the
above
range.
and beyond. Okay,
Yeah,
you
are
I'm above and beyond.
But
I enjoy editing. Okay, like
That's
y'all,
part of your creative
if you
process.
if you watch my other channel, editing for me is storytelling. So whether I am
Yes.
making a game video or I'm making a tarot video, I am telling you a
Yes.
story with my video.
Peggy's bags aren't.
Peggy's bags are the
They
best.
are the best.
But at any rate, you buy a deck that we recommend and we're an affiliate, we make 2 cents.
Off of 2
Maybe.
hours.
My last Amazon
Maybe.
Canada was like
We-
$24.
We
Oh, shit.
We're like real excited if we can buy a deck.
A deck.
A deck with our
there are
Amazon
some
affiliate.
months-
We're like, woo, I get a new deck.
There are some months I literally make $5. $5.
And they won't even give
from
you a
Amazon.
check at
They won't
$5.
even
Give you a
give
check for
it.
that,
You don't
yeah.
get that shit.
No.
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 But that always cracks me up about the consumerism part of it. I'm like, Who's getting the money for this? Because it ain't us. We're just like, we got this cool deck. We just want to show it to you.
And
We're
I
like,
think
we're
that's the whole thing.
excited.
Like, there are so many decks that I go and I watch walkthroughs, and I'm like, because I know I'm never gonna buy it.
And
Yes,
but
all
I
the
still
time.
want to see it.
Yes,
I want to
those are the
see what
best.
people are saying.
Those
I
are
want to
the
see what it
best.
looks like. I just want to enjoy the art and the person that's talking to me.
I think the challenge is that there are people, and I can be one of them if I'm in the right mood, where just watching a deck haul or a review or a walkthrough can make you feel like you need to go buy that thing right now.
Of course.
Absolutely.
So I think it's kind of like knowing what space you're in and going, okay, if that's me, maybe that's not the right
so
content
and
for
so
you.
made me do it is a tag
Is
for
a
a
tag.
reason.
Yeah, it's a
we
yeah.
admit it.
But
We
it's also a joke. But
It
like
is a joke,
but
and a tag,
it does
yeah.
happen for real.
Mhm.
But like because
Absolutely.
that's what it means to like kind of influence. That's
Influence
definitely a
each other,
thing.
yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's like kind of knowing your own space and going, okay,
Mhm.
well, I'm having a really rough day. Maybe I don't go watch 20 deck calls and start shopping Amazon right now. Maybe that's not the
Maybe
best
that's
move for
not
me
the day to do
personally
it.
right now.
Mhm.
But because I have impulse bought things and have regrets.
Oh,
I've
of
certainly done
course.
that.
We
Yeah.
all have.
But
Yeah.
there's also that thing of like, and I think I've mentioned it before, it may have been in member stuff, but like if Lisa buys a deck and Danny buys a deck and they're having this moment with this deck, I want to participate in that. So I will buy the deck so I can see what I
What it
have the
is.
moment,
Yeah.
and can I have this conversation and can we relate? It doesn't always work out,
No.
but that is legit a part of it. And
That
I
is.
used
Even with the
I
tarot
realize
volatile.
that's coming.
I keep trying to. I'm like, you're not gonna
You're
like
not gonna
it.
like. We've all told
We've
Lisa.
all told Lisa.
You won't like it.
No.
Yeah, but I'm
Like,
always
We
like,
love.
but
You will not
You
love.
won't love it.
You
Yeah.
won't love it. I'm
the
telling
number
you.
of Lisa maybe decks I have. Maybe
Yeah,
Jade
I mean,
decks.
absolutely. We have
Yeah,
so many
we have
decks
so
that we've made
many.
each other purchase.
It's funny.
Course.
I had
Dawn,
tried-
especially me and Dawn have such similar.
We have similar tastes.
Taste.
Yeah.
I always want to love the same things my friends love. So that's something I
Mhm.
have to
We
like
all
check
do.
myself on.
Mhm.
But then also it's kind of funny. I used to
I
have
made her love a pixel vampire boy.
she did.
Let's just
A boy.
And
a boy.
I'm
Okay.
super gay. Okay, anyway. But
But that just goes to show I want to do what my friends are doing. I mean,
Yes.
there's other. We're not going to go into that, but there's other reasons for that. But
Of
it
course,
does
sure.
show your friends are doing it, and we're in a community. We're all friends.
But at the same time, I also had to learn over time that there were certain creators for whatever reason, and I know I'm that for some people,
Mhm.
but there are certain creators who, no matter what they show you, it could be like covered in poop. And
You still
you're like,
want it.
there's something about the way that creator interacts with that
Interacts.
product that you're like, I want whatever they want.
Okay.
And I had to teach myself though that like, for me, it was actually Sarah at Sunset Bow Tarot. She and I don't even have the same deck taste.
Ooh,
but
that's a good one. Mine's Krista Chronicles.
Oh,
She's yours.
Krista.
Oh, Krista does it for me
Krista's
too.
me every time.
especially with books, Krista, and Tara with books.
Yeah.
Tara and Krista with books, always.
Always.
Who's it
She
for you?
gets me.
Who's your like?
Krista gets
temptress?
me.
Krista
Yeah.
gets me
Krista
every time.
gets
I
me,
need
man.
everything Krista has, and I don't know
Dawn
what
gets
it
me
is.
too, though. Like,
Yeah.
So, but the thing is when
I mean,
like,
I wasn't counting us.
yeah.
Outside of
Krista,
us.
Krista gets me. Tara gets me.
I had to,
too.
Tara
I
gets
had
me
to
too,
teach
yeah,
myself though that when Sarah shows a deck, I need to
Mhm.
take a breath and go, okay, I want this because Sarah wants it, or Sarah likes
Yes.
it.
Sarah
And I had to be
Yes.
like, okay, Sarah, my taste is not the same.
Mhm.
And I just love the way she would talk about decks. I think that's the thing. I love the way she talks about decks. And I was like, okay, just because Sarah likes it doesn't mean I'm gonna like it.
Well, it's
okay.
because you want the experience.
Yes,
it's
I want the
not.
experience.
It's not
Okay,
really
yes.
the deck.
That's
it's the
another thing too,
experience.
though. Like, if you really
Yes.
think about it, like, I know for me, I'm sure for Dawn and Lisa too, a lot of the times when we're showing a deck, it's because we're really excited
We're
about
excited
it. Or we
about
really
it, yeah.
want it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to show a deck on my channel that I'm like, I mean, I have.
Y'all, I'm not gonna make a 45-minute walkthrough of a deck I don't like.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
like do a flip through and be like, I don't know if this is for me. But like, for the most
That's good
part,
advice.
if
That's why I
I'm
had it.
really
showing,
good
Yeah.
advice. Yeah, really good
if
advice.
I'm showing a deck and I'm enthusiastic about it, is because I genuinely am.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Mhm.
really like, that is one thing. Like, I'm not gonna put on a show because you will read it
No.
all over my face, honey.
No.
Mhm.
You will read it on my face.
This
you will
is
hear
why
it in
my
voice.
first impressions only happen in my member space.
So you can have your moment.
I have
You
my
can have
Good or
your
moment.
bad.
moment.
You can have your reaction.
Y'all have seen me
I
have
have
some
sat,
moments.
like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even gonna mention
Yeah.
what decks, but I have sat with Jacob on the bed
Yes.
and gone through a deck and just roasted the hell out of it. And I'm like, I'm not
Mhm.
showing this. I'm not
Mhm.
doing this.
Well, here's
I'm
the thing.
not-
I have actually filmed y'all. I have trashed Like, but as in, I mean, literally
have.
deleted the footage of at least
Absolutely.
a dozen walkthroughs
Yeah.
because I get into it and I realize, actually, I don't like this.
I don't like it.
And
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, y'all, I don't know if this is true for other content creators, you all can weigh in, but for me, the moment I realize I don't like it, I no longer am having fun in the walkthrough, so it goes.
Here's the
you don't know
thing.
what you-
Here's the thing. We are content creators and we are making things for other people, but this is our playground.
First.
Yes.
We
this
need
is
to
our
have fun
sandbox.
in our
Yes,
playground.
ours first.
Yeah.
And if we're not having fun, then why are we doing
Wait,
it?
I kind of want to see Danny roast a deck. They're gonna
It can be really brutal. I don't know about
I think the thing is I've actually seen some people roast decks on TerraTube, and I'll say this. I think that for us, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like for us, we are too close to this community, and also too close to creators to not go, okay, that's somebody's love and heart and
Also,
soul.
we know what goes into that, whether or not we like
We
it,
like
whether
it
or
or
not
not.
we agree with it. We know what went into it, and to trash someone else's hard work like that
publicly.
like
No.
y'all, we have better things to do.
Yeah.
Is really what it comes down to.
Nobody wants to
Yeah.
tear anybody down. And I will say
No.
too, when it comes to problematic things, like we've all seen
We've all
things
seen
that were like, absolutely not ethically, this does not sit right with me. And 9 times out of 10, if not 99 times out of 100, we will not show
we
that
just won't bring it up.
one way or
Nope.
another, because we have all learned through experience that bad publicity is still good publicity. And I have shouted out straight up scammy, not shouted out, talked about, like warned people about straight up things that looked scammy. I've got like one that I talked about back in the day.
Mhm.
And I've still seen people who are like, oh, I'm so glad you talked about that because I got it. And I'm like, but I don't believe in this product. So if I talk about it, even if I say I think it's terrible,
If
Yeah.
we
highlighting
if
it.
we say anything, it's why, okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is why we're careful about who we bring onto our channels
Yeah.
and who we talk to, because
Yeah.
the minute we open our mouths about anything, our name is immediately connected with that.
yeah.
So we have to make sure that that is a deck, a project, a creator that we are okay being associated with, which means we have to feel okay about the type of work that they're putting out in the world.
Yeah.
And that's not the case for some of the individuals.
And sometimes we don't know until after
And
the
sometimes
fact.
we don't know. And
that
we-
happens too.
And
We've
that
been
happens.
burned. We've been burned.
We've
all
been
of
burned.
us.
We've
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
been burned.
Yeah.
You know.
But how many of you comfort watch Tarot Tube though?
So much comfort watching.
So much comfort.
So
like I
much.
don't. We were talking about walkthroughs. I will throw on walkthroughs of decks I already own by creators I
Same.
love,
Same.
just because like I just want to spend. It sounds really weird.
I just want to hang out with
I
this
just want to
person for
hang
an
out with
hour.
you.
Friends,
Like I just want to hang
yeah.
out with you. I just want to spend time with you. I just want you in my ear.
Oh god.
It's
yeah.
the weirdest thing, and like I get it when people say that to me. Like,
Oh
like,
my god,
I get it.
Dawn,
I
your
totally
one,
get
your
it.
one shot readings are like my I will rewatch them.
I love the
sometimes.
one-shot
I
readings,
love
yeah.
I
I love the
love
one-shots.
watching that.
I love watching people talk through their process of unpacking a reading, particularly when multiple decks are involved,
Oh,
because it teaches me a lot about how they put things together. But I would point out too, like, I think for a lot of us, whenever people talk about bias on social media, I will just say this: we are all biased because this is
Absolutely.
100%. There's no way I feel like I can speak for all this, but I feel like, tell me if not. But I feel like it's absolutely personal.
We
for
are
all of us.
100% emotionally invested.
Totally. Like,
are.
these
We
are
are
my
emotionally
two
invested.
best friends
Yeah.
They're
here.
my friends.
Okay,
you
but not
guys.
even just in each other. We are
No.
invested in all
In
of
all of
you,
you.
in our community. And
We
like,
were literally talking about that. I'm
Yeah.
like, at first it feels like you're talking to yourself, and then it's like, no, now I'm
Then
talking
you
to
realize-
Lisa and them, and like,
now
you
you're
know,
talking to friends.
Now you're
your
talking to
friends,
friends.
all of you guys. It's like I see your names pop up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
these are my friends.
Like
These are
when
my
y'all leave
friends.
comments, like, okay, so everybody's like, comment, like, subscribe. That has never come out of my mouth in a video because
I
of my
say it all the
training.
time.
I
Me
know.
and Lisa used
Because
to
of
say,
my
yeah, we're
training.
at the dark club. We gotta say it. We gotta
Because
say
of my
it.
training, you will never hear me say in a video, like, subscribe, and all the shit unless I'm doing it sarcastically.
Total.
But that's my training. But
Yeah.
the thing is when you actually do leave comments and you do like and subscribe, like for creators, it validates all the hard work, and it is not about like ain't none of us getting rich doing this.
No,
No.
it's not about the stupid
No.
algorithm. It's because
It ain't
we
about the
genuinely
algorithm.
wanna see.
We just want to know that you're there and we're talking to you, because otherwise we're sitting alone in a room like weirdos talking to
Talking to
our
ourselves.
decks and ourselves.
And listen,
right?
I get it because I spent my first year on TarotTube just watching, not saying a word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not part of this club. I can't speak. And so I will just say this, like, one of the most rewarding things to when you make content of any kind or put anything out in the world is when you start to get to know people, especially me. I have a trash memory.
Yeah.
So the more people comment and I see a familiar name, to me, it's no different than walking into a sea of crowded people or crowded. What am I trying to say?
that one person,
And you see a face.
that one
you
person that
recognize
you know in
becomes
that
your
whole,
lifeline
yes,
in
you're
that
like,
moment.
I see you.
You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think everybody's a valid part of the community, whether they comment or not. But
Yeah.
those of you that do put yourself out there, just know that risk is appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Even
really
if
is.
it's just like putting an
Yeah.
emoji, just like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm here. Like it really does mean something. And
It
like
does.
I don't always comment back because like some of them don't really warrant a comment back,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I will like everything. You know, I just
Like,
want you to know I've
hit the
seen
thumbs
you.
up, the heart. We see it.
I
We
see
appreciate
you.
it.
We read
Because,
it.
like,
We read
it's-
all of them.
It's
read all
really
of them.
feeling like you're not in a sea of emptiness, you know?
Does anyone else sit and watch vids and talk to the screen?
I do that
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. I talk to people. I will
How
respond.
many times I scream at Lisa when she's trying to think? I'm like, I know what you're talking about.
This is why we can say in our videos, I know y'all are shouting at us.
I know you're
Because
shouting at
we
me.
do
Yes,
it.
we do it. Yeah, we know
Yes,
what's going on. We do
totally.
it.
Yeah, this is the best thing. This is the best thing. This is our happy place.
Mhm.
I think
And look
that's why
look
we're
what it brings. Like we're literally in the same room, you guys.
in a completely different state. Yeah, it's pretty
Three
special.
people who don't
When?
live anywhere
Anywhere
really
near
near
each
each
other.
other.
No, it's the most
Would have
special
never
thing.
met if it hadn't been
Yeah,
For
for Tarot
this.
Tube. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
Yeah,
incredible.
it's pretty incredible.
Yep. I'm a Tarot Tube cheerleader. I love sharing the channels and the creations.
Yes.
Yes. Trying to be better at leaving comments. Yeah. But
I
here's the
mean,
thing. It's never like a obligation.
it's
or anything.
never an
absolutely
obligation.
not.
Absolutely
It's
not.
just
Yeah,
to say,
yeah.
like, it's just, it makes you feel like
As we get to
somebody
know
sees
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like we get to kind of know you guys back. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. Like, I don't know if you, like I said, you see the same people at a mall, or
Yeah.
if you're a
Yeah.
cashier. This is a stupid example, but if you're like a cashier, you work at a drive-through and you see the
Mhm.
same regulars, you just kind of get to know people.
you do.
You know, you
do.
feel like it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, especially like when you work
that was so
retail, that's
sweet.
it's
Thank
actually
you,
a
Lady
perfect
Tree.
example. Like when you work retail, you start seeing these same people and you're like, hey, and then you start talking and like, you know, there are some people that I worked with for a while.
The answer is me. I actually snore and groan in my sleep. I make noises in my sleep.
We're all in separate rooms. It's okay.
It works out
that's
perfect.
I'm always telling Dawn to stop. Yeah, I know.
Stop
I'm
apologizing.
apologizing. Okay, so when I apologize or when I say, I've said it in member videos, but when I say it's okay, that is me validating to myself, not necessarily to
Y'all.
people watching.
Yeah.
I'm validating to myself that thing I just fucked up is okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's okay. Like, it's okay.
I can leave it.
Or,
It's okay.
It's fine. It's
It's fine.
fine. It's okay. Like, I'm so sorry, but it's okay. Like,
Peggy likes to say it's the Canadian sorry. Like, you're not sorry
Oh.
because you feel bad. You're sorry, like, in that kind of like,
mhm.
I don't know, like,
And you got
anybody
the
who's a Canadian will
sorry.
get it.
You got the Canadian sorry. Everyone you hate, sorry. Sorry.
I was kind
Yeah.
of like that
Canadian
before I
sorry.
all up there.
Kevin was just
Yeah,
teasing
y'all
you
are
about
all
He
that.
was
Yeah.
just teasing
All
me.
these Yankees. I'm here. I'm the only little Southern girl.
Yeah, Artemis says it was big,
Big thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it was a big thing for all of us to step out of lurkdom into commenting because I think
Ooh,
we all
yeah.
did that, right?
We all did that.
all
That
did
was the
that.
first step.
Yeah.
Commenting is the first step,
Commenting
and
is
then
the
you're
first
like,
step.
oh, but I kind of want to talk more. I
And
wanna
like when
share
you get that
more.
response back, or when you get a thing, you're like, oh, they saw my stuff. Oh my god.
The way we have all fangirled in
Yes.
different ways over each other.
Over
It's
each other.
amazing, yeah.
Yes.
Legitimately, I remember I still remember vividly the first Danny video I watched. I still remember vividly your videos. What struck me about yours was that your intro, you were sketching flowers. And that was part of your
Yes.
intro. And it was so cool. And I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing. And then
Oh
for
my God,
Danny, I
yeah.
remember she was with a friend and y'all were making tea
Oh, we
lights.
were making candles. That was yes.
And you didn't you put it on a coffee plate? Like on
Yeah.
a coffee warmer,
Mhm.
like a coffee pot thingy. And I was like, that is freaking brilliant. And I just remember thinking, Danny, she's cool as shit.
Mhm.
And just fangirling and just being like, these don't even feel like real people. And then
It
eventually
doesn't.
you start interacting. And I think it starts with comments. We
It
commented on
does.
each other's
We
Yeah,
stuff.
commented
yeah,
on each other's
And then
absolutely.
over time, you just start talking more, or you
Yeah.
DM them something funny. And
Oh my god, I'll
People
never
just
forget
connect.
watching Dawn Michelle rip up.
I remember you
Oh
watching
my
that.
God.
When I totally, I ripped
Dawn
up
Michelle
my shit.
ripped up a brand new journal, and I was like,
we're doing it.
hell yes. I was like,
yes.
this is the permission I've been waiting for. Like
Absolutely
watching Dawn
destroy
Michelle
your shit.
destroy a journal and then recreate it. I was like, this is my spirit animal. I need Dawn Michelle in my life.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes, I'll never forget it. It was like the best thing.
Oh, stop apologizing for your puppies making background.
Okay, but y'all, like, I have a new puppy, and he's ginormous.
He's the sweetest.
He's ginormous.
He was so disconcerted when I showed him.
I know. He was like, "What is going
He's a
on?"
new
But
person.
yeah, like, there's always noises going on, and I can't help it. It just
I
is what
love
it
my
is.
junk journaling. Oh my god, I
Yeah.
literally have one of my little ones with me today.
Junk journaling is amazing.
I screenshot it for the first time. Lisa commented on a video of mine. Oh my gosh.
that's so cute.
That's
We've
adorable.
all had those moments.
We
We've
have
all
all
had
had
those
those
moments.
moments.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I
who just
remember
followed
the
me on
first
Instagram?
what was it on? Me and Lisa, it might have been Glide. Our first interaction. And like I was sitting in Lennon's room talking to Lisa and we were talking back and forth. And like I got up and I was like, oh my god, I want her to be my friend.
That is literally, I
Forever.
literally said that to somebody. I can't remember if it was Peg. I can't remember who I said it to. And I just like been watching your videos and I think you commented back to me, or I can't remember how it all started.
I don't remember.
Like I kind of remember
because
like,
I
vaguely
commented
the
on. I
topic.
remember watching your tarot like fool.
Wasn't it Game of Thrones for you guys?
Well,
Well,
kind of, but that was second.
That was second. Okay,
We started interacting first.
We
But
started.
the funny thing was, I remember literally going, "There's no way somebody that cool is going to talk to me." I thought you were just cool
Oh
as
my
shit.
God,
I
yes.
watched
I
Lisa
thought Danny
describe.
Danny was the
Oh
coolest.
my god,
Like,
y'all.
oh my god,
Oh my
she's
gosh.
never gonna let us sit her.
I'm like
legitimately 100%.
that cool.
So cool.
No, it was the one where you were talking about like you were going through the major arcana and you talked about you and Peggy.
Oh, that would have been Tarot Memoirs.
Tarot
The Fool.
Memoirs. That's
And
right.
I
It
talked
was
about
the
our
Fool.
origin story.
The first one, I was like, oh my god.
That was my first series.
It was. I like that was the one thing that I remembered the most was that series, and I remember commenting. It had to have been.
It was so vulnerable. I
It
remember
was-
feeling really, really vulnerable, but also being like, I want to hear. I was hoping that at the time I made it, I was like, it'd be so cool if other people did this. Partly because I'm a nosy bitch. I've talked about this a lot. But also because I just think the idea of taking a tarot card and like applying it to your life, like where have you had a fool experience or a high priestess experience? So I wanted to kind of model that.
Oh.
And then it took off. Oh, but I bit off so much more than I could chew. I was like, I said I was
We
going to do
all
this for
have.
all 78 tarots.
I've done a
Seriously.
bazillion things. I'm like, I'm gonna do a series on this one video.
It took me probably 3 years to finish tarot. I can't remember how long it was, but there's big gaps between chunks. Like
Oh,
I did
yeah.
the majors, then a big
Yeah.
gap, then the numbers, then a big gap, then the chords.
Glide is an app.
Oh yeah.
Now
yeah.
it's Lloyd in the States.
It's Lloyd
It's
here.
Lloyd here.
That
now.
freaked me out the first time. It
I know. I was
switched.
like, what is Lloyd?
What is Lloyd and why is he on my phone?
Look
Yeah.
what mine does now. Mine says Glide, and then I think it's in parentheses. It now says Lloyd, but that's new.
It's Lloyd, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Lloyd for us.
Yeah, where is it?
And I'm wondering,
see.
like, if it's like Android
Oh,
versus
it's now that I'm in the States.
Okay, what's Glide?
Lloyd.
Yeah, okay.
Catch
Oh
up on
yes,
comments.
Lloyd in parentheses Glide now. It's like video walkie-talkies.
Wait,
That's the
we're
best way to
excited to
explain
be
it.
together too. Can you tell?
We are.
Yeah.
Oh, watching Kevin out the window. Yeah, I told him after the fact. I'm like, we could totally see you like cutting up the Christmas tree and everything. He's like, don't do that to me. I'm like,
Oh
why?
my
We
God,
don't
that's
care.
so funny.
Yeah, Glide, if you're curious, it's like you literally leave a message. It's like walkie-talkie, but it records. So
It
like
records, yeah.
so it's like videos back and forth. And if you happen to be at your phone, you can watch it live. And then when it's your turn, you can respond. And if you're not watching live, you can just watch it when you get a chance, and then you can respond.
Yeah.
But
It's great. Yeah, use
If
the
it
water
is
in
in a
the
bottle?
fridge.
Oh no, I don't
No,
know.
use the water in the fridge.
Yeah. I haven't got the water to come out the door yet. I don't think I figured out how.
Okay.
Who's Lloyd?
It's probably not as good.
What is happening? Wait.
Yeah.
What is what?
Oh.
Oh, you push it. If you push on it, it'll open.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Marco Polo. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah.
like Marco
Yeah,
Polo.
same.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yep. Somebody else, I'm a nosy bitch too. When Danny had done videos in her kitchen, I'm yelling, "Show me what's in your fridge." Listen,
Oh my
y'all.
God, we have done that.
My favorite tags, I literally have asked Danny. She's like, I went to the grocery store. I'm like, I want to see all the shit you bought. She literally has done a haul. Trader Joe's.
Yes.
I was like, show me everything you bought at Trader Joe's. But like,
That's hilarious.
my favorite tags on TarotTube are the what's in my bag,
Mhm.
what's in my
Dawn's
drawer,
What's in my bag was really good.
what's in my
Yeah.
purgatory.
Oh, my inventory one was my favorite.
Oh.
Inventory.
When I did the what's in your inventory. If you were to get looted.
Oh, the loot bag, the
if you
loot
were
drop.
to get looted, what's in your
Yes.
inventory?
That was so fun. That was so fun. Because I just want to know. I want to peek into everybody's cabinets. It's just how I'm made. I
Mhm.
just really want to know everything.
Same.
Yes. I love those
Love
too. I keep coming because I can't read. I'm making vids in my kitchen. That's what I'm planning. Perfect.
Mhm.
I think the thing is like My favorite thing to tell people if they're thinking about making a video is just like literally the easiest thing. Sit in front of a window, use whatever device is handy, phone, tablet, whatever. That's it.
Whatever records.
Natural light is your friend.
It's easy. Natural light is easy. I don't do a lot of natural light setups because I'm always filming in the dark.
You have to do it in dark, yeah.
Because I'm still working full time. So I'm like, I have evenings and weekends.
I'm a lazy bitch. I ain't working full time anymore.
No.
This is my full time.
Peggy wants me to quit my job so bad. She's like, quit
you
your
know,
job.
like I have to do the Twitch thing now, and like I have to do an OnlyFans at some point or some shit.
OnlyFans at some point. We were strategizing possible
OnlyFans
earlier in the car. We're like, well, you could try this.
We could try this.
Or you could try that.
I mean,
Peggy's in here. She says, yes, quit the day job. She does. She wants me to take the leap so bad, but I'm a
Yeah.
big scaredy cat. And also, I
get it. I get
like
it. Yeah.
security.
Security is important.
and like dental insurance is nice, but like,
Don't do anything awesome while you're away. It's 4:15 in the morning. 4:15 in the morning.
Artemisian is up so late.
Or up really early.
Always stays up very late.
early. And hi, Peggy.
We were talking about you earlier. Whatever works. I know, right? Lisa's this or that gives me anxiety. I'm distraught when she puts a deck on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It happens.
That's
But-
why I do the agonize with me.
Mhm.
I think agonize with me is a really good term for that
Uh-huh.
sort of thing.
It really
It's true.
is.
Like I agonize over everything. When it comes to that, I'm like, oh, I really want it, but I don't want it. I want it, I don't want it. I want it, I don't want it.
Okay, y'all watch me get up like an old person.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Dawn's a little hobbly.
Okay.
This is why we're not
Excuse me.
overdoing it at the conference.
I'll be right back.
We're not. We can't do full conference weekend because it would literally kill Dawn.
It's my fault.
It's 100%. It's 100% her fault. That's a thing. Yep. I'm a vampire. Yeah, I'm a natural light. Gives me migraines, so I'll probably never do videos. You don't need natural light. I don't use natural light. It's just easier than figuring out other lighting setups without shadows
Lighting
and
is-
blah blah blah. It's a whole thing.
I have like I painted my door, but I have like rice paper on my door in my shop. And so like a lot of times I'll just turn my overhead light off. Like I'm just like whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I now have a setup that I really like where it's like I have a
You have
desk
a nice setup.
and I have a light that clips to my desk. It's like on a tall thingy. And I have it like sort of at the back, and I have two of them, and they go this way, like at a 45-degree
I
angle.
always have terrible shadow. Like I'm like
It helps.
I have like a little arm that has like a long light that I'll put on that just kind of like angles up. And right now I'm on my regular desk, so like I'll do my top like that way I can face and have the top down.
I would say the only thing about shadow I've learned is that if you have two 45s, it
Uh-huh.
cancels the shadows out.
I still can't get my
It's
shadows.
hard to
to
do.
cancel out.
Like I have a wall thingy now that like my two lights clip to and my arm clips to, and they almost more face each other than the table, and
Yeah.
it just is just enough that
just enough.
I still get glare with glossy decks, but that's okay. Turn on the camera and stop giving it to him. So much fun when you don't overthink it. I know,
Listen.
but over time we have things that annoy us personally, and then we want to fix them.
yeah.
But yes, agreed. When I first started, I didn't give a shit. Like you can go see my older stuff and
That's
see
why I like taking pictures. That's why I love
getting
Instagram.
lighting perfect and sound
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
See, like I love taking
I've been
pictures.
married to a video production manager.
I
Yeah, right.
I love taking pictures because I can like manipulate it a little bit more.
Did we trample my own wife's live stream? Artemisian's like, hello, Peggy. I'm sorry I deserted you for these ladies. Whoops. Sorry, babe.
I love my little craft room. Right now, it's a whole disaster.
Over
I mean, it
time.
really is.
Yes, over time is the best way to decide what will work for you. Peggy's seen me do this because you don't even really know. I have seen
You
so
don't
many
know.
people want to start a YouTube channel and feel like you need the best lighting, the best
All this, all
microphone.
that.
No. The best thing you need is to
watch somebody who's been on YouTube for like
For like 8 years. Okay.
watch our
because
oldest stuff and then
listen.
decide.
I did everything on my phone.
Like it's
Everything.
magic
Like,
to me.
wait.
Across the room, like all these people are in the room with us.
I know,
I know.
because you're just hanging out in our
They were just
Airbnb.
hanging out.
My heating pad's on camera. I'm back.
When
I have a cookie.
like I remember Lisa being like, "Are you still using your iPhone to edit?" Girl, I use my iPhone. Like I recorded, I edited everything. It's only been like in the past couple
her
years.
to get Premiere. I'm like, use a real editing program.
I use Clipchamp.
I know.
She's using Clipchamp
I'm
on her phone.
Well, no, I use the movie editor on like iMovie.
to do it on my phone.
iMovie is amazing. If you have a Mac, iMovie is free. It's already on your Mac,
Mhm.
and it's
use
amazing.
that.
I had a Windows. There was no iMovie equivalent.
Yeah,
Okay,
on my
but, like,
Windows, I use Clipchamp. It
Let's be
cancels on me all the
legit.
time.
Your level girl, step your shit up.
Yeah, I did.
I know
I did.
You did. You
I
did.
was okay. Listen, y'all. I was scared. If you've ever looked at a video editing program, they are intimidating as
They
hell.
are. I don't know how to use anything. I'm
I
using
s-
OBS. I don't use shit. I record and then I go put it in Clipchamp and I look like
Listen, OBS still scares me. I have it, but it still scares me. That's why I use StreamYard.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I'm one of those people that like whatever software I'm using, it needs to look like it's simple. It can have all of the ability to do all the things.
Mhm.
It just needs to not show me that it can do all the
Yes.
things. It needs to keep it a little secret for a while
It's
until
like
I get comfortable.
Photoshop. It's like
I hate Photoshop. But
Photoshop is scary.
oh my
You-
God, you know when I started using
I know. Dawn's like, shut up. Like Photoshop
Dawn
is so scary.
was so accommodating. My first deck project on UJT, I did not touch Photoshop. I did the entire thing in a different program because it looked more user friendly. Okay. And then I bought it for Dawn, made Dawn download it so that she could help me.
Mhm.
Because I was that opposed to trying Photoshop because Photoshop looks scary as hell. And Premiere Pro also looks scary as hell. It isn't once you've edited for a while. It's not
that
but,
different.
but
Jacob
in the beginning,
in
it was scary.
design, like when he was in interior design school, he would use like all the shortcuts and shit. I'm like, bro,
No,
back up off me.
First of
I don't
all,
even know what
I
I'm
need a
doing.
keyboard shortcut for every action in my editing program.
Oh no way.
I need to know. I need to clip. I need to know how to switch between clipping and not clipping. I need to have keyboard. I love me a keyboard shortcut. If I can learn keyboard shortcuts for a program, that will be my baby for life. That will be my program forever. And I learned all the keyboard shortcuts for my previous video editor. And so we were vibing.
Y'all were vibing.
It was perfect. And then I realized that if I went to Premiere Pro, it would take out all of my ums automatically with a single click. And I'm like, done.
Let me tell
Doing
you something. If I can't point and click with a mouse,
Yes.
I'm done.
You can point and click with a mouse.
I need a
Point
point
and
and click.
You can point and click in Premiere.
I need a point and click.
Premiere. Same.
Okay, but Premiere's expensive.
Yeah.
It is
Let's be real. Premiere's expensive. It's a big monthly fee.
I don't think I would have switched to Premiere Pro and Photoshop and all that stuff, except for that everybody I'm talking to for like deck projects and stuff, it's honestly just easier.
It
If I
is
have
easier.
Photoshop and
It is
Honestly,
easier.
when I did Mystic Masters and I got Photoshop specifically to do my box.
yes,
And I used it to do my seal because like again, even the seal that's on my box is from like the 1500. Like
I
it's
love
an
that so
old
much.
seal
It's amazing.
that I was
so
able to
good.
like copy and I mean like crop out and like
Mhm.
do the actual wax seal and stuff like that.
it's so
Like
good.
I used it for that. I used the free trial and then I just let it go. But like even that was just it was so intimidating
Yeah.
at first. But it's like once you learn it, you're fine.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But it's intimidating as hell.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm glad I'm a viewer only. This clipping and button pushing and lights is like a rocket science. Initially, it's not. Having Elisa in the house, it's a real time saver. What? Oh, when it comes to the
That's
track
your
stuff?
wife.
Okay.
Okay.
She's talking about me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, a lot of times she'll go to do something on her phone or the computer. She'll just do it for me.
Mhm.
Hey, did you start playing BG3? Are you playing your character? Oh, scroll up. Wait, what?
Yes.
She says scroll up.
Scroll up for what?
I don't know.
Up for?
Oh, I just decided what I want and then ask Lisa to help, and boom, it's done because you'll do it wrong. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's also
Mhm,
true.
mhm, mhm.
That's
valid.
it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm like, can you just please let me do it for you, please? Because I'll just,
Oh.
you'll
I need to
miss
take
the
some
step
more
of that stuff.
sinus medicine. I can't breathe.
Oh
Do it,
yeah,
do it.
you need to open that up. You open that up for sure.
I'm like, wait, what time is it? I'm like, oh yeah.
Lisa's a one-off. Yeah, listen, we do not need more than one of me. Nobody would get a word in edgewise. They barely do as it is now. I played for a bit some character you made for me. Yeah, this is what happened.
Peggy, the way that you don't care about character creation
Dawn
blows
understands
our
me.
mind. We're like,
I
how
literally
can you roll random?
I
I'm
just-
like an actor at heart. If you don't have a full character,
Thank you.
Okay, not to
I told-
mention character, but like they need a background story, and
Yeah,
you need to
they
know
do.
their motivation and why are they here?
Do they
Right?
write something in their water?
What's your favorite color?
I told them this story on the way here. I told Dawn, I was like, Peggy legit was gonna play BG3, and I was so stupid
Just wanted
excited.
to do a rando.
And then she's like, I'm just
Right.
gonna do a rando. And she's like, this one's good enough. And it was like the ugliest character I've ever seen in my life. And she was fine with it. And I'm like, this is not okay.
Mhm.
First of all, she's like, well, but I want him to be gay. I'm like, he can be gay and not look like trash. Like he doesn't have to have pink hair and a purple beard. Like
Cute gay is a thing. Cute gay is good.
Cute gay is definitely a
Is
thing.
he wearing heels? Well, he fucking better.
Oh my god, I'm using all the cheats, so it really doesn't matter what I do.
All the cheat mode is amazing.
You know what she did though? I started bitching about the character, so she just like turns the laptop. Would you like to do it, honey? And I was like, yes, I would. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I just did it. I was like, here, now you can have your character back.
When Kevin and I play together and we get to character, okay, so it legit took me 2 hours to make my cyberpunk character. He just walks away and he comes back later.
Oh my god.
But she looks exactly like Vi. I did such a good job.
That's amazing. Peggy, did you catch the bit? Did I tell you this already? About playing Grand Theft Auto? I think the 3 of us are going to stream Grand Theft Auto.
We're gonna try.
We're going to try to stream
Lisa's great at running over pedestrians. It's amazing.
But Dawn's good at finding the hookers.
I am excellent at finding hookers. I know where they all live.
I went to the strip club and was surprised there's no hookers there. It's disappointing.
Okay, the hookers aren't at the strip club.
They're not
They're
at
on
the
the
strip
street
club.
corners.
Well, Kevin steered me right. I'm like, I would like to find hookers. And he's like, well, go to the strip club.
Well, that's
Well,
that's
he doesn't
true.
know the difference.
I mean, it's
between
probably a good thing that
hooker
your
and a
husband
stripper.
doesn't know where to find the
I was gonna
hookers.
say my husband really isn't into hookers and strippers, and like that's good for me.
But the way that I beat those bouncers in the face until they beat me back.
You beat them all to hell. It was amazing.
I was mad.
I have a great video for y'all. It's coming.
And then they beat the hell out of Lisa.
They did. I also
Yeah.
got beat up by a crew of firemen because I was like,
Lisa tried to jack a fire truck.
it was big and red and shiny. And I was like, I
can't
can't
do
do
that.
that. What
No.
can't you?
All
They're usually really buff and they
All
will
the
beat your
firemen
ass.
came out and just swarmed her and beat the ever living shit
I
out
just
of her.
thought I
It
could
was
get in the
hilarious.
truck. I thought I could get in the truck really fast and like take off with it.
No,
But no, all the
No.
firemen came out. And there was firemen in the truck, and they're like, "Oh hell no!"
no,
And
it
they
was-
just started taking me out. And then I woke
Okay.
up in the hospital.
I have video. It's amazing.
Video evidence.
I have video evidence. Yep.
yeah.
We were talking about earlier. Do you remember when you first started playing video games with
Yes,
me? How
yes.
sweet and wholesome.
I was like, "Can we be good guys?" And Don's like, "Okay."
I guess.
And then like now, I'm like murder hobo everything. We were
So if
talking
you
about
want
this
to see
earlier.
the progression, I made a video. It's on my other channel.
Oh yes.
But I made a video of clips from our first year. And the best part about it is you get to watch Lisa's progression from being the sweet character to the murder hobo I have turned her into.
From Fluttershy to
The evil queen.
The evil queen.
I mean, that's just perfect.
I am playing the evil queen. At the moment.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So what's the video called? The Year in Baldur's Gate.
A year in
3?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
It might be the like
Again.
it might be the
It's all the alcohol.
it might be like the featured video on my channel or whatever.
Audrey says you showed me what Baldur's Gate could really be.
Right? Baldur's Gate is all about kissing, dancing, and playing Barbies.
Mission accomplished. What's
mean-
Peggy's life goal? I'm just curious. We already know you're chaotic evil, Peggy. Oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
legit chaotic evil for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my god. Have you?
Oh,
Babe.
and yes, Peggy, and softcore porn. I'm
Oh yeah.
softcore porn. Did I
She
say that
does.
right? I make beautiful porn.
She
just in
does
case you-
make beautiful
just in case
porn
you all didn't know.
with pixel people though.
With pixel people.
If you don't watch Dawn's Twitch channel where we stream this game, you have to, because that's also where the Grand Theft Auto madness will probably be happening. Speaking of which, Peggy, if you have not looked up videos of how Grand Theft Auto is played, you should really look it up because it's really fun.
It's really fun.
And there's GPS. There's a blue line, or well, it's a yellow line, but you can follow GPS,
And you can follow GPS. Yes.
which makes me really happy.
Mhm.
Is real fun.
Mhm.
Gremlin mode. Lisa is my spirit animal. What Gremlin mode? What
When
is-
you're when
Oh, when I go
you're
evil?
when you're in gremlin mode in game, yeah.
Oh, is that like when you get wet, like a gremlin gets wet and they turn evil? Is that
Yeah.
That's a punchline? Okay.
Punchline.
I was making sure I follow the joke.
Yeah.
First time we
Hi,
accidentally
Jeremy.
made porn was hilarious. Oh my god, that was when we were playing with the pose
Yes.
mod.
Okay. See, my video fanfic. Thank you. You actually get it. I was talking about this. I am not just okay. Yes, I'm making smut, but I'm just making fan fiction with videos.
It's fan fiction with videos.
and
is
it's
what it is.
like
yeah.
y'all the amounts of time
It's
it
not
takes.
really all that smutty.
It's
to
not
be
really all that
honest.
smutty because YouTube
We call
gets,
it that as a joke.
well
but
because I got a strike on my other channel for making smut.
she's not supposed to do that
So
anymore.
I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
No.
If you want smut, though, I have a Patreon. It's free. But it's,
That's what the
it's
smut.
when the smut happens in the Patreon, it's totally free because like it's just a place to safely put it where I don't get in trouble.
Where you won't get in
places.
trouble. And also, Dawn's a rebel, and we've had to talk her down because
Y'all, I want to break the rules
because
so
somebody
bad.
tells her she can't do something, and she's
I
like,
so wanna do
"I
it.
will find a way." One of her last messages to me before the strike was, "I'm just trying to find exactly where the line is."
Where's the line?
And I'm like, Dawn, you shouldn't be skirting the line in the first place.
Let's
Reel
not
it in.
skirt
But there's-
in.
It's
But
amazing though.
There is a line.
But she
like-
does story. You do storytelling.
I
That's
do
okay.
story. I'm telling stories. I'm
Yeah.
role playing. So like Lisa and I role play in our Tuesday game, but also my video edits. Like I'm essentially role.
I'm typing
playing.
as Dawn right now, by the way. She's Ember Lore Plays
Yeah, on Twitch and YouTube.
on Twitch and YouTube. There. That's how you. Oh, and Patreon.
Oh well, Patreon, yeah.
And Patreon.
But I'm really telling stories. Like that's honestly what I'm doing.
Yup.
I just like highly sexual stories.
They're not that.
Same,
Okay,
same.
Well,
but
not that sexual because I am limited by what I can do with the game.
the game only has so much.
The game only has so many things I can do with it.
That's because
that
she's not-
means we need
But I'm
a
creative.
game.
I'm creative.
That means we need a game that will allow us to do all the things.
Yes.
That would be nice.
That would be really
That's
nice.
coming.
I'm
in the
sure that
OnlyFans.
exists, but that's OnlyFans.
Like y'all, that's the big joke in my
Yeah.
house is my OnlyFans.
I've added Twitch to my to be conquered list. Yes.
Yeah, Twitch is a thing, man.
It's-
I was not happy about
Yeah.
the Twitch thing. Well, I got
Y'all,
in trouble.
Dawn was in full brat mode.
I really was.
You were.
I was really mad about it all.
She was mad about it. This is
I don't like when people tell me I can't do something.
Oh my god,
Don't
y'all!
tell
The
me that.
amount of messages and glides I got from Dawn during her TikTok phase.
Oh god.
TikTok is the bane of my existence.
She'd be like, "I hate this app. I hate everything about
I
it.
hate
Fuck
everything
TikTok." She's
about
like, "I'm
it."
never gonna make another TikTok in my life." And then literally the next day, I'm like, "Dawn, you just put up another TikTok." She's like, "I
Because
know."
I'm gonna beat TikTok. It's gonna happen.
But it's by the time you beat it, it's gonna be gone.
I know, probably, but I'm stubborn like that. Look, listen, I'm a Taurus.
Oh, that explains it.
I'm a Taurus.
And you're gonna get along great with Marion tomorrow.
I need to win
All the
She
Taurus
will.
energy.
She will.
all the Taurus energy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the weirdo social media stuff is all new to me.
Yeah.
Valid. I get really overwhelmed by most social media places.
Mhm.
It's kind of strange that I ended up on YouTube to begin with, but here we are, and this is what I've done, and
See,
I have to
I
live with the
feel like-
consequences of my
like,
actions.
Instagram was like my baby.
Oh,
I love Instagram.
I
because
still
it's-
can't.
I
it's-
love Instagram too.
I
It's
do
all
too.
visual.
It's all visual.
It's all beautiful visuals.
This
I
is what I
love it.
hate about it because I don't want to have to think up pretty pictures. I just
I
want words
love
at
pretty
people.
I talk in
pictures.
pretty pictures. So does Danny.
I talk in pretty.
I
much.
talk
in
in
pretty-
words, many,
Yep.
many words, often quickly.
Mine is in- I talk in pictures or pixel smut
Or picture smut, yeah.
you know.
But the funny thing is, I'm a visual person that I think in visuals,
Mhm.
but I express.
See, and I
Many,
think what
many
I
words.
like about TikTok and why I just play on TikTok. I don't try to do anything on TikTok.
That's like what
but
you do TikTok the way she does video games.
yeah, I just play.
You can just play
because
There's no
I love
expectations.
like
They have like the Tenacious D sounds, and like I love me some Jack Black. I just want to play with the sounds because I know it, you know, or
Yes.
like I think it's so funny, so I
Yeah.
just want to play with that sound.
Taurus
because,
gang,
like,
you must win.
like if you go through all my old journals when I was a kid, it's all like quotes, you know, like movie quotes and song quotes and you know things like that. And that's literally what I want to see on TikTok. I want to see people like making funny videos out of movie
Yes.
sounds
Mhm.
and music and this,
Mhm.
that, and the other, because like it's just a snippet of time, and that's how me and my friends used to communicate when we were young, like the Big Lebowski.
Absolutely.
You know, we
How
all
are
had
we
like
friends?
one
I don't know.
line,
I
you know.
don't understand. I don't even speak your language.
I literally spoke in movie quotes and
Mm-hmm.
shit like
Oh
that
my
for
God.
like ever. I was telling Lisa about how we used to talk in South Park quotes, and she was like, "Yeah."
I can't.
or song lyrics.
for song lyrics. Oh yeah.
Can't do that
Yeah,
either. Yeah. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
I can't with TikTok. It just pisses me off to no end. But y'all know at some point I will win on that fucking app.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It'll happen.
Because I'm gonna be
See, I
stubborn
do
about
that
it.
like on TikTok. I'm like, show me some food.
Yeah.
I want to see the all the recipes. I want to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Lisa was like, "You're gonna kill yourself trying stuff on TikTok, probably."
Also true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I
There's
want to
some
try
wild
the
shit on
things,
TikTok.
and I want to see the little snippets of the songs and the movies. Like that's what
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
you know.
Shorts has like I'm a YouTube shorts.
It's a shorts vibe.
widow. Peggy
Reels.
loves shorts and reels and
All the same.
my problem. Okay, here's my problem with the shorts content. I don't know what it is about it. It's something about my attention span, I'm sure. But I swear to God, if I click on YouTube Shorts, or especially TikTok's the worst for it, or Instagram Reels, any of them, and I start scrolling, I'm not kidding. Time travel is real.
It's just time
Done.
suck.
And the next thing I know, it's been like an hour. I stopped peeing 54 minutes ago. I'm still sitting here. Why? Every time I tell Peggy, I'm like, please do not let me watch TikTok in the bathroom.
No, you can't, because you
the
will be
thing.
in there
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
That's the thing.
And
Absolutely.
that's where it always happens. I'm like,
Me and
oh my
Jacob,
God.
like some days, like there will be some nights where he's like, "Do you want to just sit on the couch and just send TikToks and stuff back and forth?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Let's do it.
amazing.
Oh my God.
And so we'll like send reels or TikTok. Like it's either Instagram or TikTok, or we'll like switch and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm laughing at something. I just sent you this on what? On TikTok." Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
This
on
is what
TikTok,
happens. I come out the bathroom. I've already sent Peggy like 6 in a row. Right? And I
Oh
come out
yeah,
the bathroom,
Jacob's like,
What?
and
I
then
mean,
I've got a
which
bunch-
one? Which one, Danielle? Which one?
And then I come out and I'm like, wait, but I also saved this one, and this one that I need to show you right now.
Now, yeah, in my presence, I need you to watch this while I watch.
And
you watch
she,
it.
yes, and she watches enough of them too that half the time she's, I've seen that one. I've
I've
seen
seen
that
it.
one. I'm like,
You ever seen the TikTok that's like they smack each other and like, now you're gonna watch it with me? Like that's
Yeah,
how I feel.
that's how
we
it
don't
is.
have this problem in my house.
Oh, we love it.
No.
We don't do
The-
TikTok.
It is not nice enough to swim right now. We are all in warm
No.
clothes except for the
well,
alcohol.
except for me right now,
We're warm.
because I was
On the
warm.
inside.
I'm like, well, my hands are starting
You're
to get
just
cold.
hot, baby.
I'm
You're just
just
hot.
I'm hot blooded.
No, the pool is not heated. We do have a pool here.
Yeah,
It is not heated. So we need the outside to get just a little bit warmer.
we
and-
need it to get a lot
and-
bit warmer.
Still, I will probably be the only one that gets in the water.
Oh yeah,
There's a very good chance.
Probably.
oh yeah.
Because it's not going to warm up enough for these two to venture.
Negatory ghostwriter.
Negatory ghostwriter, she says. I felt that comment. Oh, prolapse uterus. Oh, I'm sitting on the toilet scrolling through. For real, what is it about? Like, I shouldn't be allowed. That's the thing.
Toilet scrolling is a real
It's
problem.
a real problem.
It is a
I
real
just lose
problem.
time.
I mean, just don't take your phone to the bathroom.
Then what are you supposed to read? All my shampoo bottles are in the shower.
I did that
I
growing
mean,
up
so
so
you
much.
like a real book? Like you can just
A
keep a
real
real
book?
book. Yeah.
I have
you
a
can do
stack
real
of
book.
books in my bathroom.
I used to. I don't have them anymore because I have my
Okay,
phone.
this is what I'm thinking. Like before your phone, what did you do in the bathroom?
I still there are some-
Crossword, shampoo
Peggy's got
bottles.
whole puzzle books, like big ones, whole
Yes.
stack of them. There's just you gotta have
You
entertainment
gotta have
while you're in the
entertainment.
bathroom. That's
You
just
need
how it
it.
is.
I just want to know what y'all are doing in the bathroom. That you need that kind
You're
of
waiting for the
entertainment
kids to fall
for
out.
that? Okay.
She asked. I
I
answered.
mean, like I have this conversation with Kevin. I'm like, what do you do in there for an hour? I
A
mean,
lot
do
of times
wanna
I
know?
literally just sit
He's
there.
like, I'm just scrolling.
I'm just sitting
I'm
there.
like, so the toilet is the most comfortable seat in the house,
Oh.
and that's where you want to
Yes.
sit and scroll.
And then, like, again, I will go back to the fact that, like, I used to just talk to myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like, I used to just make, like, not even talk, like, literally just, like,
Yeah.
make faces. Yeah.
And we're all reading.
you ever tried to
bottles.
sneeze in the mirror
Mhm.
and hold your eyes open? Like,
yeah, like
Danny
that's.
definitely has.
I have.
Yes.
I have.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I'm in Florida and I'm freezing. It's way too cold. It is,
It
very
is way
cold.
too cold
Yes.
here.
It's
I bought a
really
Palm Beach
cold.
sweatshirt because I
'Cause
didn't
it's
have a
cold.
long sleeve shirt.
Okay, see, Barb, you and me
Over 54 minutes. Yeah.
on the same page. You're waiting for the feet. Like, I think you need to go to a doctor.
No, that's what
Go
Peggy
see a
says.
doctor.
No, here's the thing. You've actually finished your business.
Oh, you're
but
done.
there might be more.
There might be.
So, like, what if there's more? You just get hang out, make sure you're fully done.
I just want to know how comfortable y'all's toilets
It's
are
not
compared
that-
to mine.
it's not
that
comparable.
about
My
comfort.
toilet is not comfortable.
It's about entertainment.
'Cause I'm like,
Remember
I
they used to
don't need
be
to be in
padded?
here.
They used to be
Sometimes-
padded?
yes, and they squished. You sat on it.
sometimes it's the only place where no one follows you.
This is really what it
Okay,
is.
but when you have kids, totally valid.
totally
You hide in
valid.
the bathroom, absolutely.
And then
Okay,
not even
I
one.
have-
Oh my
I've
God.
not had little kids for a very long time.
Okay, look.
Pets? It's
Before
pets?
I left, oh, my pets will.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you about
they,
that.
They sit outside the door.
Before I left, I'm sitting on the toilet, stark naked. Number
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
My
It's
child
going so
walks
long,
in.
oh,
I'm like, "Can I help you?" Hey, I just wanted to come say hey. I'm like, I am using the bathroom. She's like, I don't care. I'm like, I care. Bye. Bye. No,
Personal
my
space.
cat, I'm pretty sure, thinks I'm drowning at every point in time.
If the door's closed.
If the door is closed,
you're drowning, you're
You're
dead.
I'm
dead.
drowning,
You're
I'm
dead.
dead.
You need
Okay.
help. Yeah.
he will stick his hand under the door and
What did
like
Peggy say?
do this.
You take so long that enough time has gone by that there will always be more. This from you, girl. No, we're not. We're not. Literally, this is what she says. I got that term from her. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm waiting for the pee to fall out every time.
That's so funny.
She's just sitting there, but she's not even doing nothing. She's just sitting there looking at the wall, staring off.
Kevin just always tells me you don't
We
want
used
to know.
Like, I don't know, did
Also
you
not
and your
valid.
friends like I don't know, maybe because my grandparents had like this like a bigger like the bathroom was kind of big. Like me and my friends used to just like pile in the bathroom. We were just all gonna go pee and then we
Yeah.
just end up sitting there and just hanging out in the bathroom like
Okay,
all the
see,
time.
that's like
Me and Jacob will
that's
still
totally
do it.
valid.
Like we just
Yeah.
hang out in the bathroom.
okay,
me and my
yeah,
friends.
and when
Like,
you've
hang
been
out in the
married
bathroom.
for a certain
Yeah, I was
time,
gonna
like,
say.
you just don't bother shutting the door.
No.
Like, that's just a pain.
No.
Like,
The other
there's-
night he was
It is
taking
what
a
it is.
shower.
It is
He
what
was
it
taking a
is.
bath and I was like, I'm just gonna sit here.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna sit here. We're gonna have a bath. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yep.
sit here. You're gonna have a bath.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
we do that.
That's just
too.
how it rolls.
Clocked. Oh, I know. I'm just as bad, but I don't care. I know, right? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, every time though I come out and I'm like, I don't know how it's been 45 minutes. I went in for a pee. I said, don't let me take TikTok to the bathroom.
Don't take your
TikTok to
phone.
the bathroom.
Yeah. I really shouldn't
Yeah.
take my phone.
Oh my god, my
Oh,
cat
yes.
will hold my dog hostage in the bathroom.
Oh, I
So
love
like
that.
there's like so I have like the like you walk in and there's like the tub and then it kind of turns around like it's kind of like an L shape. So there's like the tub and then where the toilet and the shower are. And so there's a rug in front of me and like in front of the toilet. There's a rug in front of the bathtub. And he'll quarantine Charlie, the dog, on the rug. And Charlie can't come past that point. Sometimes he can't even come in the door.
Oh.
And then he'll stalk around and he'll sit. And so Charlie can't pass a certain point.
Is this Minu or Benny?
Minu,
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
Because Benny's usually outside, but when it's like 20 degrees, he's in the house. But like, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He will literally stalk Charlie and won't allow
Two
him
boys peeing
anywhere.
together. Look, mommy, we made a Y. Oh God.
Oh my god.
Well, you just repeated it.
That was funny though. It was.
Oh yeah, he is.
Danny's
gangster.
cat is gangster.
He
Yes,
is.
for real.
He is.
I don't understand the appeal of spending more time. It's not appealing at
Okay,
all.
see, that's where I'm at. Like, go in, do your thing, get out.
It's not appealing.
It's not appealing.
It's
We just
you
end up doing it. It's just hanging out.
It's. I swear, it's an attention span thing.
It is.
If I don't look at anything, I'm fine.
I just don't take my phone to the bathroom.
But even when if I don't do that, I'm gonna look at something else. Like
I will look at
legitimately, there could be
something
no books, no phone, and I will find something to look at. I don't know what it
else.
is.
Same.
I will be reading the ingredients list on my hair
Yes.
products. I don't
Welcome
know
to Tarot Tube.
You wanted to have this on your channel.
Yeah.
This is all on you. No, I'm kidding. You
Yeah.
have the laptop.
I had the laptop. So this is how it was
This
eating
is
meeny
how it
miny
is.
mo. I have the laptop.
That's
why we're
exactly
here.
how it went.
That's
Oh my
exactly
God.
it.
There was no way we were doing it any other way. Plus, this is amazing.
It is amazing.
I love how we're being like talking about all the things.
All the
all the things.
Yep.
Maybe we should do it more often.
I know,
We should.
right?
You'll look at something else. Maybe not for 54 minutes.
Maybe not. No.
Yeah. 54
Until I
minutes.
get real bored.
Yeah.
I just get sucked in. Or you get stuck in your own thoughts.
Oh
You're
yeah.
thinking something?
That I'll do.
You have to finish the thought before you can finish.
I don't have that many thoughts.
Shoo, mine don't turn off sometimes.
No.
Or maybe that's it. I can't distinguish one thought.
Distinguish
from
one
another.
from the other. Yeah.
Yeah, they all run together.
I mean,
Oh my god,
okay.
y'all remember Deep Thoughts on SNL?
No.
Of course you do.
Why are you asking me? You can't ask me. I'm not in that
Don't.
equation.
The whole-
Remember
do you remember
I
anything
enjoy
with
that.
Lisa is like a no.
No.
Yes.
No.
Always a no.
Deep Thoughts. I follow this. I
Mhm.
follow this one thing on Instagram where it's like
Okay, bye. 54 minutes. Let's clock her.
It's like demotivational posters.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
mhm.
those.
Those are
I love
amazing.
those. Toilet tarot. Yeah.
Yeah. It always comes back to toilet stuff.
It does.
It just happens. Toilet humor.
Toilet humor is the
Dick
best
jokes.
humor. I mean,
You're
you
like-
have to have it.
you
It's like
have-
the best
like,
thing.
A good dick joke is the thing.
It is.
I yell at myself, get off your phone now. I mean,
I try, like, most of the time I'll stay off my phone during the day. Like, I'm mostly off the phone unless I'm listening to a book or something, but then I'll usually have my headphones on and I'll put my phone down. I'm famous for not having my phone when I'm supposed to. Like, everybody texts me.
I
I'm
gotta
like,
go find my phone half the time. I don't know where it is most of the time.
Yeah. But as funny as it is, I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm probably going to grab my phone. That's when I check everything. That's when I sit down.
That's when you catch
That's
up.
when I catch up on everything.
So, in other words, if you're getting a message from Danny, she's on the toilet.
I'm on the toilet, probably. I'm on the toilet.
This is what we're learning.
This is what it is.
If I shared did I share a link to your channel? Y'all are subscribed to Danny's channel, right? And like memberships and all that.
Yeah, we got all that.
Like, we got all that shit.
Shorts and reels, yeah. I love those. They're so fun.
I love the Instagram reels, which I understand
too.
is the same thing as
It
fucking
is,
TikTok, but
it's
I
more
can't
curated.
with the TikTok.
Like,
it is more
TikTok
curated.
gets chaotic for me.
Instagram knows what I like.
Me too. And that's why I literally came in and I was like, I have the sluttiest stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
Sluttiest stuff on Instagram. But it's fun. Like, it's all like the fun stuff. So I'll usually get lost on Instagram.
That's where
especially because like you start, like, I'll start watching food videos, so it gives me all the food videos. I start watching something slutty, I get all the slutty things. Like, it always knows what I'm in the mood for at that moment. And that's why I like it more. Like, I play less on TikTok. It's like Jacob will be like, hey, I sent you something on TikTok. I'll go to TikTok and I'll play around on there.
I lose my time on. What are you doing?
She's like making all kinds of noise over there.
Are you making another drink, Lisa? Oh, you're getting water. Yeah, I lose most of my time on Instagram if I'm just like scrolling, because but like my Instagram is like, it's everything I love. I get tarot videos, I get gaming videos, I get journaling videos. Like, that's the extent of my life.
I love watching the little journaling videos.
Those are amazing.
Oh, I found this one guy that makes cards, and he'll like do this like these little like press things through this. I don't even know what it's called. It like turns and it like punches everything out. I will watch that for hours.
Those are amazing.
It's so good.
I love the ones where they're making books too.
Me too. I love watching them make
the book, or when they take a book and they rebind it.
Oh
my god, with like the fancy covers.
Oh,
I love
so
that.
Pretty.
I love that. You weren't gone 45 minutes. I'm just saying. I'm disappointed.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so disappointed in you. Like, up your
I was
bathroom
determined
game.
to be so fast to prove you wrong.
Oh, we're talking oracles now?
Oh, calligraphy?
Oh, I like the calligraphy too. You know what I watched the other day is somebody doing those like scratch off. Like, she was like writing people's name, but it's like, it's all black. And then when you scratch it off, it's like multicolored behind it. You know, like, those are pretty cool too. There are some people that do their journaling where it's like, just, they don't write anything in it. It's just like stickers and stuff.
Yeah, like sticker journaling.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
I'm too neurotic for that. I'm like, I have to write something on it. I have to mess it up in some kind of way with my chaunchy handwriting. I have to have something on it.
I think that's the thing about journals, though, is that if you don't do something messy in them, they'll just stay perfect forever.
They'll stay perfect forever. You can't do it.
This is why you just need to rip up your journals.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just rip them up.
Danny sent me a envelope, like mini.
Yeah, I mean a mini one. Yeah,
and
an envelope.
Did I show it to you? I feel like I remember
You showed it to me. You showed me a little bit, a bit of it. Yeah,
that's so funny because I've cataloged that memory almost like I showed you in person, which is so weird. Was it a video call, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I don't remember.
I don't know, but in my brain, it's like it's like you were at my house and I showed it to you. It's almost how it feels.
It was probably a glide.
Must have been a glide.
Yeah.
Must have been a glide. But yeah, I remember I like just picked a page and just started writing in it because I do get that journal anxiety where like. If it's blank, I have to have a purpose and it has to look good and perfect.
Oh, it's got to be so nice.
And I have terrible handwriting, so then and I'm not that type. I need to just use stuff and let it be messy because I don't decorate. I think that's actually why I liked that, because I don't have to decorate, but I
No,
get
you
the
don't
fun
have
of having
to.
this like quirky,
Yeah.
junky journal.
Well, especially if you have like, I have what? Watch. I have one of my little ones that I just did. That's just like I drew it.
Doggy duty, and then some more sewing. Have fun. Thanks for popping in. Good night.
You got to mess up your journals. Like
Yeah.
you have to make a mistake.
It's literally just this little
Yeah,
paper, and it's
so cute.
this one's all just to like literally write like just like random shit.
you make
in.
this one?
Yeah, I made this
It's a
one.
little junk journal. So
Just
cute.
a little junk journal, and like any page that had like full stuff on it,
Oh,
I like
so
just
cute.
put little like this is just it's a book page,
Adorable.
but I have tissue paper over it, or like I'll just put stuff so I can just write. So like book pages over the words, I just put something to write on. And it's just for funsies. Like look how cute this is. And you don't have to decorate it because it already looks like whatever, but it's literally just to write crap in.
Have
like,
we been on
just-
for almost 3 hours?
Oh my god. Well, it's because we're just chit-chatting.
We're just hanging
now.
out.
We're just hanging. Y'all are just hanging at the Airbnb with us.
Yeah.
This is how we're rolling tonight.
This is what we're doing.
This is how it is. God, it's so fun. I love that little junk journal.
Yeah, I was.
That is so much work. I look at that and I'm like, that just looks like so much work.
Well, and I was thinking about making some smaller ones, and that's why I
Those
did
are
it.
so fun to make.
That is
They're
also
so fun
that is
to
the
make.
perfect size for like a passport journal cover or
Yeah.
a pocket.
And I like
It's
all the
A6.
different
It
like
looks like
little
A6.
pages, you know.
Roundabout.
Around about that size.
Yeah, close to A6.
I
or
love
pocket
those.
size.
And
And
then,
then
like,
so, we have got a little fold out.
Yeah, I
What
had
kind of
fun
glue
with
do you
this.
use?
Just regular like stick glue, or I'll use all-purpose glue, or sometimes I'll use like Fabri-Tac.
Mhm.
Just kind of like whatever I
Whatever.
can find. Yeah,
Depends on what you're gluing in.
yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
Taurus, Leo rising. Me too. I'm Taurus, Leo rising, Leo moon.
Oh wow!
Shocking, right?
Do you know Jacob
No.
is Sagittarius all across the board? Sun, moon, and rising.
That's amazing.
Peggy is Aries, moon, and rising. No. That's not right. She's Sagittarius sun, Aries, moon, Libra rising.
Oh wow! See,
She and I
I'm
are both Libra rising.
Cancer, Sun, Sagittarius, Moon, Gemini rising.
I'm Gemini moon.
Your Gemini Moon.
Cancer
Gemini
sun,
rising.
Gemini moon, Libra rising. And my Gemini is like wild because I've got like my moon and my Jupiter, which expands everything, are at the exact same degree
Oh wow!
as my in the same spot. They're like literally the exact same spot. Wow. Degree wise.
I know I have my Venus is in Cancer, so that's exalted.
Oh, I couldn't rattle all that off.
I can't either. That's the one that I remember because I was like, oh,
Oh, Peggy's a Leo in her. No, she's a Aries and Mars and Aries. That's
I'm
what
a
it
Mars
is.
in Scorpio.
Oh,
I know that because I did that in my junk journal the other day.
That's right. Yeah,
Because I had a picture of Mercury, like the god Mercury.
Right.
And I put it in there, and I was like, "Oh, let me write about my, Mercury, and then I'll put my stuff in there." And I'm a Scorpio,
Oh, okay.
Mars.
Yep.
I don't remember mine.
My Uranus is lying in my bed at the moment. Valid.
Valid.
Dippity Doo says your husband and I are twins. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Uranus, and Mercury. That's why.
Wow,
Wow, that's so much Sagittarius.
it's
How
so
do you?
much Sagittarius.
How do you ever stay still?
Jacob doesn't.
I was gonna say
Jacob does not.
Peggy's
stay still.
Sagittarius is like always. It always pops out in like something about needing change, needing adventure, needing. Do you know what Kevin's sun is?
Yes, he's Virgo.
That tracks.
All
I heard
of
that
them
as Cancers we're
are
always
Virgos.
Sagittarius, and that's supposed to be our worst.
Ashes a Virgo.
Just what we
Bobby's
do.
a Virgo. Kevin's a Virgo. So for a
All those
while,
Virgos,
it
bless
was
you.
me and 3 Virgos in my house. Bless you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. What's Andrew?
What is Andrew? Andrew is also Taurus. Yeah, he's very slow.
I have a lot of Libras.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Libras around me. I'm like, y'all are all crazy.
We are crazy.
That Libra energy.
That rising. It shows up for
it
sure.
shows up.
Yeah. Yep. My husband is Sagittarius. Danny is a Sagittarius, and Lisa's Lisa's a Sagittarius. I'm not a Sagittarius. Peggy's a Sagittarius.
Peggy, yeah.
I'm a Cancer. Cancer
Yeah.
sun.
Cancer, yeah.
Gemini moon. Libra rising.
That's what she's saying.
Drowning in Cancers.
All us Cancers are with Sagittarius.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
And that's true. Yeah, we are always Sagittarius. That's crazy.
But it's an interesting mix in a way. I feel like they balance.
It's that fire water.
It's the fire water. Yep.
It's the fire water.
Thus the tattoo.
Thus the tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Aqua sun, aqua moon.
Wackadoo
for life.
I barely have any earth in my chart. No, yeah.
I don't have a lot of earth. I have a lot of air.
I have a lot of water.
I have a lot of air and
water
then
and
water.
fire.
I don't think I have any fire.
Oh, I have fire.
I have very little fire. I have any. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any fire.
Mine's all earth and fire.
Yeah, earth and fire tracks.
I have a lot of water and fire.
Water and fire.
I have very little water. That tracks too.
That tracks.
Yeah. You keep that shit on the down low.
On the DL.
You gotta be in a circle.
And be real assertive about pokey. And then eventually it comes out. It's kind of like digging a well.
Digging a well, yeah. Through the earth to get to the water.
That's right.
To the water.
That's what it is.
Yes. You gotta go through that hard packed shit that's been like building
all that
up.
clay,
all those layers.
And
And then you got to start with like a very small bucket.
It pisses me off when my squishy comes out. But
Yeah.
I'm mad about it. I'm like,
You
damn it.
get mad about
I
it.
do get mad about it.
You're like, damn it!
I'm so mad about it.
Yep.
I'm working on it.
You're doing so good. Your
I'm
progression
working
is
on my vulnerable bullshit.
You're
Like,
bringing a lot more vulnerability.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
yeah.
It just takes time. And safety. I think that's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's a
Like,
big
there's
thing.
usually a reason those earth signs like build it up because you've learned to block it off.
Because we had to.
And that's the thing with I think with a lot of signs that do suppress the more emotional stuff is like you learn like you either I feel like you can go one way or another with your emotional vulnerable self. You can either use it literally as your way to function or you wall it off to protect yourself.
Oh yeah, I wall.
And
mine
sometimes
off
you do
for
both.
a long time. Like Jacob will still say, like, I just don't know how. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say with like this vulnerable side because I've never seen as much of it before.
These two with the I'm fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
I literally made this comment earlier.
We are always fine.
You're fine.
I'm like, how you doing? She's like, I'm okay. And I'm like, because I've been checking in with her back and stuff, right? And I'm like, you could be on fire and you would tell me you're okay. She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well,
Because
I'm
I'm
fine,
always fine.
this one too, both of them, both of them.
Always fine.
And I'm over here like, I don't believe you, and I don't believe you. So let's talk about it.
This is why we have Lisa.
Yes, please
To check in on
Yeah.
us, poor things.
Yeah. Otherwise, I worry because I'm a worry word. What is everyone's favorite tarot card? Like, I had to pick just one. Like, not from a specific deck, but like which card?
Which
Card in
card?
general.
I would pick on the fly. I would pick the Nine of Cups. every
I
time.
would pick the High Priestess every time.
Yeah.
I'd pick the tower.
Legitimately?
I love the tower, man.
I
It
do love
shakes
the
shit
tower.
up.
It does.
like everybody's like, I hate the tower. I freaking
No, man.
love when the tower hits my table because I'm like, yes,
Literally love
let's
the tower.
do the thing.
Yeah.
Let's shake it up. I'm so ready for that. I'm so like Kali moment though when shit pisses me
Oh,
off. I'm
yeah.
like, burn it to the ground.
Burn
I'm
it
done.
to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm
You've
done.
also come a long way in that.
I have. I
You
don't.
have.
I still have a channel.
Yeah.
If y'all
do.
know,
If
how
you
many
all only
times
knew how many times.
I have come so close to rage quitting YouTube.
There have been many a near table flip moment.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I
For
find
sure.
like the towers are always the best because
They're cleansing.
they are so
They're
good. It's like
cleansing.
there's a reason why it's like liberation.
Yeah.
That's what the
That's
tower
where
is.
that's where change comes from. Is
That's
the change.
where it comes from.
And
Like,
also, they're
you
often
have a
painful in the
shit-
moment.
They're horrible.
But
in the
then
moment.
after you look back and you're like, I'm so grateful
Thank
that
goodness
this fell
happened.
down because I
Yeah.
needed it to fall down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hermit over here. I'll just stand my little hobbittle. I mean, also,
I appreciate a hermit.
I
for
appreciate
a good
sure.
hermit.
Absolutely appreciate.
I
a
like the
hermit.
High Priestess. I like the idea of
Aw.
walking between two worlds.
Yeah, I love. Like, I feel like I am tower energy trying to aspire to a high priestess.
Yeah.
That's what I
Exactly.
feel like I am. I got a long way to go, but
Yeah. I feel like, Lisa, my stalker card in UJT is King of Swords, and I love him. I love him too. He's got a kind of in UJT. I feel like the King of Swords is like this quiet guardian, this quiet protector who's like he's actually like paying attention to all the moving parts and looking out for everybody. But he might not look like he's doing a whole lot. And I think that's the thing about the King of Swords. Sometimes a lot of what's happening is internal and you don't see it. And they go underappreciated because of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they come
Deep
off
thoughts.
a little judgy because you can't, they're usually stoic.
100%. But
You know?
a lot of times what they're doing is they're trying to think 12 steps ahead. And so they come off like they don't care, but it's because they're already planning for contingencies like down the road.
That makes sense.
Yep. I aspire to be the priestess, but only if I can do it while hermiting. I mean,
valid.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have to. Like that's a big part
oh,
of that.
favorite card from the decks each other have made.
Oh,
Big Booty Judy.
Big Booty Judy
Every
is the
time.
best.
Oh gosh. Mine would probably be from Finders Keepers, but picking a specific card. Oh, Sacred Threads. Probably, no, it'd probably be Finders Keepers. For something about that feels so cozy to me. And I think it's the whole thing, but I think it's because it's that journaling component.
It's
and that little,
It
literal,
was literally handmade. Yeah.
It's
handmade.
handmade.
Yeah.
That's the I think that's the best
I
thing.
think there's something about it. It feels like you. And they all do, but that one, something about that one, I'm like, I just feel like I'm watching your journaling videos or watching your tarot videos. But I'd be hard pressed. If I looked at it, I could tell you which one's my favorite, but I'd have to be looking at it. Yeah.
Mine's definitely the Big Booty too.
Big Booty
Big
Judy.
Booty Judy is like one of the best. I think UJT.
Mine is the Page of Pentacles.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Oh my god!
my God,
I want
those-
a plushie.
I know.
Those-
So bad.
I
The
know.
Earth ponies
Oh,
are probably my
they're-
favorite. Those are cute. I also like. Oh my god, that's because I also like the little gnomes.
The
Little gnomes are
so
cute.
cute too.
Oh,
That's what I love about the Oracle. I get to play with, like, the minor arcana basically gets to take the secondary creatures, the non-unicorn creatures.
Mhm.
Well, no, not even non-unicorn. They step into center stage.
okay. I would probably say the 9. Is it the 9 of Pentacles? The one where Mystic is under the tree, the lilac tree.
9 of
Nine
Cups.
of Cups.
Yeah.
9 of
Nine of
water, 9 of
Cups.
cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she's under the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's the one. That's the image I use for the box too. I love that card.
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like with the Oracle, I took all the like. So Mystic isn't the main character in 4 of the 5 suits
Mhm.
of the Oracle. I've been sharing some images with these two lately. It's almost it's the art is coming along. We're so
Yeah,
close.
it's
So
pretty.
cool.
I've got so
so
much work to
cool.
do on it, but like
Yeah.
it's I'm excited about that one
Yeah.
because we get more Earth ponies for
More
starters.
Earth ponies.
Are your decks still available, Dawn? They're on
Oh,
Make Link
yeah, they're
cards,
on
right?
Make Playing cards.
Do you have a
Yeah.
link down
mine
below?
too. Yeah.
No, there's a link on my website.
Do you
Yeah.
not have a link on your fucking videos?
No, do
What?
not.
Dawn,
I don't care.
I care.
I care.
Like,
She makes these
I'm
beautiful
not-
things and then hides them so you can't find them anymore.
I mean,
Why do you do that?
I legit don't think. Okay, we had this conversation. I am not a real
I know.
artist, author. Like, I look at these, I'm like, they
No.
make real
No,
stuff.
the imposter
and they're
syndrome
like,
is
it's the
real.
imposter
It's
syndrome.
real.
It is for sure.
I don't put my shit out there like that because it's the imposter syndrome.
Okay,
because I
before-
don't really do this stuff.
Before we leave the Airbnb, she's going to update her automatic stuff in your YouTube, your upload default. To
I don't even
include
know what it is.
what the link to your NPC?
No. I mean, I don't know what's in my
Upload
automatic
default?
default. Yeah, no idea.
We'll
I don't
we'll
look.
figure it out.
I have
We'll
mine
update it
on
with
my-
a link to your freaking NPC store with your actual decks in it. What is wrong?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
You know
Because,
what
I'm
I
gonna give you so
I
much
just-
shit.
I just put them out there, and I'm like,
Dawn, marketing. Yeah, you are a
people-
creator.
Yeah,
okay,
right?
I am the worst at marketing myself, though.
We
Like,
all are. That's why
it's-
you have to join the Losers Club.
The Dork
Yeah.
Club.
The Dork Club
We-
is
we-
what
yeah.
we did.
The reason why Danny and I bonded over this in the very beginning is because we both felt awkward as hell shouting out our own shit.
yeah.
And so then we would
Like-
comment to each other, Dork Club, all the time to like
so
remind
we
ourselves.
remind each other. Look,
Yeah.
YouTube description. I literally can click it and it has my stuff,
Oh, yeah.
so I can
yeah.
update the top.
I
and
mean,
then
I did
just-
that once upon a time, but I think it was like 2-3 years ago, and I just haven't updated it. since.
Girl, come on.
But like,
Come on.
also, it just I don't know, man.
You got
You'll
to.
find it if you maybe
Make
it's
people
around
like
some-
we're gonna scavenger hunt your own shit. Is that what we're saying?
I don't
Like
know.
if you care
Okay,
enough, you'll hunt
but-
for it.
But see, here's the thing. I put it out there, and I'm just like, it's not.
But then you hide from
because
it.
it's not. Well, it's also not about the money. So it's like it's done. It's out. I'm like, it sounds terrible, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but like I'm done.
Your part
I'm
is done.
on to the next project,
Yeah.
and I forget about like I could market the shit out of you two,
I know, but not yourself.
but not myself. Yeah,
I know.
It's a
I
whole
feel
thing.
awkward every time I talk about my own
Mhm.
stuff, and it's so funny because it's like that's why we called it Door Club because we were
Yeah.
basically Danny and I were like
feel like
we're so
door
uncomfortable.
The imposter syndrome is so real.
It's funny. I said the same thing. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm creative, and people are like, what are you freaking talking about? Like, if you make stuff, like, but it doesn't feel like that on this end. Do you have modes? Oh, mods on your channel? Is that what you mean?
I have no idea.
Why do we have somebody we
Do
need to
we-
yeet?
do
I'm
we-
a mod.
Are you a mod?
I think so.
I mean, we're logged into me, so I can.
Is
mod.
there anybody here?
Is there something we need to deal with? We're not even paying attention.
No, I don't see
We're
anything
good.
bad.
I don't see
I think
anything.
everybody's behaving.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting text messages.
I don't know what that is, but I'm a mod, so I can keep an eye on things. I have an original Greenwood.
I don't live stream on this channel very often. So
Oh, Lady Strange says, feel free to hand me a mod. Barb's a mod
Perfect.
for sure.
I think Barb might be a mod. Oh,
Bob's a mod. Barb better be a mod.
Barb's a mod on my other channel. but
Is she not a
Barb's
Barb?
a mod on mine, I
Well,
think.
I haven't live streamed on this channel outside of member
Oh,
videos,
yeah.
and I don't need mods for member videos because you can't do that in there. You gotta do it on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna do it.
We're in.
I don't need mods on member videos, so I don't really think about
You
it.
don't
Yeah,
do a
see,
lot of
that's the
public
same.
lives.
I
think
don't do
that's
a lot
the
of
thing.
public lives. This is a
A rare exception.
rarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, if you're in my membership, Kevin is setting up my office so I can live stream more often. It's gonna be
Yeah.
amazing. You can just turn stuff on.
Can I don't think I can make people mods.
Oh, we're talking about mods
No.
for who posts links.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
mod, but I'm here, so I can't
Yeah.
really post links. Yeah,
I can,
you should have
I
a
can
couple,
post links. Do y'all want a link? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, yes.
the shop.
Make me work for it. Like I gotta go to my website. Hold on. I gotta go to my own website to get my link. If you want my gaming stuff, look at all my gaming stuff.
Oh,
though.
Oh, yeah, you have no
Yeah.
problem promoting that. Isn't that interesting? Probably because that doesn't trigger imposter syndrome. We're just gonna say
The gaming doesn't trigger imposter syndrome. We could dive into that. I'm totally fine with owning my shit in a public way.
You actually are
online.
really great at that.
I really
yeah,
like.
you
It's
really
totally
are.
fine. It's totally fine. Dex. Okay, let's go here.
And then come down.
Oh, but I've got them. Okay,
I just
here.
posted the link, y'all.
Oh well, fuck me.
The
Okay,
fact that I
there
can
we
get to
go.
your shit faster
Faster
than you.
than her. Boom.
That's her NPC shop, y'all.
I mean, I'm totally
She has
happy.
great mods.
If
I
you
know.
all want to deep dive into my deepest, darkest shit of why I don't do things, I am totally happy to do that. I don't know if it'll be interesting, but
No.
I'm totally happy to do that.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
listen, it all happened when I was 5.
Listen, it's hard to be that
It's
visible.
hard.
I was telling Peggy this a lot actually, writing the book and doing the deck this last year, especially all the stuff back to back like I did. I told Peggy, I was like, it makes me feel sometimes like I'm in a fishbowl or like there's a spotlight on me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to describe how it feels, but when you create stuff like that, it feels very exposing.
Yes.
And you feel like everybody's looking at you.
Mhm.
And that can ramp up pressure, but it can also make you feel like I don't belong here.
I don't.
Why is
belong.
everybody looking
Why
at me?
is
Why is
everybody
everybody
listening? We
to
had this
me?
conversation
We had
there.
this
That's not what the fuck
conversation
we're talking
there.
about.
We
Yeah,
have
like why is
no
everybody
idea.
listening to me? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And that is
that's
why
the
you
thing.
because ego doesn't get in the way. Like I'm sure we all have our moments. Like we're
I'm
proud of
sure
shit
we
and
all-
stuff too. But like
yeah.
I think it's also like I don't think, and I think all of us feel very grateful
Yeah.
to do the things that we do. And like I don't know, I don't
I
feel
I had this conversation with my therapist. which is
legit.
like-
Oh, please share. We file benefit.
like legitimately, and she's like, there's a sense, there's a fine line between being humble
Mhm.
and having imposter syndrome.
Yeah, it's a very fine line. Yeah.
And because we have a tendency to be humble,
Mm-hmm.
we go too
it's too
deep.
easy to
It's
flip
too
the other-
easy to dip
Yeah.
into I don't deserve this, because that's
Yeah.
my famous thing.
Mhm.
I don't deserve
Same.
I don't deserve the attention. I don't
Yeah.
deserve
Mhm.
this, that, and the
Totally.
other. I'm not good enough for this.
Yeah, like who the hell am I? That's
Who
like the
am I
constant
to
like
say?
inner
Who
refrain.
Who am I to
Absolutely.
say?
Yeah.
And when I was on Benny's channel, and I think both times we kind of had the same conversation with like, do you consider yourself a tarot expert? I'm like, absolutely not. I could do
hate
this
that
for
terminology.
100 years. I
Mm-hmm.
would never, ever, ever say that I was an expert really in anything
Mm-hmm.
for myself, but especially in tarot because it's too personal for that.
You know,
Yeah.
you can be a
It's not
tarot
fully cerebral.
history expert.
Absolutely.
You could know
Mhm.
all that kind of stuff. You could be, you know, an expert in symbology.
Sure.
You could be an expert in this, but, you know, being an expert in reading the tarot,
Mm-mm.
I'm going to call you a liar. You cannot be,
Mm-mm.
because everybody reads differently. And
It's too subjective
too
for there to
subjective.
be
100% subjective.
an expert.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
but I
Nobody
feel like
is.
that
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
a lot of things, like art. Art is way too subjective.
Mhm.
You can be the man, you know, like they have the masters, which is why I have mystic masters. These were the masters of their craft.
Mhm.
But I'm sure you would even ask them and they would say, there's so much more for me
There's
to
so
learn.
much more to learn.
It's
Yeah.
kind of
You
funny.
know?
That's actually kind of the punchline of like some of what we're going to be discussing tomorrow at the conference. But like that's what I kind of like wrapped my stuff around a little bit, is like this idea that when I had my first tarot reading, my first thought was, what kind of person has the ability to do that? You must be a certain type of person.
Yeah.
And then I had to learn over time, like anybody can do that. You just have to like learn how to access a method that works for you, and then practice it over and over again until you get better at it. Just like learning to lift weights or run or paint or
Learning to do
draw or
anything, yeah.
sing or public speaking. It all is like, I want to learn this thing, so I'm going to practice this thing until I get better at it, or until it feels more comfortable, or until I find my groove.
And that's the whole thing. Like I do have, not to be contradictory to my own self, you know what I mean? But like, you can, because there's so many ways to read tarot, you know, I feel like in a way, anyone, and it's true, anyone can learn it. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
There are certain ways of reading tarot where, yes, I feel like you have to be, or you have to be in tune with yourself, and you have to be able to, you have to have something innate to tap into.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There is a spiritual side, I guess, is kind of where I'm going. Like, there is, anyone can read tarot, anyone can do it. You can go by the book, you can do, you know, psychology, you could do whatever. When it comes to energy reading, I feel like you have to be able to tap in to know. You have to be able to do that. Can you learn it?
Yes. I think that's the punchline. It's like,
but some people are innately tapped in.
Okay, like you go to any yoga class, and
Yeah.
you will find people that get on their mat for the first time and they are flipping into all the poses, no problem, because they are naturally flexible.
Yes.
They did not work and train to get flexible. They just get on the mat and they're flexible. And something that's interesting is people are naturally drawn to do more of things they are naturally good at, or that they feel successful in. And those are two different things, by the way. So if you feel successful, if it comes naturally to you to read people's situations or tap into energy, you are going to be more drawn to things like tarot naturally. So we're going to see a higher percentage of people with that innate ability in this community. And it is also true that you can come in with, this is literally the whole bunch of the tomorrow's talk. Whatever, preview, y'all.
Don't give it all away.
I won't. But like, I think the thing is like you walk in and you think, okay, well, if I don't have an innate ability, I can't do it. And I think this is the point. Both things are true, which is what you're saying.
Both things are true.
You can have an innate ability, and you can also learn to build that ability.
And that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
For me, Lenormand was like that, where like I picked up those cards and like I just felt like I knew it already.
Yeah.
You know?
I can see that, especially with the way you read and
With
your
the-
background.
yeah. It's like it just felt like I already knew it. I didn't have to work at it. Like tarot, I feel like it didn't take me that long because I immediately fell into the space where like if you feel it, it will come.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have a natural ability since I was very, very little. You know, my mom tells those stories all the time where I was very little and I just tap into certain things. So my innate ability allowed me to learn it in the way that I did.
And here's what happens though. That comparison thing happens where you meet somebody like Danny, where it comes kind of natural.
Yeah.
And then you go, well, it doesn't come natural to me. Therefore it's not for me.
And that's
not true. And that's the thing is what's interesting though, is that we need both.
Yes.
What you don't need, and what I think sometimes creates barriers for people, is there are people out there who it does come naturally to, who are like, I have the gift, you don't, gatekeep.
Ugh.
That happens a lot, and that happens in everything. You see it in yoga. Why can't you do this, down dog? And I still remember, I'm going to use yoga as an example forever, I'm sorry. But like, I remember in my yoga teacher training, we had this brilliant teacher. I got to train with him for different stuff. And he like legit rocket scientist, but also super into yoga. And so he's really science minded. He spoke my speak, and I was like, yes. And he used me as an example, actually, because I have hyperflexion in my ankles, right? So I can do these poses that just because my bones move in a particular way that makes it look like I'm really, really flexible. And yes, I'm also flexible, but this was a natural thing. I can't control that my bones are built that way. And he used different bodies as examples and would show like, this person's bones stop here. This person's bones go back to here. So how they look in their pose is different, but neither one of them has worked harder than the other or has more. It's just some of us have this stuff where some things come easier. It's no different than in school when like, I'm sure we all knew somebody who didn't need to study and could ace every test.
Yes.
And then there was others that would work their fucking asses off for every C-. You know what I mean?
Yes. Just like, so hard.
So you can't ever look at the result of something and go, I know how that person got there.
You don't.
And that's true in our community too, I think is the thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I know the gatekeeping is not helpful.
No,
it's definitely not. And that's why I'm saying like
same Luna.
It sounds contradictory, but like you need both because the people with the innate ability will also be able to pull in the people who don't feel like they have that naturally and say, okay, come sit with me. Let me tell you how I'm doing or show you how I'm doing this, or can you tell me like this is where I'm feeling it? Where do you feel it? Can you listen to yourself? Like,
how can you tap into that ability?
You tap into that? It's like that's where we share. And like for me, sometimes the cerebral stuff, you know, like, oh, well, this symbolism means this, this, and this. I wouldn't have gotten that on my own. But if I sit with someone who is by the book, they're going to teach me what I'm missing. Yeah. And I think that's like where that line is. It's like sometimes, yes, it seems like it comes natural. And other times it doesn't. But they're both valid.
Yeah, like you never know what somebody's internal process is.
Yeah.
Like Dawn can look at like a group of cards from different decks and start making connections in ways that would never have occurred to me. Because you see the flow across, like when you do your playing with pairs, you do your one shots.
Yes.
It does not come like that for me. I have to have a different route to get to not the same result, but to get to a similar sort of
result. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I have a certain process. And what I find so fascinating is that it's no different than driving from here to the airport. We're going to all get to the airport if we want to get there. The difference is the path that you take and the path that I take and the path that you take might all be real different. Like I'm going to need my GPS and my little blue line because I like
to follow your blue line.
Yes. Yeah. And like it's cooking. Probably everybody can relate to this when it comes to cooking. There are recipe cookers. That's me. Hi, I'm a recipe cooker. I would like full instructions and I want to measure. And then there's measuring.
Oh, if she's over here making pasta, I'm like, I don't know, just throw some shit in there.
The way that I froze, I'm like, I don't know how much you want me to put in this water right now.
I don't care.
She's like, just put any amount. She's like, just any amount. I'm like,
or measuring the coffee this morning. This is a great example.
Yes.
Measuring the coffee this morning.
I'm like looking on the bag.
I don't measure the coffee.
I'm like, okay, I've got 8 cups of water, and I need to do the calculation because it's
doing the math.
And I'm literally, and Dawn literally comes over. She's like, here. Let me
take the bag.
And she just pours it. She's like, and I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the amount of coffee in the basket. Like, I look at her. She's like, 8 cups, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. And then she like just leaves. And I'm like, what is this witchery? What is this magic that just happened? Peg is the same way. She cooks. Like, she hates rules. If I show her a recipe, she will do anything but cook that. She doesn't want to make that.
I don't want to follow a recipe either.
See, I'll do a little bit of both. Like I like certain recipes, like if I'm trying it for the first time, but even with that, like I'm trying it for the first time, I'm like, that don't make no sense. So I'll add something or I'll change something because
I don't ever follow the recipe. Even if I'm given one, I will change it.
No, I'm going to change something.
I will change it.
I will never
when they're
forget,
like, 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm like,
I will never forget the day that Peggy was doodling. I don't know what she was doing. I was like, I don't understand how you can do that. Legitimately. And she's like, well, here, take a pen. And she gave me a piece of paper. She's like, doodle. I'm like, well, what do you want me to draw? And
okay, Linen.
I'm not kidding. The way that I froze.
Linen can't do it.
My brain just doesn't compute. I'm like,
she won't do it. She can't. Tell me what to draw. I'm like, baby, just draw.
And I couldn't do it. And Peggy's like, you just do it. And I was like, I don't understand. I literally started, this is how neurotic I am, okay? I started Googling, like, how do you doodle? Because I didn't understand it. And I found Zentangles. Have you ever seen those?
Zentangles are fun.
And I was like, wait, this I understand. Because with Zen, if you've never seen it, you can look it up. If you struggle to doodle, it's actually kind of fun. But you just make a bunch of crazy lines. Mine always kind of look the same. But then within each of the spaces created by those crazy lines, you can do a repeating pattern and you can learn those. So I would Google those. What's a good pattern to do? And I would like play with different patterns. And I did that for a while. And I was like, look, I'm doodling. And Peggy's like, well, it's okay. It's different. But okay. This works for you.
I mean, it's a form
It
of
works,
doodle.
but it's a form of doodle.
It allowed me, it's the same reason why I don't like to draw, but I love to color. If you give me a structure, I can play within that structure.
But you need a full structure.
And I'm the
first.
same way with like recipes. If you give me, if I want to, like, let's say I'm like, okay, we've got avocados and we've got chicken in the fridge. I'm not going to go into the kitchen and do something with the chicken and avocados, but I will Google recipes that contain chicken and avocado and see if I get any ideas. Like I have to have some sort of a
something. I'm one of those, like, I'll go in the kitchen and be like, I have this, and this. I'm like, okay, I can probably make a casserole. So I just start like throwing stuff in. I'll season it up real good. I'll make like,
scares the shit out of me. Scares the shit out of me.
That's how I cook too.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yes. I'm an Italian, a pinch of this and some of that till it tastes good and we are okay.
Yep.
Google's how to be spontaneous. Yes. Yeah, I like having a certain structure. And for me, if I can find a way to wrap my brain around a process, then I can be creative. I think that's why with like the deck creation and everything, it's like it gives me tarot gives me a structure
to play,
and then I can play. And I was the same with working on Unicorn's Journey Oracle. I had to figure out the structure first. What was the point? And like, okay, I'm gonna let you guys
in. I was totally opposite with Pear Tree Court. I'm like, this is a cool image. This is cute. I'm like, that reminds me of this. And that reminds me of this.
No,
let me go.
I started with a spreadsheet. I'm like, I want suits. Within each suit, I want a balance of positive, more shadowy cards and some neutral cards. And they need to be in an equal amount to make sense for the overall deck. And then each suit has to have a theme and a vibe. So that once I built out the structure, then I could play.
See, once I do that, once the structure is built, I'm done.
Yeah.
What, really?
I have to move on to another project. It kills it.
It's too structured for me too.
I don't have structure to anything I create. You've seen me create game videos. There's no fucking structure there. I create it as I go. It's the same thing. It's my life is a one-shot reading in general. I create as I go and I have no clue what I'm doing at any moment.
Yes.
It's okay.
I function on creative intuitiveness.
I've never painted a person a portrait before. I painted Henry, right? Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm just like, I just want to try to do this.
I would stress the fuck out.
And so I just had to play with it until I was done, and then I was done.
And then I was done, yeah.
Like I couldn't, like if I would have been like, okay, I have to map this out, and then I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, nothing will kill a project faster for me than knowing the end.
Me too. It's
why I haven't really been able to finish like a fiction book because I cannot know the plot. I have to discover it as I go.
Not me.
Oh, if I had a full outline and then had to write something, it would kill me.
Yeah. This is why I struggle with nonfiction so much, because you have to function off an outline or it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
This is how I function. Like my talk tomorrow, I have to start with an outline and then I have to break each part apart.
Listen, having that, like when I do, obviously anything. But when I would do public speaking and stuff like that, I need key points and just let me talk. If I have too much structure, then I'm too worried about like, I need to have all the words right. I need to have this. Whereas if I have free reign.
This is so hilarious because listen, you know how tomorrow's talk came about? I wrote the entire thing almost like a script. Then I take that out and I start stripping back to bullet points. I almost have to start big and then actually strip back.
Go back.
Because once I kind of get the overall feel by writing the entire thing out almost like I was like saying it, then I ditch most of that. But I find the bullet point in each of those like paragraphs or whatever that I've written. And then I can create my outline.
Oh my gosh.
So I literally work
backwards. Yeah.
Because if I don't do that, I can't even picture the outline. It's like I need to know where I'm going so that I can figure out the directions.
See, for me, the fun is in finding my way.
Yeah.
And yet when I write fiction,
Mhm.
I do that. I want like one or two, like maybe plot points, and then I let the characters lead me, but I've only done that like twice.
Yeah. I also love existing in the space of I don't know what I'm doing.
It's kind of fun.
It's fun. It's like
because
that's
then if
where
you
my
make a mistake,
creativity
you're like, well, I don't
lives.
know what I'm doing.
I don't know. It
anyway.
doesn't matter. Yeah, I made a mistake. Who cares?
No, that
Well, that's
paralyzes
like
me.
because
Yeah,
I've never taken an art class. I've never done anything like that. So then I have the excuse of like I don't fucking know. I didn't do it. Like I don't.
See, this is why I don't claim being a real creator, because if I'm a real creator, then like, dude, do I have to do things in a certain? Do I have to be professional? I don't want to be professional. I want to be creative. And here's the thing: when you are working in a professional field,
it's so funny how different. Yeah.
when you're working in a professional field as a creator, as an artist, there is a real struggle between the art side of you and the professional side of you, because the professional side can be incredibly limiting creatively.
Yes.
And so that's like none of my shit, none of my tarot shit, my gaming stuff. I don't want it to be professional because I want to always be creative and I always want to be in the moment and I want it to be real and honest and authentic, because otherwise, why the fuck am I here?
Well,
See,
and that's
This is my thing.
Like this is the thing though. Like I need the structure.
You find your creativity in the structure.
Yeah, like with
structure.
That's
There's
what gives
nothing
me
wrong
the
with that.
freedom.
There's nothing wrong with
No,
that.
there isn't.
It's just a,
No, you're not.
It's just a different way of
It's just a
approaching
totally
it.
different
But this is
way.
why junk journaling, what you both do, when you guys open up a page and you start ripping things and placing them, it is absolute magic to me because it is so foreign to the way that I think. Because for me to do that, I would literally need instructions to say, okay, well, if I had a base structure, like, okay, 20% of your page should be like torn up pieces of paper. Include, like if I was to make a junk journal, I'd literally need like, okay, make X% dyed pages, make X% like busy pages, and then even within that, I'd need like, it's just
That
so funny.
breaks me. I'm like, I would never do it.
that.
Me either. I'd be like, I'm not doing
I'm
this.
done.
I'm
I'm
not doing
done.
this.
That's the end
No
of that
way.
project for me.
Like, I'm not doing it. No.
Star and Flurry something too. I was gonna tell you, but I got so into the conversation. Okay. By the way, Danny, thank you for turning me on to Slap Ya Mama. Changed my cooking.
Oh, Slap Your Mom is the best.
yes.
Oh, we're so behind on comments.
I know. I'm just looking.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay, we're so sorry.
Internet's hiccuping.
Internet's hiccuping.
I'm sorry for the freeze, y'all.
Anyway, if you missed something super important, let us
Yeah,
know.
we're back.
We'll flag us. We're just like, this is literally just us talking and y'all
Yeah.
with you all and getting
Yeah, sorry,
just we're all hanging out
We're
together.
back.
Are they? We were frozen.
We were frozen. So sorry.
I have been struggling with my decks lately, as I used to be good with them, but now it's all I don't know. I get frustrated by them saying they don't know, so helps. We're back, yay.
I
Yeah.
get frustrated with my decks all the time, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just threw a bunch of decks into a box and made Kevin take them away.
Take them away.
I was done.
Get
take
rid
them
of them.
away.
Get them out of my house.
I'm
Be
done.
gone.
Yep. We're back though.
I'm done.
We're back now.
Sorry.
Sorry. There's a delay, but we are on Airbnb internet, so
Yeah.
we took our chances.
Yeah.
Wait, we were just happy we had a connection.
Yeah. We're like,
We're
yes.
like, there's a connection. We think we can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. They got codes.
It's code out.
It's
Yeah.
codes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's warmer in here.
It's
Figured it
warmer
out.
in here. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
been
it
good
feels
so
good
far.
inside.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah. This was fun. Just to be able to like
Hang
it's
out.
fun. Yeah, just to hang out.
This is basically what we've been doing all day. We just turned on the camera.
This is what the
invited
weekend is
you all
about.
to
Yeah.
hang out with us while we do what
Come
we're
into
doing.
our Airbnb and hang out.
Come
with
hang
us.
out with us.
Yeah.
We've been chatting about all kinds of stuff today.
I feel like I'm at a bar sitting at another table wanting so badly to come over and join in because yes, please. I know, but you are. You're like
at our
here.
table. You're here.
This
You're
is
at
the
our
table. This is the
This
table.
is our table.
Did Lisa end the stream by? No, I just was scrolling. It was a weird timing.
It was a weird timing.
It wasn't internet, but
internet hiccup.
it did behave like it was me. But I did not do it. I did not do it. How long are y'all together?
I leave on Monday.
Yeah, it's gonna go fast.
I know it's gonna go so fast.
But thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
almost 5:30 a.m. Gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, we're at 12:30 now.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Thank you for hanging out with us. I can't believe there's 60 of you here. Wait, it's like,
Wow.
yeah, it's late here.
Well, it's
Yeah.
late here.
It's also like, but that's
In some places of the world, it's like the middle of the day,
or the
Yeah.
middle of the night.
or the middle of the night, or the first thing in the morning, and y'all are rock stars.
Time
I
is
know.
so strange.
For coming and hanging out with us,
Thanks for
listening to us
hanging.
ramble
Yeah.
for like 3 hours. I can't read
It's
that
been
number.
3 hours and
3
28
hours and
minutes.
30. Well, yeah, we've been
Okay.
on here for 3:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
12:30 a.m. here for you too. Yeah.
West Coast barely dinner time. 9:30. Are you? Yeah, you're
Oh
West
yeah,
Coast.
West Coast,
Yeah.
9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Click that thumbs up for Dawn. Yes, please.
Y'all are sweet. It's fine.
Y'all are the best.
Thanks.
We will.
We will definitely.
Yeah.
We're taking it easy, enjoying time here, just hanging
Hanging
out.
out.
Yeah, it's the
Mhm.
best. And with any luck, we'll get enough sun that I can wade into the pool. Probably all by myself.
I mean, we'll be there. Moral support.
Yeah.
Moral support.
They'll be bundled up, blankets on the lounge chairs.
On the
So
lounge
I'm like waiting and
Go
I'm
ahead,
determined
Lisa.
to swim. Determined.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Thank y'all for hanging out.
Thanks
should we
so much,
should
you
we
guys.
let them all go?
I
Yeah,
guess
we
so.
should say
You
that.
guys,
Yeah.
it's been awesome. Thanks
Yeah,
for
it's
hanging
been
with us.
awesome.
Yeah.
I would say like links below, but clearly
Clearly,
discussed.
there's no links.
there are
below.
links, no links below. Is in
There
my
might
video.
be. I mean, you
Maybe
haven't looked in
at
a while.
this,
Maybe,
maybe
it'll
by
link.
the time if you're
I don't think there
rewatching.
are in this
No.
one, but like it's
okay.
cool.
Y'all know how to find all
Y'all
of
know
us.
how to
You know
do
where
it.
I am,
Yeah.
where they are. Like,
Yeah.
We're all around.
yeah, we're all
It's all
around.
good.
We'll probably be doing little updates here and there
Yeah.
throughout the week.
I'm sure y'all get tired of us by the time we leave. We're gonna
Oh,
be
We've
yeah.
all over
already
Instagram.
posted like 3 selfies.
things.
We're so
Right?
proud of ourselves.
That's
These pictures are
we
hard.
always forget to take pictures.
Yeah.
So the fact that we've gotten like 3 so far is amazing.
It's a good job.
Yeah.
And I'm sure tomorrow at the conference we'll be able to take a couple more.
Yeah.
Too,
Yeah,
so.
we will try to take a couple more tomorrow for sure.
Cool.
All right, y'all.
All right. Thank
Oh,
y'all for
yeah,
hanging
thank
out.
you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
everybody.
Okay, awkward. End the stream. Pause. Yay. Oh, wait. I had to click the button.
Oh,
again.
wait. Bye.